What up?
It's your boy, William Rodriguez, back at it again with my player and my partner.
Joseph motherfucking Moscow. You already know what it is. We in the house. And we welcome back one of our former fucking guests. Go ahead.
My name is Joem.
The meditation
Joem,
man.
the great Joem, he is back.
Both
Last
of-
time he gave us his full ass name. Remember, you were like Joem. Can you give us your full name one more time?
My name is Jose Emmanuel Santillan Aguinaldo.
Oh my god. The way that just rolled off the tongue was incredible. Holy shit, that was like velvet.
I have a question though.
You know what I mean?
What's up?
Is this your water or my water, Will?
That's your water. I finished my water.
I was like, damn.
Oh, that was your question?
Yeah.
to me.
Start off by asking how you guys doing in general. How you guys been?
I've been fine.
You guys good?
I've been doing good.
You guys chilling?
What about you? How about yourself? Could you say the same? Could you say you're doing fine? Usually I just say that off the top of my head.
Yes, I'm doing fine. Yes, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. I like to concentrate.
Oh yeah,
when I'm
for sure,
speaking.
for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm chilling. You know, I'm chilling.
No.
Man. Can I
Our
keep my
voices-
eyes closed for this podcast?
Yeah,
you could do whatever you
Huh?
want.
Can I keep?
Yeah,
keep my eyes
whatever
closed?
makes you comfortable. Whatever you need to be comfortable.
But yeah, no, I'm doing fine. Been traveling. I mean, like you said earlier, it's like traveling for me.
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
how's that? Yeah, talk to us about that real quick.
It's like well, I'm still living in my car.
Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
I just like I was renting, paying rent before I left, and I'm just like, why am I paying rent, man? It's just like it's COVID. Like it's so unfair, like how some people don't even pay rent because they got unemployment, or just people are like, I just didn't like the idea of paying rent. Like,
Yeah,
why am I
right.
working 40 hours and then like all my money's just going to rent?
Yeah, literally every
It's
penny.
just like I left that. It's just like, all right, let me try to go invest that money into like just gas and food so I can actually travel.
Yeah,
and, like,
keeping it
instead of going to
simple.
rent.
Right.
$750 can go a long way. It's only $200.
That's so true, dude. That's a
Seven-
lot of money.
$200 just
So-
to get from California to New York.
Damn.
$200
That's not bad.
dollars of gas. It's not bad. And then you're already there. And then all you do is just use that. Like, make it last. Don't spend so much shit on, just you can buy food with that 1 month rent.
True.
And you can live that, make it last for like longer than a month if you can.
Exactly.
Like rice, like a bag of rice can last for like fucking weeks, and that's
Oh,
like
dude,
$10.
yeah, definitely. Right.
$10, and then just like have little like herbs, like like have little like things to eat like here and there. Like you don't need to eat a lot.
Yeah.
It's a survival thing. That's why we eat a lot. People are obese because they think it's for pleasure. Because we don't
Yeah.
have enough pleasure. We don't get pleasure because we don't take ourselves out there. We don't give ourselves some time to think, like meet people and like see nature. That's actually
Right.
pleasurable. Like in the eyes, it's stimulating
It's true.
to
Like
the eyes. Like
if you
seeing
go
green.
outside, smell the pine trees. Like, when
It
it's
does
fresh.
stimulate. Like, sorry, well, I didn't mean
No,
to cut
no,
you
go ahead,
off.
go ahead.
It does stimulate. Like in the mornings, one of my favorite things to do, and I don't feel like I've done shit unless I do this. Is I get up and I go just at least in the front yard, backyard, and I'll just kind of observe, the trees and shit. Look up, feel the morning breeze. Like
Yeah.
that feeling, it does stimulate you.
Heck
It makes you
yeah.
feel alive.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. This is just the fresh feeling of evergreen or
just-
like the
yeah.
pine cones.
Just hearing the fucking
The
trees
bird
like
and the
moving
birds,
shit, man.
Yeah, and the
like,
wind, just like
on that hippie shit. But you know what
on
we
that
mean, like,
hippie
but
shit.
it's the truth.
and you get let's not call it
Somewhat like
hippie.
right.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
just take it for what it is. Like
No,
that
yeah,
dog,
I'm just being
nature.
stupid, but no, yeah,
like
exactly.
that, like that dog face fool. Like look at him.
The dog.
Simple. He's
Jamming-
not clout chasing. He's not. He was just being himself on the video, vibing. His car broke down. He was skating. He was sipping on the cranberry, and look, people loved it.
And he doesn't like he
Listening
doesn't
to
judge
one
your
of the
music.
best songs of all time.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
everybody, by the way, should have known who Fleetwood Mac is. Like,
Exactly.
but whatever. That's another conversation.
You know?
No, actually,
Like-
no. Let me say something about that real quick. I
Okay.
fucking hate how, like, now that you bring up Fleetwood Mac, people are like, oh, now you're talking about Fleetwood Mac. It's like, oh my god, so now I can't talk about
Yeah,
Fleetwood
no,
Mac because
but
homie on the
just-
skateboard blew
Just
it up. You know
Appreciate
what I mean?
it. Like why
Just
you gotta
appreciate it,
just
yeah.
Appreciate it.
Just appreciate that they brought back
people,
one of
like,
the
like to go
best
back to
songs
that.
of all. That's how I look at
People
it.
That's
just,
what I'm saying.
just why do you gotta bring that up, man? Just like it's a fucking good video. Just get
Uh-huh.
over yourself. Why just
Yeah, exactly.
Just enjoy it. It's
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
It's a good video, man.
a good video.
It's such
It's
a
just like
humble
you just
video.
vibe.
Like
It is nice.
it makes
Yes.
everybody feel good. Like just
Heck
looking at
yeah.
that video, like you can go from pissed off to like, oh, all
Yeah.
right, life's pretty
Because
good.
he's got that stereotype look of a gangster.
Yeah,
And
but
then he's
so
listening to Fleetwood Mac
Uh-huh.
and he's skating.
Yeah.
And, it's
And he
just
looks
like,
so
and he's
peaceful,
so peaceful
so-
with the feathers in his tattoo. It's just like, fool, like not every fucking gangster looking guy is harmful, dude. Look at this
yeah,
guy
they like to
drinking
just
cranberry
vibe.
juice.
He's just vibing.
But cops like to look at that as like, oh, look at that fool. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, because it's a stereotype. That's like a look that most gangsters have. He looks like a
Right,
gangster.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know he knows that. He
Well,
probably
yeah,
knows he's a
he's
gangster.
got the cholo
He is a
look.
gangster, probably. And he is a gangster, like in everyone's mind. Like, damn, look at that fool fucking jamming on the skateboard, dog.
That fool was jamming, by the way. That fool was hauling
And all he-
ass. I don't know if you noticed.
All he's doing is just like I'll drink this later.
How fast?
Yeah,
you
no
put
worries.
All
this
he's
going, by
doing,
the way?
all he's doing is just relaxing. He's just chilling. You know, he's not even trying on the camera. Literally, he
That's
was just
what amazes
vibing.
me.
And then
Honestly-
people try to copy it, and it's like, dude, you're trying too hard. I see
There's
you.
so many have you seen all the like TikToks that people have done of
Yeah.
of his like of his thing?
Right.
Like
It's
there's
like,
a lot of them.
It's like, no, look at him. He's actually the chill guy. You guys are just trying to like
looks
get
chill.
attention.
You guys
Like,
are just clout
really,
chasing what
if you
he
really
did.
want to feel that, just don't do it in front of the camera. Do it
Yeah.
for yourself. Do it by yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do it in front of the camera. That's why I wanted to meditate without the Instagram live, because then we start to like be aware that there's an eye on us. Like,
And then it makes you
someone's
feel
gonna go-
pressured.
Yes, it makes you feel pressured. Oh, now we can't.
Yeah,
stay
you're right.
still. Oh, we gotta say something because they think it's weird. That's why we did it. I did it.
Oh, they're
without
looking
that.
at us. They think we're fucking weird for just sitting
Yeah.
here with our eyes closed.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For,
It's just like-
for
so
most
it's
people who
like-
don't know, we did a nice little. Honestly, it was really nice. It was it was a very nice vibe. This meditation we had before we started the podcast up. I don't know about you, but like everything you were saying, everything that you were adding to it, you have what it takes to be like a fucking super guru. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Like you got it in my
Well,
head.
you gotta remember, my boy studies psychology too.
Oh, no, yeah.
Psychology
I'm
major
a
over
skate
here.
coach right now. I'm skating, people.
No, yeah, I remember.
on a
I remember
skate.
you.
And
you saying
skating is a psychological thing,
It
right?
is.
I
It's
mean,
all
we
mental.
know
It's
we
mostly
skated
mental.
back in the day, and I used to go from like, oh, I couldn't do 8 stairs, and then just trying it one day, and oh, I could do an 8 stair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
all a mental thing, dude.
Yeah,
It's like,
it
dude,
just
just
takes-
fucking.
that. Practice.
Really, if you say I can't kickflip this, you're not gonna kickflip it.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself, you know what? I have a little confidence. I need a little confidence. You need a little confidence. I think people are afraid to be cocky.
Yeah.
I think people are afraid to like some people are afraid to be cocky for some reason. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, you need a little cockiness
Well, I
to
think-
get there.
Yeah. I think
Just,
because-
but don't be a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, just don't
It's
be
like,
a fucking
hey,
asshole.
that's
I
exactly
need
what
that.
it is.
Fucking kickflip this shit
That's
because
exactly what
I
it
want to
is.
kickflip it. You need that, but you don't need to be
Why-
a dick about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just like
Like the problem is
confidence.
that cockiness can often be associated with like douchebaggery.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and sometimes you need that confidence. Imagine you need to save your mom in the fire. It's
Yeah.
like, dude,
Yeah,
I
you
need
need
to
it.
be confident. I gotta get cocky. I'm gonna fucking get this fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if I'm scared, I'm not gonna go for it, or I'll get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? A lot of fear. You're making a lot of choices out of fear. That you think it's like a lot of the problems in life is being caused by fear. Like,
That's what
Everything's
it is.
fear. Everything that stops us from doing stuff is fear, man.
All
It's
fear,
it's all
dude.
being too afraid to try and approach things because, as he said,
Yeah.
you're already putting that outcome in your head. So it's like you're already convincing yourself that's the only outcome that's gonna happen.
yeah,
Right.
You can manifest things if you just think about it, and even like sicknesses too. Dude, I was feeling sick. Like in the beginning of COVID because of all the news. Like and all you watch is the news and like
Yeah.
all you see is COVID. So then now I was like, dude, I actually got sick. Like I got like a panic attack.
Right.
I think it was a panic attack or I was just feeling really cold. I was like so cold. I was like, I'll have the COVID. Oh fuck, I'm sick.
Oh, no.
I was like- and went to the hospital, dude. They're fucking
Yeah.
looking at me like, hey, there's something. I heard the guy like mumble like or to someone like outside the room like, hey, there's a positive guy in there. Just watch out. I was like, what the fuck?
Like they're already,
Bitch,
they're-
like, hey, how do you know I'm positive? I'm
it
just like really sick. I'm
I
like,
haven't tested yet.
it
and,
wasn't
like-
even confirmed yet.
no, it wasn't
and
even
he was just
confirmed yet.
fucking
Yeah,
saying.
and then like I was feeling, but that moment right there, like I was feeling sick just from that. I was like, ah, fuck, like I'm so tired. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, I accepted my damn, like, dude, I'm gonna die. I don't give a fuck. Literally, it was kind of sad. I was like, what the fuck? Like, do I not care this much? Like, it's like, I'm gonna die.
I mean,
You know? And it's just like
it's a
you
hard
feel
thing to
weak.
accept sometimes.
You feel weak though. You know that when you're depressed, you feel weak, right?
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's
Yeah.
the same with your body, dude. Your immune system is like not functioning. You have no energy. So your insides. Your immune system is not gonna fight any harmful bacteria that's outside right there. So
Yeah.
then you don't have energy. So then your cells you're dying, and your cells are like not fighting the virus. So then
course.
like change your mentality. Surround yourself with things that make you feel good.
Yeah.
Because that raises your energy levels and also like your well-being and everything about you. It's just
Yeah.
like, you want to feel healthy, then think healthy, think good thoughts.
Yeah, that's the most difficult thing. You know what I mean? Because you saying that, I immediately had just thought, like sometimes things that make me the happiest can make me the saddest. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's like-
and melancholy is like the best too. Like you can be melancholy, like sad, but like not like feeling bad for yourself.
Yeah.
Just like I'm sad, but like
Yeah,
I'll feel
like-
bad for myself. Fuck you.
just like a
well,
general-
crying. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, I get to.
I could cry if I want to.
Yeah,
It's my
exactly.
birthday. I could cry if it's not my birthday if I want to. You know what I
Just
mean?
own it, own it. Some people are like afraid to own it.
Sometimes
They, like,
crying
start
is
to-
actually a positive thing. You
Yeah,
need to
it's
cry to
positive.
like let out all that.
Yeah.
It's like flushing out all the negative shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you probably got like toxins. And
There's
shit
some
in
people out there like
so-
fucking pussy.
There's
Yeah,
probably, like,
whatever. Dog.
toxins,
Keep
like,
holding in that
So,
shit.
yeah,
You
there's
know
probably
what? Take a
toxins built
cry.
up in there.
Take
a
a nice
cry.
sob. Take a
Yeah,
nice sob tonight,
Probably
man.
opens up your
Yeah.
everything. It opens up your head.
What do you think about what about people that do the opposite though? Like those tough guys that are like, oh, that's pussy shit. I'm just gonna front and hold in all these emotions. That's like I
see
feel like
that.
at certain points in their life they're gonna have to just let it all out. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Yeah.
hold that type of stuff, right?
I feel like they'll
No,
get
not at
tired
all.
eventually and be
You
like,
see? Yeah.
why am I so angry?
Everyone
You
breaks
know?
down.
Mhm.
man.
Just
Why am
like-
I so angry for what? Yeah, exactly.
Just give them space and time. Time to relax and just like help them.
Time to get some
awareness. It's just
clarity
bringing
out.
awareness because a lot of people just don't know. Like that's
Mhm.
just awareness.
Education, right? It's all education.
It's like,
at the
hey,
end of the
dude,
day.
you know you don't need to do that. Just relax and breathe.
Yeah,
Just
you
people
don't-
just don't. We were never taught that. We
Yeah.
didn't know who taught us that. Like
Yeah.
no one. You have to find out yourself.
Yeah.
And it's just
There's a lot of
people,
things.
and then you find these things out. Like I'm trying to like tell people, like, hey, just breathe, dude. You know.
Hey, what happened
breather.
to Jason?
Oh, he fell over too much, so I just threw him right there.
Oh, I was like,
What color is this right now? I can't tell if it's green.
What?
What color is this right now?
blue, maybe turquoise.
It's like a turquoise, yeah.
Is it turquoise?
Does it
Or
change
purple?
colors?
It looks purple to me.
It looks green. Maybe
Is it like a mood
it looks
ring?
Green
It's
at
a
this
mood ring.
angle.
Oh, that's a hard ass.
It's usually blue.
What is the science
I
behind mood
forgot.
rings?
I totally
colors does it look
forgot.
like?
Oh, it's blue. Oh no, it's green. What the hell? It looks blue and green.
No, but it's like purple on my side.
It's like somebody's eyes, and then
It's
they move.
like
You're
a
like, what the
prism.
It's
fuck?
like
I
the
think that's
fucking
like all
gold blue dress.
It
Like,
almost feels like it's all the light. It's in there. No, see, now it's purple.
Oh yeah,
See it?
because it is absorbing the light.
Is it
so
purple? You see
it's
it?
probably making a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Huh?
it's a good color.
Is that what mood rings are? They just absorb the light. so
what?
make it different.
No.
Do you know what all the colors mean exactly?
Yeah, you can Google it.
Fucking, I haven't googled it in forever,
No,
man.
just Google it. No, seriously, so you can show people.
Let me
I don't know
see.
if they're watching. Are people?
Yeah,
like,
there's some-
is this-
Mark's actually
Wait,
in
is
here right now.
live like? Are you on Twitch live?
No, we're actually on Instagram live.
That was the funniest-
Oh, okay.
that was the
I was
funniest
just
shit.
saying, like, you can.
But
do
they can
some-
hear all the audio like if it's on Twitch because I have
Oh.
I don't know if you can see the mini interface hooked up to that phone, which is hooked up to my main interface.
Because
So,
you have a
yeah.
webcam right there.
yeah, so that's for the YouTube afterwards.
Yeah.
So afterwards,
Oh, so
so I do this
oh.
just for the live, and then the other camera's recording the footage that'll be the official footage for the whole
Oh, so you
YouTube
can cut
video.
stuff out.
Yeah. Well, I never usually do it. I just make it look more clean in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because, we start off all random and shit, and then I just clean it up a little.
I feel you.
Know what I mean?
All the awkwardness, get the awkwardness.
Nah.
out, just get it out.
Nah, just like the lagginess.
Yeah,
Trim it up like Edward
But,
Scissorhands in that bush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, I was just saying like
I'm gonna look up the
you can
colors.
project the screen like that's what it is.
I wish I could project the screen. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like make it like what do you mean project? Like with a projector?
like when you're on Twitch.
Oh, okay, here we
you
go.
Can, like see the screen of the person that's like.
Oh.
So, real
Okay.
quick, here's the color meanings of,
Yeah. Please run them down.
here we go. This is off of, what the hell?
Is there a lot?
Okay.
How many are there?
It's just like the main ones, I guess.
Okay, beautiful.
It says, so black is stressed,
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you don't want you don't want
brown,
black.
fear,
Yeah.
Okay.
yellow is nervous, green is mixed emotions, blue is normal,
No.
like darker blue is relaxed, even darker / purplish blue is calm, purple is cool, orange is lovable,
Lovable.
there's
Is one of them?
green can also mean romance. It's a different
okay.
shade of green. It's like a slightly darker
It's
green.
a different shade of green.
And then
I like
the
that.
turquoise color is passion.
Oh.
And then finally,
Of course it would be.
very
So
happy.
you're passionate right now. Huh?
The darkest color, which is like the super mega black, is very happy apparently.
Wait, how is that if the black is stressed?
That was actually like gray.
Oh.
It's the colors aren't very. Let me see if there's another one. This one's kind of weird.
There's red too. So
Yeah, this one's not
I
all.
got okay. So I bought this mood ring. It had the paper on it. So
Oh,
there's
here's a
edition.
better one. I found a way better
the
one.
paper.
Yeah.
This one
A
says
little pamphlet.
that tells you like all the colors.
Yeah, which one is it? What is it?
Fucking load, man. Oh, here we go. This one's a little better, yeah. So it says, let me start all over.
Yeah, please do.
So black. So
Boom.
black says this person is stressed.
There
Oh,
you
see,
go.
so going back, intense.
Stressed.
Black is the sign of someone who is overworked and harried. White.
Mm-hmm.
This person is very frustrated, possibly bored, and may even be confused. So moving on to gray.
That one's such a confusing one.
So for gray, we have the individual is experiencing lower level stress and is feeling anxious and nervous. If someone is just beginning to feel uncomfortable or stressed, this is the first color sign. If the stress level heightens, the mood rings shift to the color black.
Ooh.
So now we're moving on to brown.
Right.
Brown is nervousness is setting this person on edge. There could be an overwhelming sense of restlessness and anticipation. If a person's mind is whirling with all kinds of nervous thoughts, a mood ring will turn this hue.
Ah, dude, don't put a mood ring on me, bro.
Here we go on. Now this is a specific list.
You're afraid to like face your emotions.
Oh,
like,
by the way,
you're afraid of it. That's
Mark,
why you're like that.
Mark
How
said,
do you
"What
know
up,
that?
Joem?" Mark gave you a shout out.
how do
My
you
boy,
know
Marky
that?
Mark.
Oh, what's up, Marky Mark?
Marky Mark.
And Marky Mark.
Wait, why did you say that? How do you know that? How do you know that?
What?
'Cause that was true. That was really
It's
true, what
true,
you said.
so I just-
But how did you know that?
Just feel it. It's just
He knows.
your vibe.
So next is
That makes me feel
amber.
weird.
Oh, I guess
It's
this
so
is.
terrible.
Yeah, you can feel it.
I guess this is amber or gold. So, someone who is feeling a range of emotions will often see her mood ring change to an amber color. These emotions can be as simple as feeling surprised or as complex as being upset or nervous.
Okay. That one's
Moving
actually
on to
really cool.
yellow. Yellow, the person is feeling creative and her thoughts may be wandering.
We're
Wait,
reading.
wait.
We're reading you guys a poem. By
Wait,
the way,
why does it
you
have to
know?
be a
This
girl?
Is, this is
I don't know.
pod,
It's
this is a
feminist.
podcast.
But you see how I don't really care though. You see how that don't affect
Yeah.
me. Like I can
Yeah,
still
why-
relate to
yeah,
it, even
dog,
though it's
yeah.
this could be just for girls, and I could still
It's
like
like,
I'm
did
not
you even-
tripping.
Why did
No,
you have to bring it up?
No,
you
listen,
know?
I'm just saying. Listen,
I'm just
bro,
kidding.
No, I'm not saying will.
I'm not
I'm-
accusing it. I'm not accusing
When
I'm
I
not
was a
saying
kid,
will,
I used to read Cosmopolitan magazines, okay?
Yeah.
And I would take the quizzes.
I
so
used to
please,
play with-
I'm in touch with my feminine side. Don't,
Good,
don't,
good for you.
You know what I'm saying?
For you. You need the yin yang.
You know
Because
what?
the yin yang, you need
know
the
what?
feminine and the men.
I may not,
You know, the,
I may
the
not be
male.
in touch with my emotions, but I'm in
energy.
touch with my feminine side, and
Yeah.
that's close enough. How about
That's
that?
close enough.
Alright.
And then work on it. Work on the emotions.
Thank you. I
Work on it.
appreciate
I'm
you.
gonna finish off these colors
We
real
need to do
quick.
some yoga
Yeah,
one time, me and you.
okay, he wants to finish it.
Just real quick,
Yeah,
'cause
please,
there's
please,
just
please,
like
please.
half of them left.
Please,
Fucking
please, please.
pink. Okay, real quick. Pink is the color of uncertainty, so you're uncertain. Orange is the wearer maybe feeling a bit devilish, so you're getting a little insidious here. Red, which we didn't cover last. So red is when a mood turns red, it means the person's heart rate is elevated. So
Blood pressure.
That's what that was.
high energy.
That's what.
High energy.
Because it says love, like on the paper that I got, it's
Uh-huh.
love. So
Well,
it's like,
it does
oh,
say this-
maybe
it
that's
does
like when
say-
you're fucking, when you're having sex.
That too, high energy.
It's
so
like it
yeah.
can read it. Yeah,
'Cause
so that's
says-
why it's not gonna. I've never turned red before. I've never
Yeah.
wore it like having sex.
Ah.
So it's like I never
Try
turned
it
red.
out.
That's like
It says this can be romantic passion or fury anger. Yeah, there you go.
fury or
That's
anger.
red.
when I go to Walmart, it
That's
turns
actually-
like green. It turns into
Green,
like-
hey, that's the color we're coming up right now. Green. This is calm color and reveals the person isn't feeling the stress. So you love Walmart.
the people.
Oh wow.
It's just the people.
They're chill.
Like, fucking like they're noisy. So it's like
It's like
They are really noisy.
that's the mixed emotion.
Yeah.
I think it's usually mixed emotion for green. And when it's a little cold, because when you're cold, it kind of does affect your mood.
so the
too.
color you had right now, blue green, is actually sign of contentment and peace, which is probably what to do with us.
It looks blue green to you?
On my
How about
side,
now?
it did. Oh, now, oh shit, you're pissed. It's red. No, I'm just playing.
Nah.
It looks red on my
You're
side.
pissed. You're full.
Oh no.
No, yeah, it does look blue green, bro.
It looks purple.
To you?
Right? Doesn't it?
I think it's based on my side. It looked like a yellowish.
No, see, like oh no, yeah, I can see
See
where
the
you're coming
purple?
from.
Do you see the purple now?
But you see what that is? That's just your emotions fluctuating. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Because
Wow.
like
Oh, dark. Oh, that's like a dark blue or purple then, which is what I was trying to say earlier. Not black. Dark blue
Yeah.
is happy mood shift, higher level, often interest in love and romance,
Oh
and
wow.
there you go.
Purple.
Wow. We're romantic right now.
then
aren't we?
purple is there's a sense of purpose and genuine clarity. This person knows what she wants
that
and is
also.
willing to
He.
go for
Why
it.
she? Hey, how about he?
Yeah,
Huh? Why you just leave the gender out?
yeah.
I know.
The
Huh.
gender means nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing. But I like
I
this
mean, I don't
shit
give
too.
a
I like
shit.
women. I mean, it's not that I don't like women. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, it's better to be just neutral for everything, you know, so everyone can relate,
True.
you know.
I mean, everyone's gonna ask for that anyway, so we might as well make everything
Yeah,
neutral, right?
true. Yeah, fuck it.
Exactly.
But that's the colors, guys. If you didn't know the color meanings,
If you
and you
didn't
got a mood ring like off Amazon just because it looked tight, now you actually know what it means.
Yeah, I used to have a mood ring, bro.
Thanks to the boy. I did
Yeah.
too, but it's been a minute.
Yeah, I don't know where. I always somehow lose them or something, or I fall out of like the habit of wearing them, and because like somewhere or another I'll go, man, I don't
Fucking-
know.
You know, I got
I'll
extra ones in the
convince
car.
myself.
I'll give you guys as my podcast gifts. You know, like
Alright,
how
cool.
the guest like gives gifts to Joe Rogan.
That's
I
fucking
got you guys
tight.
gifts. I actually have extra mood rings.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know,
I'm
this is-
down.
You know, this is
No
only
way.
$3.95.
No,
Really?
it's not.
Yeah.
That's really
People be overpaying for
flashy.
saloons.
It's just
I know that looks
they-
like a. I thought that was like a legit ass.
It looks nice.
Yes,
as fuck.
they missed because they miss. You know, they put the value. They
Yeah,
don't value
they
it
don't
as
know what they
much.
got.
They don't know what it is. So
Right. That's
people
that's like
because
the-
people pay gold. They want gold,
Right.
and it's like, oh, okay, gold. It's just gold. You're paying a lot for that, but it's like
It's like finding a dope record or a comic book
At
at
the
a thrift
swap
shop.
meet.
it's
Yeah.
just people can say a Supreme shirt was worth more than $60
Uh-huh.
because it says
True.
Supreme in it. It's the same
Yeah,
shirt
yeah,
that
yeah.
you get. It's a triple A
like the
shirt.
Hanes shirts
It's a
that are
fucking
regular
Hanes shirt. It's
with Supreme,
with
but then
Supreme in it. Fucking $60.
I hate
It's the same
that.
fucking
instead
concept
of
with
instead
these
of like
things.
fucking what $5 for like a 4-pack or some shit.
Hanes.
Exactly. So
Regular
it's like,
Hanes.
yo, like,
Damn.
there's so many, like, even crystals nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of crystals are actually not expensive. Like, crystals, like, they grow in the ground. It's like salt.
Yeah, it's
And
salt.
like,
It's
it
salt.
provides
Exactly.
energy. Like,
Yes.
there's a lot of energy in that between, like, the.
Do you know what
accessorize
quartz
it.
crystals do?
Quartz. Have quartz in my car. I just leave it in, like, in the front. What does
Yeah,
it
I've
do?
seen it on.
Yeah,
here.
what does it do? I don't know. I was asking you.
Well, there's a lot. There's like so many stones out there. Like there's so much to know. But I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna own as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like these ones right here.
Because
See?
I have
My
So-
friends make these. Like they get the stones online, and
That's
it's just
tight.
like she makes these right here.
Right.
And it's good that you mix it with like metal,
Right.
metal and the organic thing. The
like on some elf shit.
Is
you
it
know what I
just
mean?
for like
the
energy?
stone
Like
is
what exactly?
Because mixing organic material and like metal is like some. I heard this from a guy, Braxton. He has like his own podcast and radio show in Asheville.
Yeah.
Shout out to Braxton.
I like
Shout
that.
out Braxton.
Shout out
Braxton.
Shout out you,
know?
man.
He told me he was talking about organites, and I'm just like, I had one like at the skate park.
Right.
I had like it's like a pyramid. It looks like a pyramid, and it's just like I just had it there because I just like to have it like
Oh, I know
for my
exactly what that
energy. And then like, and then we just started talking about like, oh yeah, the organites. I'm like, what are organites? It's like, and then I'm just like, well, I have this little crystal here. Oh no, it's an organite. I was like, oh okay, and it's like a mixture of like material, metal,
crazy.
and like metal
that's an
and
organite.
stones
sounds crazy, doesn't it?
and like moss. There's like moss inside,
Okay.
and like the flower of life. It's like the little golden metal sheet,
Right.
and they put that inside, and it's made with vibration sounds.
Vibranium. I thought he was
It
about to
looks
say, bro.
like if
So
you Google
do-
flower of life right now, it's just how it's made. It looks you can't make that with hand. Only vibrations from sounds can make that.
Really?
Flavor of life.
Flower.
Do you want
flower.
Do you want to
That's
else? You
stupid.
can only
It's
make
flower of
that
life, and there's a lot of names for that.
Right.
There's a lot of names for it.
What-
Let me see. What did you get?
Yeah.
Is it like?
Turn
I'll
it
show you
around.
right now. Actually, look
And
at that
then
screen
now-
right there.
It's that airplane mode.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I think if it's flower of life or like
I'm
there's
done.
a technical name for that. Yes, it's kind of
Oh.
like
Is
that.
it this?
Oh,
yeah,
like
it turns
um,
into one of those.
is it
Mine is
called-
like the one on the left. You see the one?
This one?
Yeah, next to it, the right. Yeah, mine looked like
Oh,
that.
that one's fucking
Yeah.
Bring Me Horizons Sepaternal.
It
album
looks like-
cover.
yeah.
It looks like that.
Ironically, I was looking at that before we started the podcast. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. It's like geometrical shapes.
Oh,
So like these right here.
No. Remember, Rob Dyrdek would talk about this.
What do you really?
Sacred geometry.
sacred geometry.
Am I right or wrong? Look up sacred geometry, please.
You know.
And like, I don't know if it's gonna even be anywhere similar, but just bear with me, please. You know. It's just kind of like boom, you know, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yin yang. Oh, look at that. You see everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right on the money.
Pyramids. Yeah, it's all connected.
That's crazy.
It's all connected. Like that all leads to like something. We all lead to one. You know.
Yeah,
We all lead to one thing leads to one to another.
Now this right here. Do you think that like whoever created,
So sorry, what was that?
I said whoever created like things and images like this. Do you think they're like I don't know, just like either like into heavy meditation or just like
There's a purpose to why they
DMT.
create that, and also it's just the sound. Like
Yeah.
you know, they create. You see, you put metal like, or I don't know how they make it, but sounds. There's videos of like sounds like. You can see sand like moving.
Yeah, because
almost
they
like
put it-
dancing and like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
see like
yeah.
things
With the
moving.
vibrations.
Yeah.
The vibration
Right?
automatically creates that, and it's just there's some magic in that. There's some why are they?
Yeah, there
why is
is-
it
there
forming
is-
in
yeah.
a very
There is
you
something in
know
that.
in a very like geometrical form?
What's this
Mhm.
right here?
Yeah,
This
like,
eye.
if
I
you-
think that's just like
If
I
you
don't know
close your
exactly.
eyes,
I don't
if
know
you close your
exactly.
eyes for a long
It
time,
looks just
too,
like an art.
you
Yeah,
notice that
maybe.
happens.
That's
But
cool.
there's a purpose for that. Why that's made there. Like there's
Yeah.
a guy. You got to know the person that made that. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
See why he
You gotta know the
incorporated all
purpose.
that.
Yeah,
in
instead
there?
of assuming like, oh, I know because it's just third eye Illuminati.
Yeah.
Like, Illuminati try to fucking message me.
Everybody always assumes Illuminati when they see a
An
triangle
eye.
with an
They
eye.
fucking like message me. It's like, dude, if
Yeah.
you're real, fucking send me money. I
Or-
need gas, dude.
Or they'll be like, oh, it's like the Freemasons.
Hey, honestly, I don't
Freemasons
even
and all
know if they're real though. I think they might.
Freemasons?
No, Illuminati. The people that
I
message
mean, there's
me.
a history.
Yeah.
No, well, that
No,
I
the
don't
people
know.
that messaged me.
Yeah, I've gotten
It's like,
those before.
are they really real Illuminatis? Even
Nah.
if they are, though.
I doubt
They're
it.
the most motherfucking
But if they are,
top secret fuckers.
then y'all gotta come out. You know.
I just
Yeah.
stop being
It
pussy.
Put your hands up.
Everyone should be illuminated, not just certain people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone's
shit,
got to be
shit.
illuminated.
Everyone's gotta be
get the
underneath
light
their eye.
inside their eyes, and not just for the secret societies,
It's
man.
not only for you.
They
Get
want
the
it to
fucking
be-
get it out. Like everyone wants to live
They want it to be
forever. Everyone wants,
exclusive.
you know,
They
yeah,
want
they
that
want it exclusive only for
exclusivity.
them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
no, bitch. Everyone has to be.
It's like I want to be
illuminated.
Dr. Man.
Everybody's got to be a part of the
Everyone's got to be
Illuminati,
part of
brother.
it. Yeah, you know, we all have privileges. We're all equal.
Wait, hold up.
Not just only certain people.
So, do you like, because those kind of images, like things like that, they remind me of like, you know, like when you're a kid and you look through like a kaleidoscope or something.
Kaleidoscopes.
But
Yeah, there's a lot
also-
of kaleidoscopes.
But also, like, do you ever like
Samurai
close your
Darth
eyes
Vader.
and then you get like
Yeah.
those light, those blotches of light? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then like if you really like if you keep your eyes closed, like say you're trying to go to sleep, you know what I mean, and you're not really tired, then you'll start seeing like kind of those formations. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, of
You know what I
course,
mean?
dude. When I was a kid, I used to purposely do this to my eyes and just sit still and just let myself see all the like.
oh yeah.
I would do that for dude like a long like.
Probably that's why you have good fucking creativity.
You
Because
think
you
so?
see
Yeah,
kaleidoscopes.
Definitely, yeah.
You think because as
You
a
open
kid
your lights.
I was doing that, dude, in like 3rd, 4th grade. I would
That's
just after
funny.
school I'd like lay on the grass. I would just poke my eyes in really hard and just lay there, dude, and let myself see all the little visuals you see
That's
when
so
you do
funny.
that.
Oh my god.
It's almost as if like I was letting myself trip as a kid. Like,
yeah. Just forced.
It was nice.
Like it was almost like the wall trick. You know what I mean? Where you go
Yeah.
and hit him,
Or-
put him on the wall.
I know you might know this
Mhm.
feeling because you've played like Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
If you play it for hours and then you look at carpet or the floor, it looks like this.
Yes,
Usually.
yes.
Because
yeah.
you're looking at the screen
Really?
for so many hours
Yes,
of all the notes coming
really,
in.
yes.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're
That's
hallucinating.
That's the same. That's the same.
crazy.
That's the same
Yes.
feeling from mushrooms. Like when you're on
Mhm.
mushrooms,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
start
yeah.
to go like that.
Mhm.
But it's like
It's
it
like-
looks like it's just it's like patterns trying to solve itself.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. It's like, oh, it's just trying to solve itself,
Yeah.
and then like it goes away. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like that all the time. But like for like the beginning, and then like you start to see clearly. You start to see like,
Yeah.
oh, the green. It's so green. Wow, it's sunlight. You can see everything. You're more observant when you're on mushrooms. Like you see
Yeah.
Yeah.
the colors so much more vibrant. You're not just hallucinating. Your eyes are opening.
Yeah.
And you're letting more light in, so
Yeah.
you see more of like, there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the green right there.
You broke
It's
it.
more of true colors. You see the true colors. You also see things in your mind more true. You know, you see everything in reality and trueness.
I know what you mean.
And that's
by
why
that.
people
It's more
microdose.
like-
A lot of
yeah.
like comedians microdose. A lot of comedians have to say the truth, or else people are gonna boo them.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians are funny because it's true, and you know I'm sure like some of the people they microdose and it helps them with their comedy and
Yeah,
it helps them to be true
definitely.
because some of them
Hell
do
yeah.
it while they're fucking doing a show. It's like look
Yeah.
at that person.
It does help you see, like, people think, like, oh, no, you're fucking crazy, you psychedelic. It's like, no, psychedelics do kind of help you more or less
They
see
do.
shit a little clearer.
You
Like,
know, yeah,
it
you,
clarifies your mentality a little bit.
you want to sit with it because yeah, you sometimes you do get thoughts that make you react and want to like get up and like destroy shit.
Right.
So sit down and practice stillness when you're on it. Sit
Mhm.
down, don't react to your thoughts, just like observe it.
Ignore shit.
Because yeah, some people will have like reactions and they seem crazy, but that's just them reacting to their thoughts, and
Yeah.
it's just like
Bro, I do that all the time. Like
You
some
know?
like sometimes like I'll just be like chilling or whatever, and I'll just be like, you know, and then like I'll just watch something. I'll think about something that
Yeah.
like something stupid maybe that I did in my past or whatever that like I'm embarrassed about or whatever. And I'll go.
Ah, dude.
I'll go.
yeah, because you don't
You
want
know,
you
you
don't want
cringe.
you
Yeah.
don't want to
Cringe
sit
yourself.
so
Yeah.
sit with that feeling. So what you do because you want to cringe, you want to you want to
Yeah.
get up, you want to do something.
Yeah.
Sit with that feeling
And just
observe it and just
and
be
think
like,
about it and think
it's
why
not that-
why it makes you feel that way.
yeah, why do I feel that way? I'm shameful.
You're
Fuck it.
right.
Why do I have to feel that way?
You're
I don't have
right.
to feel that way.
You're honestly completely right.
Because then you start to like knock it off, and then like it's just, you're just like distorting it. It's still there, instead of you just accepting that. Just
Yeah.
accept that it's there.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Just accept it. Exactly. That's the best.
I fell
way
when
you
I
can-
was a kid. Oh, I fell. Oh, someone saw my dick when I was a kid.
Oh, bro.
I mean, I got pants in
And
front
you
of a girl's
reacted
locker
to
room
that, like
when I
the
was.
fact. Okay, that was a long time ago. Everyone's probably
You
done
know
that
what?
too. A lot of people have gone through that too.
Yeah.
Why? What makes you special?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
are you embarrassed? You think
Yeah,
you're fucking.
That's funny.
The Rock. You think you're special.
True, like anything bad that's happened to you has happened infinitely in like the
Somewhere,
span,
Yeah, it's not just about
it's,
you.
It's
the span of
You know?
humanity. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not wrong, man. Definitely anything that you've been cringed about, embarrassed about, has definitely happened to other people,
Yeah,
if not
yeah, yeah.
more than one time.
Yeah,
Especially
or
women
worse.
too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of women.
Or
yeah.
worse, yeah.
That's why women are very intuitive. Like women are very powerful until like we do like, you know, it's just the
Yeah,
feminine
yeah.
energy is very different than the
Of
men.
course, of
Yeah,
course.
But
I've-
yeah.
you
I've
know
learned a
what?
lot.
Even if you do have like two different, like genitalias, you can have both energies. You can practice both.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can have like you see men that are feminine.
Yeah,
You know, but there
exactly.
doesn't mean they're not a man. They'll fucking
Fuck your shit
bash
up.
you up with the fucking
Yeah,
axe, dude. I'll
true.
fucking
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
like
you
bash
have
you
no
up with the
idea.
hammer, you little bitch.
They'll still fuck your shit up.
You know, it's just like come
Exactly,
on,
like,
you can do that.
you know.
you can be both. But people are so
You
afraid
can
to
be
go.
yeah.
People are just so afraid to go feminine because they think
Yeah.
feminine is weak.
They think it's
people,
weak. Yeah.
People have really. We gotta break that pattern that women are not weak. It's just like you're making them weak by putting
yeah.
disadvantages on them, not paying
Yeah,
them
they're-
as much as men, not like
Yeah.
treating them like they're fucking like housemaids. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
dude, they're more capable than that. Like
Yeah.
it's just it's a slavery mentality.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all,
yeah.
We all grew up in that though. Like
Yeah.
it all passed on from different generations. So it's just like it's not nobody's fault. We just gotta like stop blaming people and just like break out of that.
That's
Break
very
out of
true.
the
Because it
old, yeah,
happens.
break out of that type
Just
of bull.
instead of blaming, just break out of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's a slavery mentality.
Yeah, stop blaming other people, and then also stop blaming yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
You
but
gotta- you
be
gotta break out of it.
accountable though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, don't.
But take responsibility.
I know what you mean by not blaming yourself by like talking shit to yourself, like
Yeah.
oh fuck you, you're a
Exactly.
little bitch. No,
Exactly.
be accountable for what you
Yeah,
do,
but take responsibility.
Own it, own it, and be
Just be like,
responsible.
yeah,
And,
I fucked
know
up,
your
or I
reason
didn't
why-
know this, fuck
yeah.
it.
But like at the same time, like I had a purpose though. I mean,
Yeah.
I fucking took all your food from
I mean-
the fuck cafeteria, but
Yeah.
like I
Oh my
I
God.
needed food to like work so I could feed
Survive.
myself. You know,
Yeah.
just have a reason, and usually when you explain yourself to people, they understand. And
Yeah,
usually,
for the
and
most part.
they know that that wasn't that big of a deal after you explain that.
Did you hear that?
TV.
Oh, that's true, man. I was like, I thought it was WhoIsYou.
Yeah, low key, this sounds like so cool. But no, yeah. I mean that's like that shit distracted the fuck out of me.
Let's WhoIsYou.
Yeah.
It did me too. Like it took my mind.
Are those
elsewhere.
rings or gauges? What is that?
Oh, these are my plugs. I just took them off because I have the
Oh.
headset
Oh,
on.
nice,
It
nice,
fucking
nice.
bugs me.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say though, that's kind of like with all the political shit going on right now. Like people are
course.
so like, instead of like, people are just like trying to point the finger so bad at somebody that like nothing's getting done. You know, because
Yeah.
everyone's just focused on fuck this. Like no one wants to change anything. Everyone just wants to attack. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Attack.
there's no true form of like wanting to accept things or wanting to actually do actual change. Everyone just wants to be fucking violent, and they think just by being ignorant and just trying to get their way like a little tantrum throwing bababy, they're gonna get
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
done.
Yes,
and you're
yes,
not.
because you think
You're
just
not.
because you're loud, just because you think you have the
Exactly.
muscles, doesn't mean you can get whatever you want. Doesn't mean you're strong.
And I still don't
It's
fuck
your
with
reasons.
the police, you know, fuck the police.
Your
But I
force.
will say this. I don't fuck with the police, and everyone that fucks with me, everyone that truly knows me knows I'm not about the police and shit. But what I will say is there are people out there getting fucked up and shit. Yeah, sure. But I'm not gonna front. There's some stupid ass people asking for it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they're like there's just certain things you shouldn't like. Yeah, fuck the police and shit, dog. But don't be over here like provoking people, like, because at the end of the day, like they're human too. They're gonna try to defend themselves.
They're not just
They're
gonna let you
scared
fuck,
too, like-
they're not just gonna let you shoot water guns at them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fuck
Like,
the blue
no one
line,
likes that.
Fuck all that shit. But
Yeah.
like I'm saying,
Fire
you
is
gotta
fire.
remember at the end of the day, dog, these are people and they're scared too. Like sure, they're pieces of shit, most of them, right? But if you're over here like aggressively like harassing them and getting in their face and shit, of course they're gonna fuck your shit
Yeah.
up. And don't get me wrong, there's still cops over here fucking innocent people up too. That's another story though. But I'm just saying, like, for like there would be a lot of what I'm getting at is there would be less people getting fucked up if like people were more cautious and
Yeah.
smart about dealing with this situation.
Of course.
That's
And
all
also,
I'm
we
saying.
don't really need. We're very capable of a lot of things. We can solve a lot of problems to ourselves, but a lot of people just don't trust themselves, or they think that the cops will solve everything for them. So people keep calling cops for everything.
Yeah.
Because people think they're helpless. People think they can't solve everything themselves. You
Yeah.
can. You actually can.
Yeah,
You can. But your helplessness is what's causing all this thing. Like, you're calling the cops, so they think they need you, and then you call them, and then they cause destruction, and you blame them for that. We
Yeah.
all ask for this shit, you know. It's like
Yeah.
you ask, like, oh, I don't want cops, but you keep calling cops, or
Yeah.
stop
It's a-
calling
you
them.
gotta learn
Like,
to do shit on your own,
show
man.
them that you're capable, so we can. We are though.
We gotta
we
handle
just
our own
like
shit.
you know
It's a
even
vicious circle.
even with
It is,
guns,
though.
that doesn't just be just because someone has guns doesn't mean they're harmful. They're just trying to defend themselves.
Yeah.
They don't want to fucking kill you. So I think that's like back in the Western
And some people
worlds,
do, but I mean,
Yeah.
some people
some
do,
people
but it's
do
just
have
like
that.
it's trust though. That's the thing. We don't trust each other.
Yeah,
we don't have
we're so
trust in
scared.
ourselves. We're so
Like
scared.
like what we were saying in the car earlier. Like if we were, like you said, like if I were to just like, not me personally, but like if we as people were to more oftenly just walk around and simply just nod our head to someone or just say, hey, what's up? As you walk by more oftenly, like he said earlier, like people would be like, you know what? That's probably a good guy. He said, what's up to me? Like, and then we would recognize strangers a little more around us, and we wouldn't be so scared all the time. We wouldn't be like, I need to get a gun because I don't know these people around me. I don't know if they're going to come try to rob me, this and that. Like, you wouldn't feel like that if you
Just say hi.
Yeah.
Instead of assuming that guy's trying to watch me.
Everyone lives in fear right now, man.
Yeah, and
Everyone
they
lives
make
in
that.
fear.
They manifest that. So, because you start to assume, like, oh, that guy's trying to fucking kill me. And you say hi, like, oh, he said hi. Oh,
That guy's
hey,
trying to
what's
fucking
up?
kill me.
Yeah.
You know? And then that's actually, you're trading energies, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
invisible, but you feel it.
And us
you
as
feel good.
yeah.
That's why you feel good.
Us
You-
as humans, we need that. We need to vibrate off each other.
Yes,
You know?
it's an invisible energy. That's why when you say hi, when you see your mom, when you see your girlfriend, you fucking feel good.
Yeah.
You don't even touch them. You just feel good. Oh, you see them.
Just seeing them,
Listen,
yeah.
You see the energy. You like that person, and then you trade off that energy. The
Yeah.
thoughts that you thought of your girlfriend, you see them. It all makes you feel good, and we ignore these things, you know.
Yeah.
And look at it now. Look at the color. What is it now?
Oh, now you're at a blue?
Is it blue?
It's like a blue to
turquoise?
me.
It's
Oh
like
yeah, that
turquoise.
that's a
It's
deep
turquoise.
ass blue.
a
Holy
deep
shit.
blue.
Yeah, see,
That
it
means
changes
he's chilling.
colors.
That's like the
Like-
ocean.
No, it
Yeah.
looks turquoise. It was just
It's like a turquoise, yeah.
Yeah, because I was talking about like fucking
Alright.
all the fucking talk is getting me like all different changes. It's
I
changing
know.
my color. The
Changing
talk.
your emotions, yeah.
See,
Yeah,
it
the
does change your
frequencies.
mood. You see what I mean? Like I was all relaxed, but now I'm just like kind of like, yo, hey.
Well, because we're getting into more like
More
serious
intense, it's
topics.
more intense,
We're,
it's
we're
more
getting more
intense.
passionate about
Yeah,
what we're
that's
talking
what it
about.
is.
Yeah.
See, this is the color is.
Yeah.
Oh, but it depends on the light you look. See, now it looks turquoise, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It really does depend on the
It's
light.
turquoise.
It's a beautiful thing, honestly.
But it looks
But
blue when
more
you
or
look at
less-
it. I love this one, dude.
It's a really nice color.
Dude, it's a nice color. I got it from the Leo Carrillo bitch. Beach.
I was like, oh damn, are you from that one bitch?
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Because I
dead.
traveled all the way from like the south, like from Nevada, dude. There's actually like mountains. I always take the long way from my sister's house in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
There's a longer way you can take instead of a straight a northern way. It's just desert. It's just full of. It's like it adds 5 hours to your trip. But I'm like, fuck
Goddamn.
it. I'm gonna go around, and it fucking just all deserts, like miles, and then you're just in the middle of the desert.
God damn.
And then
That's cool, yeah.
sorry, I'm,
So you
I'm about to
traveled-
get to there.
So you
I'm about-
traveled
I'm
5
trying to-
hours extra?
Yeah, just for that, just to see it. I'm just like, why not, dude? I have gas money. It's like what, $10 to
Uh-huh.
travel 5 hours. It's not a lot. It's like $10. Think about it.
crazy.
It's not a lot. And
Yeah.
dude, 5 hours, and because people make a big deal. Oh, I gotta
Man,
do
you
5
like
hours.
to
It's
adventure,
not.
huh? You like
yes,
to just
it's a
like,
nice adventure.
I fuck with that about you,
You
though,
know?
man. Like you're not scared. Like you're just like fuck it. Like you could be in like the desert in the middle of the night, and you're just like whatever.
I do that all the time.
I know you do. I see on your-
because that's where you stargaze too. So you can't see the stars. if you're
Dude,
down
I
in
bet
the
you
dark.
get some good ass views
Hell
of that
yeah,
shit,
man.
man.
There's a lot of
hey,
billions of
tell
stars
me,
out
man,
there,
because I really want to get into that too. Like now that we're talking about your traveling
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
do you want to explain what you really do as you travel, or just like in general? Not really.
What I travel? Oh no. Yeah, I do the same things. I do what normal
Like
people
do
do.
you normally go
I-
to like the same spots, right? Or do you go to like different areas?
I like to go to like different spots and like
Uh-huh.
different because I like to wake up in different spots. every
Different
day.
areas.
But at the
That's
same
tight.
time, I like to park. I have to like have like a home base. Like it depends like which states I'm in. Like
Right.
when I was in Vermont, I stayed in Vermont for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay,
you
yeah.
know? So it's
okay.
very complex. Oh, it's not like a linear thing that I can just tell
well
you.
because that's
Right.
yeah.
Very,
yeah,
So
yeah.
I stayed in one state, right? So Vermont. I started from California,
Okay.
and then, all right, then I took the Arizona route,
Right.
and then I stayed there. I don't know. I don't think I stayed there for. I stayed there for like a day, and then I just like went to the shops. I didn't think like Arizona was that special, so I was just like, I'm just gonna go to the shops. I just visited, and I took a picture of the shop. Just like that's my memory that I was in Arizona instead of like the canyons and whatever.
Yeah, it was a shop.
That was just my first week though. You know, I
Yeah.
visited more than that, so I'm like,
Right.
I'm not regretting that I didn't pass by it because I know I'll pass by it.
And plus, it's not about the pictures; it's about the memory.
because I'm just like,
you know?
yeah,
It's
I'm
about
just like
living in
you know,
that
I'm
moment,
just it's about the drive too. You're just driving, you know. And I have all my stuff there. I have my toothbrush, my shower, gel, shower, everything. Your all your supplies. You're still taking care of yourself, you know. When you're living in your car, you have all these stuff. You gotta floss. Yeah, you gotta eat, you gotta cook. You have some cooking supplies in my trunk. I got like portable. a portable what do you call those?
Like a Coleman grill.
Yeah, like a small one though, like a camping one.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like big enough, but it's like it looks like a kitchen. Like it
Yeah.
looks like you can use this for a kitchen.
No,
Wow,
yeah,
like that's
they-
fucking
they-
weird. Weird. It look like I have a
really
kitchen in
comfy.
the fucking forest.
Yeah,
Right,
You know,
right.
it doesn't look like a campy stuff.
I know,
It
you'd be-
depends how you look at it, but it's
Mhm.
just like it
No,
looks
no, no.
legit. Like
Do-
I can
100%.
legitly cook shit here. Like I'm
Yeah,
cooking
yeah.
like adobo and fucking fried rice, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, you
I
be
was-
cooking some dang shit,
Hell
man.
yeah, dude. You seen
this
that
food,
shit?
This food posts
Bro.
some good food, bro. I'm like, god damn. I'll be
You-
like eating on McDonald's and I see his post. I'm like, damn, this looks way better looking.
And you can do that
Because-
outside, dude. Like, cause you can actually, if you just put the effort, and it's really not that hard. You just, cause you're telling
Yeah.
yourself you can't do it,
Uh-huh.
so you don't do it, and you think it's hard cause you think it's hard. So
Right.
it's very simple, dude. Just cook, and then don't think so much about your environment. Oh, that guy thinks I'm fucking crazy cause I'm cooking outside, or it's so hot outside. It's like, why are you thinking about that? Just like focus, like you're
Just
judging everything around you.
focus on
Like,
the
You're so
task.
afraid to like be judged.
100%.
It's just like, dude, like you have a kitchen right there, dude. Like, yeah, I'll cook some food. Like, I'm in the kitchen, or I don't even think about that. I just think about
Yeah.
what's my intention. I'm cooking something.
Mark,
I don't even judge it. I'm not. Oh, I'm living outdoors. Or I'm poor.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck. I'm cooking something. You know.
Yeah, yeah, of
It's
course.
it's like I'm in a kitchen, and then
If-
you pretend that, and that's it.
Ah,
It's
shit.
the same thing.
It feels good to cook on your own and like cook for yourself.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
and then the fact that I'm living outdoors, the fact that I quit my job,
Mhm.
and took whatever money I had left. It's like whatever money I had left, dude. It's just I had like 1,700.
Right.
And that's like that lasts me for like a few. I said months or weeks. No, not months. Sorry, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, it depends because I used on my credit card as well.
Right. Right.
So
Okay.
it's half and half.
Okay.
So I like didn't even think about money at all. So I'm just like 1,700. I can make that less. Like if I had rent, that would have went away in 2 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How about
Like
we don't
that.
pay rent? What happened? How much can we do with that? Imagine
Just
I had
reduce
this-
the rent
I had
and just live off
750
essentials only.
750 is literally a lot of money. That's
so
how
much.
much,
Right.
Wait,
$850.
Wait, $7.
$1,000 something.
$7.50 or 700.
It's like that's like the
700.
average. It's like
Okay.
the average
I
like
just wanna
rent.
ma- I
Like
just
if
wanna
you're renting a
clarify.
room, because I meet a lot of people. Like, how much are you renting? Like, oh, this much. It's like the average. But
Right.
some people pay more, like 1,500
Yeah,
a
yeah.
month. It's like, why would you?
And
pay
that's
that?
if you're lucky, dude. Out here in
like-
Cali, people would be paying like $3K for a fucking
Word.
apartment.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, you just
yeah,
gotta know
dude.
people. There's some rooms that are like 800, 850, dude. Yeah,
Damn.
you gotta talk to people. That's the thing.
Yeah.
See, we were so afraid to talk to
Well,
people.
rooms, yeah.
You know?
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about rooms.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
like, yeah, okay. I thought you mean like you can't find rooms like for.
Oh no,
800.
room, yeah. No, I'm
No, like yeah.
I mean,
if you
unless
want
it's
like
a
your own
fancy-ass
apartment,
room, yeah.
Yeah. But you can
Yeah.
find rooms for 850. But even then,
Yeah.
that's still a lot of money.
It is at the end of the day.
800 is still a lot of money.
Down the
Come on.
drain, too.
So
It's like,
because
here
I
you
made
go,
that
take it.
last. I made that last for a month or more. Actually, I had actually more money than that. It's like what the fuck.
Well,
Like,
because yeah, if you think about it, the most costly thing people pay a month is rent.
Yeah.
Like other than rent, like
Yeah.
like nothing else costs as much. Like groceries and all that
Yes.
essentials and stuff. It's
Buy the
it really
essentials.
doesn't cost that much,
Dude.
but it's the living cost that's
You're
what
making
fucking
it that
beats
way,
everybody
though.
up.
And they're making it that way because they want that, and the advertisement is teasing us into it. So
Yeah.
it was wanting us, but
Yeah.
it's not that it's evil. It's just like they're just trying to make money. You know,
Yeah.
they're just people trying
Yeah.
to have a business advertising.
All
for
it
you.
is
But
that
we're all doing it to each other.
what you
You know.
want.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, the advertisement, the capitalism, it's evil. Well, we all need a living.
Yeah,
you know, we're all
of
just
course.
doing it to each other. We just got to find a new way of how to advertise or
Okay.
how to, like, you know.
I've noticed
live.
that I've noticed that advertisements have been getting like more trippier. Like
What do you mean, like-
they're trying to trip me out for no reason. I mean like
Yeah, they can control
like-
they can hypnotize you. They can control whatever you're seeing there. They're controlling your emotions. Whatever you're seeing, if they show you a guy getting beheaded, which they won't in TV,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
obviously be like, cringe.
Yeah.
That's manipulating your fucking energy. You see
Yeah,
that?
okay.
But they
Yeah.
don't do that because it's not allowed.
Yeah.
But they can. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
they
they
can
could
show
if
a
they want
movie
to.
clip of like getting a guy getting beheaded.
No, yeah,
And
they
that's-
really could if they
And
wanted
it's
to.
like, oh, okay, and it changes your the way you feel. You're like, oh, that's kind of scary, creepy,
Mm-hmm.
and weird. And there we go. You just feel creepy and weird now. And then now you're gonna bring that energy outside. And now you can't sleep at night. Now
Yeah.
you saw.
Now you feel creeped
fucking,
out.
Now you're having nightmares or like
Yeah.
now you're like at night you can't sleep by yourself. Now
Mm-hmm.
you call your you do a booty call like hello or whatever. You know, it's just like see
Yeah.
you see what. The
Yeah.
things you see on TV,
Quick.
not even just on
It's
TV.
such a quick reaction your
Not
emotions
even just
tend
on
to.
TV. TV is just one thing.
Yeah.
But that's everything you see.
Mhm. No,
Everything
yeah.
outside, everything you hear.
everything you
Right.
Music
absorb.
you listen to. Music like we were talking about earlier, like how rap music is like it's a good form of expression, but it's just a lot of it's of anger. You know,
Yeah.
if you're healing, just stay away from anger for now. You know, I get it. You're angry. People are angry, and yeah, I agree with everything rappers are saying. It's like shit. Like fuck yeah, you got a right to be angry. To fuck the cops, whatever. Say all that shit. It's an expression.
Yeah.
They're saying
all
it for a
expression,
reason,
yeah.
not because they're evil or they're bad people, not
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they're gangsters. This is true. That's how they're expressing their.
That's how they
themselves.
feel, yeah.
That's how they feel, dude. It's an expression. It's a form of vulnerability.
Express yourself.
Rapping is
Can I
a
get
form of
microphone?
vulnerability. That's why not everyone can do it, because not everyone's good at vulnerability.
No, yeah.
Mark brought up a
100%,
good
bro.
point. He said with scary movies, he feels the same way with that. And it's just like when you watch a scary movie and then you go to bed, you're like, oh man,
Yeah.
you feel like something's fucking watching
Yes,
you.
even if you don't believe in ghosts, sometimes that happens. You're doing it to your own self, your brain, and the TV did that to you.
That's
Right.
true.
But you didn't have to watch TV though. You didn't have to watch.
If you never did that, you wouldn't be feeling
Yeah.
that type of way.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
don't blame people. Oh, they're trying to hypnotize me. Oh,
Yeah.
the fucking TV's trying to hypnotize me. Well, you're putting
It's
yourself in
all
front of
you.
the TV.
That's true, man.
You know?
That's true.
So don't
Like,
put yourself in TV.
I like that you say that because I think about that a lot. I'm like,
You
oh,
should put that on a
fuck,
t-shirt.
the fucking government's trying to fucking fuck with us. They're trying to do this. It's like, but that's only if you really, because there's times where I'm like, but is that really the truth? And then I convince myself that I'm just like the Illuminati and all the conspiracy
Yeah.
shit. Then I convince myself that it's just conspiracy and it can't be, like, maybe it's not real, and then I feel relieved. But when
Yeah.
I start to convince myself that that's reality, I start to feel like so anxious and
Yes,
so
you feel like
for
it's
no
chasing
reason,
you.
though. Yeah,
you
for
feel
no
like, Yeah,
reason.
and now you're gonna bring that energy with you, and now you can't focus, and you're trying to talk to someone, you stutter, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're stupid, and you know, it makes you stupid. It makes you like you can't focus. So just watch it, you know.
Yeah.
Just be more present. It's just like, you know, because I've been there. I know what I'm talking. I know that's why I'm only speaking from experience. I'm not like
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
shit because like, you know,
Just to
I know
say
better
shit.
or I fucking studied psychology.
Yeah.
It's my degree has nothing to do with anything I'm
No,
saying.
exactly. My mom taught me that too. It's all
I experienced
experience.
this shit.
That's-
Like,
that's how
I'm
you
not
learn.
like trying to
All
fucking, you know,
experience.
because some people are like, yeah, I graduated from Harvard with the
Yeah.
degree of this. So I don't give a
I-
shit about your
I
degree.
graduated
It's about
from
how you
MCU
practice.
with
What do you
this.
practice? How do you apply?
Yeah. How do you?
You know,
apply
what the
it?
fuck? I don't give a shit if you're a doctor. You could be a shitty doctor.
Oh,
Anyone
hell
can
yeah.
study facts. Anyone can fucking
I mean, there's
memorize
people
shit.
that don't even go to school and they're smarter than people that.
Heck yeah, they can
have degrees.
yeah. I'm sure they could be better doctors than the fucking PhD people because everyone, it's all for ego.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the degree because
It's
they
all for
want to
that
hold that ego,
reputation,
the
yeah,
reputation, the
yeah.
family name. It's all about
The
ego rather
receipts,
than
man.
actually.
It's all about the receipts.
Yeah, rather it's more focused about the money. I hear a lot of people, "Oh, that's where the money is." Wow, really? That's your focus on fucking being a doctor. What about helping people? That's what we need.
Yeah, true.
We don't need we fucking go to business school. Like stop being a doctor. Just because that's where the money is. You're fucking killing people.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know?
possible.
So there's simpler ways of healing people, not just always medicating them with pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
You and I have tried pharmaceuticals, like you said, like the antidepressant, all that stuff
Right, right.
doesn't work, but weed does.
Yep.
Yeah. So try alternative healing. If that works, why are you trying to look at it like it's some evil shit? I mean, it's already being legalized everywhere, but it's just funny how it's still illegal in North Carolina and and all those other eastern states, some like Texas.
Right.
That's why I got the ticket. And,
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
then the
let's
ticket.
talk
See,
about
that's a
that real
different
quick. So
story. That's a
what
different
happened with
story.
what happened with the ticket? You want to talk about that?
A ticket or what other? There's more things. Is when you go out there, you kind of like see the cops a lot.
Wait, where was that again?
Like
What-
there's more than the ticket. It's more than the ticket.
But what area was that? Where you were
North
at?
Carolina,
North Carolina.
in Nashville.
Wait, is weed legal there?
No.
Is that where you got caught up with that, or was
Yes,
that just
it was there.
So what happened with that
Wait,
when
hold on,
you
hold
were
on.
out there?
But before we get to this story, I'm
Yeah.
gonna need another White Claw.
Oh,
for this
yeah,
one,
yeah, yeah.
Because we're getting deep into it. now.
put a cup on the table. I got you.
And you haven't even popped yours open. What
No,
is
I'm
this?
He's
trying to
big
say that. I'm trying to keep that
He's
like.
big chilling right
I'm trying
now.
to keep that like high vibe.
I like that.
Yeah.
Trying to
high
maintain the same
vibration.
energy.
High vibration. We're high, but we're vibing.
Exactly.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
very
mean we're
much.
not energy. Because some people like they think that you're high, you're fucking lazy. No.
Yeah,
bitch, I'm
or
chilling.
you don't even know what you're doing.
You
You're
know,
fucking
look
high.
at you,
Like,
you're high. I know
no,
what you're
dude.
saying.
Like,
Fool, I'm relaxed.
I'm
but
actually-
I can
yeah.
fucking run right now.
more concentrated.
I'm more concentrated because I'm conserving my energy.
Yeah, like-
I'm very energetic.
like-
It just looks like I'm lazy because I'm
Yeah.
lazy
Yeah.
for a reason because
100%.
I'm chilling. I'm
Yeah.
conserving my energy for more important shit than your fucking draining ass, whatever you want to put me in. Telling me what to do or like making me think this way. Or, like a lot of things just like indirectly or directly put at you.
Yeah.
You gotta control all that. Just like stop, because you're letting it drain you. It drains you literally. Like, oh, why do I feel tired? And you feel tired and you drink
Yeah.
coffee and it still doesn't wake you up. It's not even the coffee. I mean, the coffee stimulates you, but it doesn't give you energy. It just stimulates you. So then it's your energy, what you're thinking,
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
Okay, now to
Oh,
go
yeah.
back to the North
Yeah.
Carolina.
Yeah,
North-
so
Yeah,
how did that all
drifting away from that? So
what happened? Start from the beginning. Like, how did that all even go down? Like,
because I was I was lighting up a sage.
Okay.
Lighting up the
okay.
sage.
Oh, the sage,
Lighting up the sage, right? And then like this guy came up to me, and he's just like, not the guy. The lady gave me a dirty look because I'm trying to like watch the timeline. I don't want to skip too much
Okay.
because I want people to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
So the sage, I was burning sage at a state park. State, not skate. State,
Yeah.
State park.
State
Got you.
park.
A
Big
state
difference.
State park. So like, it's called the Chimney Rock State Park. And then I was burning sage, and then before I hike, I'm just like I'm gonna go kind of give a pre-meditation. I like to meditate, like what we did. It's like I use that for my meditation before I meditate, while I meditate,
course.
after I meditate, just like have it on.
Yeah.
And then for people that don't
yeah,
know what sage is,
yeah.
would you mind explaining it real quick?
It's just like it's a bush. It's a dry bush, and it's a lot of the natives like used to burn that back then. It's very spiritual, and then even the smell, it's a lot of use into it. It's a lot of spiritual use into it, and it's also like it keeps your car smelling like sage. Like I like the
smells
car
good,
smells
yeah.
like good.
Yeah.
It smells like the thing that the
Almost
the
like
church-
incense, no?
Like it's like incense
Yeah.
almost. Like it keeps the bad energy out and the bad odors out. So it's like a lot of use into it, but I just like
You're just using it
a
for
lot of people. It's just the energy.
meditation
You see,
purpose.
if the fact that it smells good too. It's like, wow, very pleasant smell, and it
Yeah.
makes you.
Yeah.
It changes your energy. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, I feel more relaxed now. And then it's like when you smell a fart, you're like, oh,
You feel uncomfortable, you feel like,
you
oh.
have that bad energy. See. That
Yeah,
affects you, and you
that's
gotta be
funny.
aware of that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta be aware of that, what you're putting in, and what you how you're reacting to it, and what
Right.
that does to your energy. So you're not constantly like running out there and like letting other people manipulate your energy,
Yeah.
intentionally or unintentionally. A lot of things are unintentionally usually, or they just don't know. They just,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
not,
exactly.
they're not trying to harm you. Even if someone's angry at you, they're just probably having a bad day. Because someone wouldn't be that angry at you at a stranger. If it was
In
if they weren't
general.
Yeah, for no reason.
for no reason. There's a reason. Like I feel sad. I pity those guys. I don't even get angry at them.
Do
I
you
don't
pity
get
the
mad
fool?
at them. Pity the fool.
Pity the fool.
I pity the angry people. It's just
But-
like I'm sorry, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that's happening to you.
But so what
Fucking
happened
life
at,
is so
at the
good.
at the park? How did you?
So
you're burning the sage. You're burning the sage,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
No,
So
you're
the,
good.
the lady,
Yeah, lady
so
gave
the
you a look.
lady, like some lady gave me a dirty look, and it's just like, well,
Pissed you
alright,
off, huh?
I didn't react to it. I just,
Okay.
just
Like as soon as you started burning it, or
no, I
like?
was just burning it, and it's just like,
Oh, just as you normally
It was
would,
already
right?
yeah,
burned.
it's just like, and it's just like kind of like let it affect me because I'm sensitive as fuck,
Mm-hmm.
And then like,
I love that.
I went back in my car, and then the ranger like kind of like was looking around and like snooping around and like assuming that I was smoking weed. 'Cause
Right.
Like and then like she was like, oh, we heard some complaints about like your loud music. I was playing like loud music, but like it was like Final Fantasy music. Like it was like
Oh, wow.
peaceful music.
Yeah,
yeah.
Final Fantasy 8. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
Oh,
Yeah, the piano, like
yeah, it was a
melodic,
very peaceful music.
real
And they're
melodic
like,
and shit.
I
they're
thought you
like-
were talking like the.
well,
like,
I was playing Bjork before that. I was
Okay.
so Bjork can get like really like
Yeah,
very fast.
real
but
fast
like,
paced,
it
yeah.
wasn't like screamo. It was just like loud, but like very like
Yeah.
trance music. Like it's very
Yeah.
transcend into like a different dimension. I don't know how to describe her genre, but it's just like very fast. But
Yeah,
it's not
yeah, yeah.
loud. It's not obnoxious. It's just playing it loud, and
Right.
then the Final Fantasy music was also playing. I played that after. Like those are the type of music I was playing.
yeah, like one
And they're
track
like,
is loud.
hey, someone's complaining it was lound. I was like, oh my bad. And then
So first it was
okay.
just because of the music.
the music, and then like they're
Okay.
assuming like, oh, you smoking marijuana there? Like, what is that? And just like, you're just assuming like things, and I'm just like, no,
Right.
well, you think I'm smoking marijuana because I'm brown? You racist. I just start yelling at him. You racist. You're a fucking idiot.
You
Like,
told him
do you
that?
Think, do you think? Yeah, I did. You're a
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Do you think this? Do you think it's sweet? It's mugworts.
Uh-huh.
You're an idiot. And like I did, and you know what? Like I was on psychedelics at the time.
What were you on, shrooms
Yeah,
or
and I
shrooms?
was just like, dude, like
Yeah, you're just fed up with
it
it.
was just like, dude, like I was like having a good time.
Were
And
you
this guy
like peak trip, or was it kind of
It
like
was
just
like
there
it
from
was just like
earlier?
it was like peak like in between.
Oh,
peak,
shit,
like,
okay,
beforehand.
nice,
But like I was
beautiful.
feeling very intense emotions, like
Exactly.
I was like still me, like I'm still here, like I'm still playing
Mm-hmm.
music. Like I was like before the hike, I meditated, and I can still feel me. I can still talk to him, but like like things get intense, and like sometimes we do want to say those things to people, but we
Yeah.
don't. We hold back.
Right.
Like you're an idiot. is that weed to you? Look at it. It's like, seriously.
For real, no, yeah. I
And
feel
then,
that,
like,
yeah.
see, the psychedelics
Definitely.
helped me get there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm just glad he didn't shoot me. Because, I'm sure some people were like, they get, like, threatened by that. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm going to
yeah.
shoot you. But he didn't. He's a ranger. You
So
know, they're
what-
actually,
what was
they were
his
actually
reaction?
nice people. They were, like, quiet. They're like,
like,
they don't know what to
shit,
say. It's
yeah.
like, yeah, because it's not. I just proved you wrong, you dumbass. You know, he didn't know.
You got schooled.
And like he was like an old person too. I felt kind of bad later, but it's just like at the same time, I was just like, dude, you're a
Yeah,
dumbass. Look at you.
yeah.
And then like searching my car, I was like, started walking away, like, hey, this guy's fucking racist. Look at this fucker. And he's just like walking around my car, like searching my car. I'm like, hey, get the fuck out of my car. You don't know what you're looking for, you dumb shit. I was talking to him like that, and like he wasn't. What? Are you gonna shoot me? Hey, shoot me then, you dumb bitch. Because you can't communicate. That's why you shoot people, because you can't communicate. Talk to me.
Right.
What's up? What are you looking for, you dumbass?
So
What,
he
you
wouldn't
gonna
even
shoot
tell
me?
you what.
And he did it. Like I was like even throwing shit at him. Like, what's up, bitch?
What the fuck?
Seriously. And he didn't say shit. He didn't shoot me. You know, I mean, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, and I get it now. Yeah, that feels.
That's
That's
pretty good
what
on his
kind of
part.
got me arrested. Misdemeanor.
Right.
But I'm just like, I was just pissed, like testing him out. Like he
Yeah,
wasn't doing
you're-
anything
you're
first. He was like,
frustrated.
he wasn't even trying to tackle me either. Like he was like looking at me. I was like, what you have? He was like asking me, you have any weapons on you? I'm like emptying my pockets. Like, here, bitch. Look, it's my phone. It's my phone. I threw it at him. I threw it at his chest, like in his chest, and just like just looked at it, like stood there, like he doesn't know what to do. He's like all fucking like, you know, he just doesn't know what to do, and like, you know, it's just like, okay, so what do you do when someone's like this? You don't. What do you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like it was just very intense emotions. But he wasn't
Yeah.
doing anything. Like I'm like, he can't. What is he gonna do?
Yeah,
Shoot me
yeah,
for
yeah. What the fuck
expressing
is he
myself?
gonna do? Yeah.
So he didn't. And then what happened is that I was burning the sage on top of my car, right, while doing that whole thing was happening.
Oh,
'Cause
so
I
it
was
was just
calling him
chilling
out.
on there
I
the
was
whole
like talking
time?
to everyone, like, "Hey guys, look at this guy. He's racist." I was like talking to some of the Hispanics. They're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Yeah," fucking giving me thumbs up.
That's
Some of the
fucking-
guys were like, "Thumbs up, man. Yeah."
They're
you fucking-
supporting. That's what's up.
Some of the guys are like,
Oh,
good
man.
shit. And then some of the white folks kind of got scared, you know. So
What
I'm
were
sorry
they?
because
They were
you know,
just looking at you
I
like,
was
what the fuck?
Yeah, I was just calling out. It's just like, you know, because there is, you know, and we can't deny that there
Yeah.
is racism,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh,
a lot.
yeah.
It's Filipinos too, you know. A lot of Asians are racist too, and mostly just the privilege of the white people. Being white
Yeah.
really does. There's a privilege, man. There's
There is a
something in
privilege
there.
to that,
and a
yeah.
lot of people can't. Will
Yeah,
deny
yeah.
that, but there is.
In
man.
reality,
it's right
there
You'll
there
see.
really
Just
is.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Stop denying it. There is.
And
Even
when- yeah.
even white people in the Philippines, they like admire them. And so that means you get benefits just for being white. Because oh
Dude,
my god, look at them, he's
like-
white. Oh, he
like-
speaks English so
yeah.
well.
Like I said
Get
earlier,
outta
like
here,
there's
man. They're just people like you.
like-
Stop putting yourself below them or
True.
above them.
Word.
It
Like the-
doesn't matter.
yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
still as equal as them. Stop putting them in a fucking statue.
I'm telling you, like
Or
the,
a
like I was
fucking
saying earlier, like
podium,
people that
or
go
whatever the fuck you
bargain,
put them on.
people that go
Sorry, there we go.
people that go bargain in other
were there.
countries, you know, it's like they let them bargain and they take advantage of people in other countries because you know they're from America, so they're like, oh, he's American, he's gonna buy more shit, so I should give him a good deal because this. So they know that they go over there and they bargain for shit, even though they're already selling them stuff for like dirt cheap, you know.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Like there is a lot of privilege to that.
It is,
and people need to recognize that
it's
shit.
just about admitting it. A lot of people don't admit it.
Yeah.
That's why we can't move on. So
Yeah.
let's move on. Let's change. So if you want to change, like people always are so fucking obsessed with change. Oh, we change the world. Well, you need to change yourself first. You know, whoever's like
That's a
doing
big quote, I
us,
think.
all of us,
No, or-
all of us, dude.
True that.
Like, because you keep saying that, and you're not admitting to your wrong. So how can you admit you're not racist? How are you gonna change if you can't even admit you're racist?
Yeah.
You know, you keep saying you're racist. People can see you're racist. You know, a
The
lot
more
of
you
things,
deny it, the
BLM,
more you
dude, the Black
embrace
Lives
it pretty
Movement
much.
shit,
I
yeah,
mean.
dude, all this coronavirus shit, all the fucking media expose the cops. You see them.
Who,
How they treated people at the riots, how they treat
Yeah.
people
Oh,
now.
yeah,
You see their true
yeah.
colors.
They're overpowered, yeah.
And it's just like, and even without being provoked, do you see them? How
Yeah,
they are? Like,
exactly,
oh, yeah,
like
they
I
got
said
the power.
earlier.
Oh, yeah, fucking bigger than you. I got the guns. Imagine them naked. Imagine you have no weapons.
Imagine them
Well, let me
naked.
see how you act now. Let me see your fucking dumbass. Let me
That-
see how,
yeah,
how
they're
you're gonna
only
walk.
that-
Who are you gonna talk
yeah,
now?
for
Yeah,
real.
and
Let's see you talk.
And they
Let's see
only
you
act
fucking
that
say something.
the police only act that way because they know they have that power. Man,
Yep.
look at these motherfuckers. They got like this military ass outfit
Yep.
on with bulletproof vests.
They got
and-
their fucking homies
Of
behind their
course.
back with their sniper rifles and
Exactly.
towers.
So of course they're
they
gonna fuck shit
know
up.
they know they
nothing's
can
gonna
get away
happen.
with whatever the fuck they want to get away with because they
Exactly.
know whoever goes against them, even if they're wrong, they're gonna fucking do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And
Ta-
it's like, dude, it's just like because they got their guns and they got backup. So it's like, let's see you without that. Let's see you talk. Let's see you fucking do
Oh,
something.
they won't.
So they
They'll have
did
their
take you to
fucking
jail, right?
guns.
Or what
They
happened?
did. It's because
But
I was
not
trying
for
to put out
long,
the
right?
sage.
Or yeah, go for it. Yeah, sorry.
I was putting out the sage. I was gonna get there. So I was burning the sage on top of my car. I was like, oh, I gotta put it out. and I'm just like, I started to kind of like calm down a little bit. I was like, wait, I gotta put out my sage. Hold up, you know, because I was still in control of my emotions. you know, I was like, wait, I gotta put on my sage. Like, I was angry at you, but I'm still in control.
Like, hold on.
So well, hold on. And then the one of the rangers, they called backup. So the backup came. Like, some lady, it's like,
for one
what's
guy,
going on? What's going on? I know. There's 2 people already, and like, why
would they need
backup?
backup?
What the fuck? Like, you know, what do you do? What am I doing anyway? Like, am I shooting you?
Just because you're
expressing myself.
like acting aggressive towards them?
Yes, it's just like the expression. See how powerful words are?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Expression is very powerful.
Yeah.
It gets you to call backup. And they called
Gets them
backup.
intimidated.
It got called backup, and then the backup was like, "Oh, what's going on here? Some lady hillbilly." It's like
Some lady
it's a very
hillbilly.
hillbilly town. It really is, and it's not even.
yeah.
Like
It's
they
not
have
even like
accents
it's
or
not
anything?
even like an insult. It's
No,
like
it's
it's
just,
a lack of education. A lot of people can't look some things that's going on in your Instagram life.
I'll fix it right now.
A lot of people are incompetent, dude. Like they couldn't even say my name
That
right.
was
They
very
couldn't spell.
observant, honestly.
That was very yes.
I didn't even fucking catch that.
And it's a very yeah, you gotta open your head, you know.
I saw. I
when
know.
you open your eyes,
bro,
you know,
trust
you
me.
see
I'm
it,
seeing it. I'm seeing
you
it
know?
now. Trust me. I'm
You know?
understanding
Yeah,
it
so
fully.
you see it too, you know.
I'm getting it.
I think it's just my angle too. But
Oh, you know what? We could put it on that also. But
yeah.
you were saying-
always have, you know.
So the backup lady rose
So the
up. to you
backup,
now.
so the lady came up to me like, "What's going on?" And like trying to intimidate me, like, cause that's how they're powered. They try to
Yeah.
intimidate you. I'm like, I'm not intimidated at you. I can see her shaking. I'm like,
Shaking
you know,
her
like
boots,
kind of
huh?
nervous, like she doesn't know what to do. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm just talking to you. Let's talk. You know, I'm just
Oh.
saying she's racist,
Mhm.
and you guys are trying to like provoke me into that because they do that.
Yeah.
I've seen it in prison.
Yeah.
They provoke you. I've seen
Right.
them fucking do it, and I'm sure everyone knows what fucking police provocation is.
Well,
You know,
yeah,
a lot of people are
they
gonna
provoke
defend
all the
them.
time, yeah.
Oh, no, there's a lot of good apples, bad apples, but it's like
Nah,
dude,
even the good-
fact that they have the power, it's like they can do that. Like yes,
And us as
maybe they do
humans-
that. Maybe they do that. They just don't
Yeah.
do it in front of you. You know, it's just like, but they have.
But
the
they have
urge,
that
the
power
so-
regardless.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, yeah. So they did that.
yeah.
And then I was inside, and then inside. Sorry. I was putting out the sage, and I'm just like, wait, let me just put out the sage. I'm burning something. It's like, it's gonna burn my car. And it's just like, no, wait, we're going. And she started blocking me.
oh man,
And,
blocking you
like-
from getting to your car. Or? Okay.
From getting in my car. It's like, where are you going? Like, as if I was trying to run away. I thought they think I thought I was gonna run away.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna grab my water and put out the sage. And then I try to grab it, and she got in the way, and bumped into her by accident. And then like, she said it was like, you know, at the report she said later, step on her toes. But like, I bumped into
Oh,
you by
God.
accident. And then they're like, where are you going? Hey, listen up. I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, dude, I'm just trying to grab my water. What are you
Wow.
doing?
So
Like, you
she
think I'm
used
trying to
that
grab something?
as
And then like they
aggression.
started to like go on me, like everyone, every
Oh,
fucking like there's
see?
like 4 or 5 people, like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
all like
yeah,
you know how they do you know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
you see on TV they do
Yeah,
they did that to
tackle
me
you.
and I
Bad
stood
boys,
there.
bad boys.
Hey, but they're very weak. They're very. I was just like standing. I was so grounded. I was just like,
Dude, they're
what
not
are they
trained at
doing?
all.
It's like
They don't-
you're not
they don't
trained.
have
You're
no-
not. They're
no training.
Very hillbilly. I told you. It's like, what are you doing? It's like grabbing me. I'm just like standing there. What are you doing? I had to give up. I had to give up because I'm just like, fuck. They think I'm gonna resist. So
Yeah.
I had to just fucking go.
Yes,
And
man.
that's why I had to resist.
Damn, you're
They
just
were
like-
like, they said
Woody
resist.
status just.
Because you get fucking felony. You get a felony
Oh,
for
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
resisting
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking arrest.
Oh, yeah.
What if I didn't feel like I deserve an arrest?
Yeah,
what if,
for
what if
real.
I was just, what if they were wrong? What if they just tackled me for no reason? And
Yeah.
I'm resisting because I flinched. What if I resisted by accident because I flinched? Some people just flinch.
Yeah.
They don't want to be held. Some people, don't hold me.
Yeah.
They don't like that. And then
They
you're
get
resisting.
anxious, yeah.
And then you get it's a felony right there. Oh, you resisted.
100%.
Sorry, you're going to jail for that.
And you
But
can't
that-
control that sometimes. Sometimes you just feel so anxious and you're
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck?
But
Like,
that-
Yes,
but
and then
that's-
the anger and all that, like all that stuff, like misdemeanor, yes,
Right.
misdemeanor, and then they searched my car for that, and then
Oh,
now they
God.
found shrooms, like less than a gram of shrooms, and
and they tripped on that?
cannabis. There's like weed in there, and it's like,
And so what happened when they found that?
and that's where they're like, oh, we're gonna take you to jail.
Also, that's when they found their
Apparently it's
excuse.
Substance 1, dude. Mushrooms are substance 1.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Felony.
shit.
It's like a
Fuck.
fucking like.
It's like heroin.
Is that on your
it's
record,
meth,
or-
meth. Depends. I'm still gotta go to court in December.
Oh, you still got to settle that.
You know, I
Oh,
still gotta settle
shit.
that. So then now it's like, I was in
Fuck.
their jail. I was in jail with people who are meth.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, and then I spoke to them. It's like, why do you like doing meth? It's like, it makes me feel good.
So what I
I
do,
like it
man?
because it makes me
Were they
feel-
on
makes
meth
me feel
in
good.
jail or?
No,
were-
not in jail.
Oh,
No,
okay, so they
didn't
were
have it.
just,
It's
so they were
county-
more
it's county
awake.
jail.
Okay.
So it was very strict and just.
So how
slowly
did
going
how
on.
did you get there though? So when they arrested you, they
So
checked you
arrested me.
straight to there, or?
They checked my car. Found that like, oh, they're celebrating too. I found your drugs. It's like fuck.
I fucking
Wow,
hate
so
motherfuckers like that.
Wow,
You
yeah,
feel like you're such a
fucking
fucking good guy. You're fucking
pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Sorry, I'm not being
wait.
biased. I'm not trying to hate on them, but it's just
not at all.
stupid. Just
No.
like
Well, yeah, there's
these
se-
are medicine. You
There's celebrating
It's just like
like
they're celebrating something you don't even know nothing about. Like, have you even tried these?
Let me tell you something.
Celebrating it, and
Let
you
me
don't
tell you
even
something.
know.
When you first brought up that the fact that she had wrote down on the official police report that you had stepped on her toes, dude.
so stupid.
I'll show you the report.
Dude, she.
I'll show you the body camera too.
She straight up.
Oh, man.
She,
Cameras.
what she had done
We're
was
gonna go to court with that. We'll
was-
see what she shows up.
No,
we
for
got
real.
the body camera.
Like she had used you going to put out the sage in your car, and then her getting in the way, and you accidentally bumping into her as an action of aggression.
Yeah.
To get her hands on you.
like, where you going?
Yeah,
Where you
exactly. To
And all law enforcement
whoever-
uses that excuse to touch people. They all do that shit.
100%.
They all
Like
find
so.
they provoke you.
Yeah.
You
wanna
And
why?
they're not even scared. They just want to fuck your shit
And
up
sometimes
sometimes.
they're not even. They're just out of fear too.
Like-
You
like
know,
we
out of
said-
fear, out of
like we
they don't know
said
what to
that-
do. They don't
yeah.
know what to do. It's like,
So-
wait, where is he going? Oh shit, he's gonna
Yeah.
get away. It's like because
Who really
people can't
knows?
think when
Yeah.
they're in fear. They're
Who
in
really
fear.
knows
They're
what
in
to do?
fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
And they're in fear. That's what it is. It's
So
like,
they
what
took
are
you
doing?
straight to prison, or did they take you somewhere else
Took me
first?
straight to county jail.
Okay.
Oh, to county jail. Okay.
County jail, and they go. So you're in county
you
jail. The
got
process of
processed?
going to county jail is that they make you give you a phone call. So they take pictures of you. They fed me there too. They gave me a good ass fucking.
How was the food?
I was tripping on fucking psychedelics while I was there. Dude.
Still?
Yeah, I was still on psychedelics.
Yeah,
That's
The whole
what's- I
time.
mean, it lasts a few
eating-
hours.
It
I was
doesn't go
eating-
away.
I was like,
That's
talking, I was
awesome.
talking
What kind of
to-
food did they give you? Just out of curiosity.
Fucking like there was like grilled chicken with rice.
What the fuck?
And,
They feed
rice
y'all good as fuck over
and
there.
Fucking peach,
Damn, what
peach
the fuck?
cobbler.
Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler. You
What
know?
the?
Damn,
I got
bro.
lucky that day. I got lucky, but most
Why?
days, most
That was
days
a
it's
good day.
very stale, very like.
Oh, okay,
you know,
so it was
processed,
like a
processed.
special?
Not special. I guess it's like Saturday. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just like
Okay.
everyone got the same food as me.
Because
Like,
I
it
just-
was prison food. They gave me prison food.
Okay.
So that's what everyone ate at the.
Because I just saw a video of some guy on YouTube talking about he used to be in prison and he was showing off all these different foods.
Yes.
And some of them look
They
good.
can cook because they
Some
get
of them
it. They
look
get it.
okay.
'Cause whoever the
100%.
cook is has a choice to cook.
But they mostly
whatever-
look like shit.
whatever they want. So most of them, like, yeah, that was good.
Doritos?
That was
Yeah.
good. But then the rest, I was like, oh wow, fucking bologna. Oh my.
How long
God.
were you
white
there?
Eggs, white eggs, like oatmeal. 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
I thought you were there for like a weekend or something.
I had to, cause you know
Holy
what?
shit.
I had a
That's a
choice
good
to
amount.
call. I had a choice to call bond, cause that's what they do in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, you get a phone call, so you can call bondsman, or you can call someone to bail you out. And like, all right, I didn't really know anything. I was still tripping out on it, on
Uh-huh.
psychedelics. I'm just like, I just want to get warm. I don't give a shit. I just want to go to jail. That was my mentality. I was like, I didn't even bother to call anybody. I didn't want to call my parents. My parents didn't know I was there. They were worried.
Yeah.
They found out
Because
by
they hadn't
calling-
heard from you?
Yeah,
or?
they hadn't. They were actually worried that because I was in jail for
Wow.
for a while and didn't
Yeah,
know
that's
until
that's a
2 days
good
later.
while, yeah.
Because I didn't call them.
Well,
I
yeah.
didn't want to make them worry. Because
Well, they
yeah,
take your phone and
understandable.
everything. It's not like you have your phone. You know what I mean?
yeah, and then
They
I had
take
to
everything
call.
on you.
I had to call from the the little payphone that they have there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right,
They give
right,
you
right,
quarters.
right.
They give you like.
Damn, dude, I
like-
suck at memorizing
Yeah.
phone numbers, so I'd be
Yeah,
fucked.
dude, you have to memorize your phone number.
Dude, that would be
in the
so
beginning.
fucked.
In the
Me too,
beginning,
I'd be fucked
especially
too.
at that time, it's like you can't go out back and forth to your phone. They're not gonna let you go back and forth to your phone. You're not. You
I
don't have
know.
that privilege.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how prison is. Like literally, you're giving up all your freedom.
That's why fools come out of prison smart, bro, because they have to memorize everything, dude.
They read a lot there, to be honest.
they
There's
do.
a guy there with a bunch of books, and they trade books. I see them
Yeah.
fucking going around like,
That's
"Hey, can you
cool,
get that book,
dude.
fool?" It's like, hey,
That's
dude,
tight,
yeah,
yeah.
they had a system there.
But in a
You know?
way, it's kind of like rehab, you know, and like rehabilitates them into-
Rehabilitation, you know,
Yeah.
but the people there see it as punishment.
It
It's
is.
also a
I
form
mean,
of punishment.
it is a
because,
punishment.
Because why? Because they don't listen to you. They treat you like you're a fucking criminal, like you're a prisoner, like you're evil.
Yeah.
Because you did this, you're evil.
They
Oh,
treat you
oh,
like-
you stole a car, but you know why he stole? You know why he stole the car?
Why?
Maybe that was his car. Maybe the guy was just pretending. Maybe he claimed, maybe he did own it. Maybe the guy's just like framing him. It could be a lot of things that
Yeah.
people are guilty
Yeah.
of. Or maybe they are guilty for it. But what?
There
So
it
what?
is.
Does that mean you get to treat him like shit just because
No,
he's in prison?
fuck no.
They don't listen to you. They don't. I needed a Tylenol. They fucking took like 3 hours, and I was already falling
No
asleep.
way. They took 3 hours to get you a
And
Tylenol?
then they're like, you gotta sign some paperwork first. And I'm just like, can I get it now? Like, okay, dude, like, what's Tylenol gonna do? It's just like,
I know, it's a fucking
like
Tylenol,
and
bro.
then
Like,
I,
what the
I was
fuck?
already falling asleep. It was
Give
like
me a
5,
fucking baby
10
Tylenol, fuck
p.m.
it.
I was like falling asleep. And I'm like, dude, this is better. Okay,
How did-
I don't need one anymore. And then they fucking wake you up like 3 hours later. Oh, okay, hello. We're gonna charge you $34 for a Tylenol.
What
So
the
it's,
fuck for one Tylenol?
It's $20 for the nurse fee and then 14.
Oh, then
the
go
pill.
fuck it. Take it back.
Wow.
14 for the pill. Even then, 14 for the pill.
Yeah,
Still a
even
lot, the fuck?
$14 for one fucking Tylenol
So,
is ridiculous.
Okay, so fuck. I'm like, no.
That's
the
highway
fuck?
robbery.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if they didn't. I don't know if they told you this. I'm like, no, they didn't tell me anything. They don't tell me any of these, and I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. Sorry. I'm just refusing. Okay, bye.
And so they're like, fuck
I
it.
just okay, bye. And they're just like, okay, you gotta sign some release paper. I'm like, why? I didn't say that. Why?
Right,
But I'm
let me
just
go
like,
to sleep. Yeah.
I'm like, okay. In my head, I was like, why? Like, you gotta sign that you refused it. I'm like,
Whatever.
yeah. I'm
You
like,
gotta
okay,
sign
give me the
fucking
paperwork
everything.
later. And then they never came back with the paperwork. It's just like, you gotta sign it. I'm like, okay, sign it. I'll sign it tomorrow. Like, they never come back. They have these rules. They
They're
set
so
these rules,
stupid.
but they don't even follow it. See, like, as that simple as that. They didn't even fucking return
Yeah,
it.
you gotta
So
follow
I
protocol.
refused it. And I thought I had to sign a paper. What happened? It's like only when they feel like following the rules is when they follow it.
Yeah.
And like, I needed to go buy some. I needed to go call a bondsman. So I didn't. I was like, okay. At the beginning,
Bless you.
my first day there,
Thank
I
you.
didn't call anyone. I'm just like so tired. I was just like, I don't care. I kind of
You're
want
like,
to spend
at
some
this
time
point,
in
you-
prison. I was like, I want to stay in prison. I mean,
Fucking
how, is it gonna
Joey.
hurt? So fuck it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
call anyone. Let me see.
true.
I'm spending 2 weeks here.
Do
I mean,
the
they
time.
didn't
You
keep
know,
you
because
there
I could have
too
called so
long.
many people. I could have called a lot of people.
To get
but I
out
didn't.
sooner.
You know, to get me out. You know, I feel like at least I know at least one guy that would have like bailed me out. I hope he would have, because you know
You're like,
he
I
has
think-
the funds. I think he has the funds, and I think I kind of trust him. But I
Yeah.
didn't.
Do you
even
know
call
how
him.
much your bail was?
15,000.
Who? I mean, that's a lot.
That's a lot of
but-
money, but
yeah,
you know
they
what?
put other bills.
But honestly, you know, they give you 10% like option. So you pay 10%, you don't get that back. Usually bonds, your bail bonds, you get it out, you get it back. It's
Right.
just, you know.
Oh, really?
but
I didn't
you
know
do,
that.
You get it back.
Oh,
but
wow.
but if you pay 10%,
And your taxes, or how the fuck do you
no,
get that
usually-
back?
I think you get it back. They just give you cash.
Oh, okay, okay.
But it's just like that's why it's called cash bonds. You gotta have cash. It's freaking weird. It's like, who carries cash? But they give
For
you
real.
options like 10%. To pay 10%, you get away until your court date. You don't have to stay in prison until your court date. But most people can't afford the 10% of whatever they have. 15,000 is not a lot. Some people it's like 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A
That's
lot.
what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
like,
that's
it's
not a lot,
shit
but it's
ton.
15,000 is still a
Bail.
lot. I'm saying it's not. I'm not belittling it.
Yeah.
It's still a lot, but it's like,
Of course.
it's not as bad as the others.
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying.
Yeah, you're
But
saying.
I'm not even comparing it. It doesn't
in-
matter.
But,
retrospect.
regardless, you didn't have to stay there too long at least. So you were only
so
there
like
2
I
weeks.
could have called someone at least. I had 1,500 in my name too. So like, I could have paid for it. I'm like, hey, can I just get my wallet and like transfer some money? I have some 1,500.
So,
you know, that's
you
in my
decided to
savings.
stay.
And I decided to stay. I was like, fuck
But-
it, man.
but
I
what-
mean, where am I going? I mean,
So
I'm
what
working,
did
I
you
wasn't,
do?
I usually work at farms.
Okay.
I usually work at farms.
Of course.
Sorry.
So at the
I
time,
tripped out.
at the time I'm like very free. Like I try to not work too much. It's like I have some money saved up, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna work, but I'm not gonna work too much.
Correct.
You know, I'm here. I was in North Carolina to visit an artist
Mm-hmm.
to just watch a show. And like it's funny because I went there and it's like she said she was going live, but she's live streaming it. So instead, like when I went there, like I went to the place and it's like it's empty. And it's just like, I was in Philadelphia, you know, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna drive
what
to North
sucks.
And you
Carolina.
ended up in some bullshit
North
because of all that.
No, I didn't even call it bullshit. It's not. I was just like,
well,
you
like
know
the
what?
whole situation.
You know
The
what?
whole
It's
jail
like
situation.
so my
Lesson
whole
learned.
mentality is like I'm not going anywhere. You know, I drove from Philly to here, but it's like the adventure counted. Like I enjoyed
Yeah,
the
no, I
drive.
feel that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was about like I enjoyed the drive.
And
know,
you still
I'm not
made the
getting pissed
trip?
At it. Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna stay. It's so fucking nice here. I'm gonna make this stay for 2
It
weeks.
really is nice out there.
And, like,
You should have
I
told her
really-
though. You should have said, you know what? I actually came out here. What the fuck?
I know. I didn't DM her. Yeah,
Get some
you know?
VIP shit
Yeah,
going on.
I didn't
man.
tell her. Yeah,
You should have.
You know.
man.
Yeah. I was just like, I just watched her. I just watched her live on my phone. I'm like in the back. It's a theater.
Yeah.
It's actually like an outdoor
Hey,
theater.
hey, but you were
this
actually
place?
there.
Did you see the place that I stayed at?
Which
I don't know
one?
if you saw. I
I
posted on
seen, but
Instagram. it looked like a theater.
Yeah, I
Like a
did.
stage, and it's like where I was camped out for like 2 weeks.
And you actually slept there?
Yeah, I slept
That's
in my
cool.
car.
That's
in my
tight.
car, I just parked. There's a parking space. No fucking cop goes there. No one goes there. It's like wow. And there's like a neighborhood, so there's people friendly there. I said
Yeah.
hi to them. I borrowed one of their Wi-Fi's. I'm like, can I
That's
download some music?
fucking cool.
Can I download some music on my Spotify real quick for the offline? You know? And they're like, yeah, just stay out here. It's just like go on the porch. I was sitting on their porch. Just
That's cool,
chilling.
man.
Say
That's
Wi-Fi.
sick.
They're friendly people.
That's cool, man.
And then there's this outdoor theater, just public. You know,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
you know, and I even met the guy there because he saw me camping out there. It's like, what is he doing? I mean, the
Yeah.
theater's closed though because
Yeah.
there's no show because of the COVID. So
But
it's
it's
like,
But they
anyone-
weren't tripping
Yeah.
too hard.
Yeah, and
That's
then
good.
that's where the performer performed. So she just by herself there. It was like she recorded by herself. There's no audience. So
dope.
it's just
Right.
like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought she was gonna go live with
Yeah,
an
I would
audience.
hope so.
Oh, it's just live.
Oh, but was she actually there?
she wasn't.
She was
She
inside.
wasn't there at that time. I was there, but she
Ah.
recorded it there and she just live streamed the recording.
Wow.
I was like, oh man, I wanted to see you live, man. That
That's
would've been
crazy
dope.
that people. I didn't
So I drove
realize that.
It was like 7 hour drive.
I didn't
don't
realize
know
that
how
people
far-
could do that. So you can like
Yeah.
take a video you already made and just stream it live.
Yes, you can
That's
do that.
true. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like me
That
going
tripped me
to.
out because I went went there, I was like,
That's true. Because I could go on OBS right now and just pull up a video, and then I'm still live streaming. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
very
crazy.
true.
yeah, so I went there, and then I was just like, I'm gonna stay. This is a nice place. So I camped out there for 2 weeks, and I just
That's cool,
went
dude.
to the skate park and met people and networked.
Wait, was that before you got arrested?
This was before I got arrested.
Okay,
Of course.
So then after you
It was,
got
it was
arrested,
there. It was in that area that I
yeah.
got
Okay,
arrested.
so then after you got arrested,
Yeah.
you spent an extra 2 weeks because you. How
Yeah,
was Joe?
so now I'm like a month.
How's Joe though? Can you break any stereotypes about Joe? Like like you showered there, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I literally.
Are people weird about it? No, right?
Okay, so during the COVID, only 2 people could shower at the time.
Oh
So-
right. Oh
but I
shit.
think- I
So
think-
you were in there during the COVID shit.
Yeah, so
it's
there's
even
a different system. So
yeah,
it's a
it's-
very harsher. Like,
yeah, so it's
harsher,
way
more
worse.
stricter, and like you couldn't
Wow.
literally had no freedom to do anything.
Dude, so you had it way worse because like
That's
this
super difficult.
this isn't your
Yes.
normal like
Yes.
Joe anymore.
Yes.
This is COVID.
It's, like, it's actually
No.
boring COVID Joe.
Wait,
You're
so-
inside. You're
wait, so-
fucking inside. Like you're literally getting tortured because you're inside the fucking cell.
So they don't even let you out
no, they let you out
Because
every
of
3
the whole-
days. Every 3 days.
every 3 days.
Only. Every
I thought
3
at least
days.
once a day
Nope.
they would. Oh,
In the regular days they do. So they only do that for 14 days.
okay.
So after that they let you out. 2
Okay.
hours a day. 2 hours a day though.
Okay. Okay.
So that's enough time. I mean, I'd rather sometimes I'd rather stay in the cell, read books. I'd rather
Right,
I wanna go
right.
out. It's the same shit. What the fuck? I'm just gonna go out.
Yeah,
it's the same
100%.
fucking place.
2
I'm
hours
still in
ain't
prison.
too bad. So they let you all out for 2 hours.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. Make a phone call, buy some stuff.
Work
Because
out.
you can go and buy some stuff, make phone calls, and,
Yeah.
and work out whatever. But they don't have workout stuff there. It's a county jail.
Oh, really?
Just stools and tables, benches for you to mingle and talk.
Oh
to
yeah,
people.
fuck it. That's what's up.
And that's it. And then yes, a lot of first thing I did there is like I showered with the guy. Like, oh, I showered. Oh, hey, let me open the soap. And I dropped it. I was like, look, I dropped the soap.
On purpose or
Yeah, I
like,
just dropped the soap. I'm just like, people are so scared to drop the soap in the fucking prison. I'm just like,
so you
let me
did it
drop
just
it.
to break that stereotype?
Break that stereotype,
or what?
break that stigma. Like, oh, I
That's
dropped the soap.
fucking
Like, hey,
funny.
look, I dropped the soap. And he laughed at me. He's like, oh, we laughed. It's like, even though you're in prison, sometimes you gotta look at it like it's humorous. It's like,
Yeah,
why you look
it
at it like
is,
it's so
man.
sad? Like, my
Yeah.
parents were all more worried about me than like,
Right.
me. I'm like, dude, I'm chilling.
And
I'll get
so-
out. I'm not
so
gonna
was
die.
was it not that bad being in jail?
It's
Like
not so bad.
it was
I
chill?
feel like it's just like, yeah, you're chilling. They don't beat you. It's just like some people. It's like they go crazy.
They just
in
have
there. You
regulations,
go crazy
right?
in there though. It's like I was controlling myself from going
Yeah.
from that.
I mean,
but some people
depending-
can't handle it.
why
but
why
I'm
do you
just
think
like,
people go crazy in jail though? Because you're so isolated,
So
or
you're just
You
like
catch
you
an
want
L?
to
Think about it.
move. You start to realize that you actually have a lot of energy. That you want to do a lot
Oh
of
my
things.
God.
but you're
Not
trapped in
until
you're trapped in this
a
fucking
box.
room. Yeah.
Yeah,
Five by
you don't
yourself.
notice that until you actually get solitude.
That's like if someone sent me to my room and said you couldn't get out. Only 2 hours a day you can leave your
Yeah.
room.
Now you kind of start to like
Yo,
think
you
about
think
like
about it, yeah.
the things like
Oh,
oh my god I
man.
can do that.
That's fucking
And like now I wanted
intense.
to like do a lot of things. Like it was weird.
Yeah, all of a
And
sudden.
at the same time, it's like almost like a blessing too. It's like wow, if it wasn't for jail, I wouldn't have thought about those things.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. When we take these L's in life, or when we get into these situations in life where we think it's a horrible situation, at the end of the day, it's just a learning experience.
Yeah.
Even people that are religious, like me, people know what's up with me. Like I believe in God, but I'm not all about the church. But I do believe, shit. What the fuck was I saying?
You're saying that.
No, it's just like the teachings. I get it. It's the teachings.
Yeah.
The teachings
The
make sense.
yeah.
The
That's what I was
teachings
getting at.
make
Like,
sense.
like when shit happens to you, and like people that are religious, they're like, oh. Why is God doing this to me? Why is all this bad stuff? It's not that, like, if you believe in God, or if you just
maybe
believe,
there's a reason why God's doing that to you.
or if you just believe in like the way of life or whatever you want to believe in.
perspective. It's a perspective
Bad things
thing,
happen on purpose,
Yes,
okay? Like when
yes.
bad things happen, it's just so you can learn. My mom taught me this at a young age. When bad things happen to you and you feel like you're in this situation where it's like so horrible and so this and that. Nah, dude, like you feel like that at the moment, but it's because you're only afraid because you don't understand what's going on. But once you learn from that experience, you take that with you, and as you grow older in life, you're wiser because you went through that experience, and that's
Yes.
how you learn. It's the only way to learn, man.
The only
That's
way
why
to learn.
school doesn't
Pain.
work, dude. I mean, at least for people
because you're
like
keeping
me.
them safe. You're keeping them safe for pain.
Yeah.
That's what they need.
You understand how it
they
feels.
need rejection.
You have to
You
understand
can't
how
give
shit
them-
feels in order to learn from it. You have to know how it feels. If you don't understand how that situation is or feels, you won't learn from it. Or you won't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I
You
mean?
see
True, yeah.
fucking rewarding people.
I'm feeling
for-
these white claws a little bit. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You got any like chips?
I haven't too,
You got any
honestly.
chips or like snacks?
Fuck, I don't, bro.
I mean, none here. I don't
None-
think
oh,
he
yeah,
does. You know what I
You
mean?
might hear the crunch.
I got you after though. I got
I'm
you
down,
after.
I'm down, I'm
I
kinda
got you
hungry,
after.
dude. I want some falafel. Dude.
How
Let's
about
get some
this?
falafel. You know?
What the fuck? Where could we get some
Dude, there's a
falafel?
Devonshire and
Dude, I think
Devonshire
really?
Balboa. It's fucking good.
Wait,
It's
what the
like
fuck's falafel
Dude,
again?
It's like,
Is
it's like
that
chickpea
It
fried,
scared me.
deep fried chickpea. And it's like they make it into balls that add herbs and like garlic and like.
I mean, that
onions.
sounds pretty dang. If
It's
you
like-
know a
it's-
spot,
it's-
I'm
It's all
down.
vegetarian shit, dude. They got rice.
Hey, fuck
and
it.
like-
I'm open to whatever.
They
I
have
love
like
food.
well, they have the kebab too.
Shit.
They have chicken and beef if you still eat.
that's
meat.
Oh, they have
Thank you.
kebabs.
Yeah,
I love
kebabs. Yeah.
kebabs.
It's a
Wait,
great-
where? We said
it's
where?
in Devonshire, Balboa.
Dude, that's
it.
right here.
It's right here. I'm telling you.
I mean, if
It's
they're
like-
open when we're done, I'm
Wait,
pretty
is-
down.
wait, is that place?
Yeah.
No fucking
Yeah,
way.
it's right there. It's just right in front of the.
I don't even
theaters.
sell kebabs there.
Hey,
Yeah.
remind me when we're done. I'm pretty down.
Yeah, dude.
We'll smoke another bowl and then we'll
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
hit it
down,
up.
dude. Fuck.
Hey, going back to Joe real quick. So, towards the end of your experience there, though, like how was that? Like, so you just had to do 2 weeks and that was it, and then they let
Oh,
you
yeah.
go, or
So
like
2 weeks. So 2 weeks because I couldn't call the bondsman. I was trying to get out there the day after. So at first I was like, I want to stay in jail for a while, for like a day.
So you were
or
just
two.
like, fuck it.
Wait,
So
like a
what's
day or
the
two, see how
minimum
it
you
feels
could have
like.
spent in jail if you didn't
None.
decide?
I could have stayed. I could have get out of there if I had a
In, like, the
bondsman.
first day?
If I had the bondsman, if I called the bondsman, if I just told him, hey, can I deposit the money? It's just like, cause I had the money. I had some money. I
Yeah.
was like, I had some credit cards.
You
or,
could have
like,
got out.
I could have got out. It's just like so many ways I could have got out. I just didn't.
But
It's
then
just
you, but then you
I
would have
was
been
just
kind of flat broke, no?
I wanted to experience it like deliberately. It's just like let me see how it feels like to stay in jail. I didn't have to.
Yeah.
It's
Just to
like-
get that experience.
Yeah, and I was just so
That's
cold.
what's
I was getting cold. I was like kind of feeling sick. I'm getting cold. Can I get a blanket? And they don't listen to you. It's like they just I need a blanket. It's literally.
So
cold
what?
in
So
here.
when you asked, what did they?
They just keep
look at
ignoring me.
you?
I'm just like
That's
you know,
fucked up.
just walking
Yeah.
like past me like
That's really
like
fucked.
nothing. Just like because they put you in a jail cell when you're like a small jail cell, like a holding area jail
Yeah.
cell.
Yeah.
Instead of the big ones. The big ones are like in the back.
Of course.
The holding area, and then you make a phone call there. I was just like, I don't know who to call. They don't even give you bondsman number. I was just like, you didn't even give it to me. Where's the bondsman's number?
So
Am I
you have
supposed
to
just
know one already?
The fuck, yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Am I
If you
supposed to
had given it
just
to me, I would have known who to call. You didn't give it to me until later. They gave it to me when I was inside the jail to call. And then when I was inside the jail, they don't let you out every 3 days. So I was like, okay, I'm ready to call the bondsman now. It's like, oh, you can't get out. You can't get out for every 3 days. Sorry, because of COVID. I was like, okay, so if I'm ready to get out now, you can't fucking let me out. You're gonna make me spend time in jail because I can't make a phone call. Fucking idiot.
No, it's true.
But
no,
you
you're
let
right.
me out when the lawyer calls, huh? So
Yeah.
because the lawyer, even if there's no 3 days, it's been like a day since you've been, because it's every 3 days.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's only been a day since you quarantined in your cell.
Yeah.
And it's like the lawyer comes, okay, we're gonna let you out because of the lawyer, and then they fucking put you next to these people, fucking breathing on you and shit. It's just like, okay, so you just broke the rule. So now I couldn't make a phone call every 3 days, but just because the lawyer calls, because it's a trustworthy person, you let me out after a day. So I thought this was about COVID. I thought this whole rule of you being strict was about COVID. No, it's about just you fucking
Yeah.
taking advantage of your power.
Exactly.
It's just
all-
like,
that's all
why
it is
couldn't
with
I
all
get
that
out? Like,
shit,
make a
man.
phone call to call bondsman so I can get the fuck out of here. So you let me stay there because it's stupid, like your stupid rules that you
Yeah.
break. You make it, and you break it yourself when you
Yeah.
feel like it.
Yeah.
So you're a dumbass. I fucking texted Obama about that shit. Obama.
What's
gave
up
you-
with that
he
Obama
gave-
number?
They
Like-
give you a number. You know, some people actually do give their personal numbers.
What do you
they
mean?
actually text back because I've
Really?
seen artists do that. They
Oh,
actually
that-
put their regular phone number, but there's automated. They make
It's
their,
automated
It's automated,
messages,
but
yeah.
at the same time they receive it. They can read it. It goes to their phone.
Oh,
Because
really?
I've seen them reply. Like they reply personally. Oh yeah, I asked them personal question. Have you tried this? Like no, I never. It's like a conversation.
Right.
But at the same time, they have like an automated system on it too. If they set it.
They
So
have
I
like
think
a certain number that their team has pretty much for like all that shit,
Sure,
right?
I think so. Or maybe it's personal.
Wait.
It seems like I was talking to the person. It's
Wait,
the artist. It's a
is
small.
this the whole thing where it's like, hey, yo, I just want to talk to my fans? And
It's
that?
just like,
you're
it's just
talking
like
about
he
the
actually
agency
put his
stuff?
phone number. I'm not sure if it's a robot. It seems
It could
the
be
way he
automated.
Texted, the way he texted, like no, but he doesn't.
Obama
reply,
or
he
who?
doesn't reply right away though.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't reply right away. It's like they kind of read it. I feel like they're
Think
reading
about it.
It could
I'm
be.
sure they're gonna read that.
It could
Why-
be like a real
why
person,
else?
like a team of
Yes,
Obama, and then
yes.
they're like looking through all the messages. Definitely, like because nowadays.
I just pretended it's Obama.
Like a hotline.
Let's just say it's Obama, right? I pretended
Right,
it's
right.
Obama.
No, okay.
So
I
I texted
appreciate
to
that.
him. So it's like, but the way he was talking, just like very professional, like
Obama-like.
very like.
Yeah, yeah,
It
of
wasn't
course.
like personal, but I was like, hey, Obama. I just to get it
Hey,
out there,
listen, my guy.
whether it was Obama or not, but I put it out there. What they did in prison, what the
Yeah.
$34 Tylenol. Hey, the way some of these guys are not even guilty yet. Hey, some of these guys are here for
That is some
certain
bullshit.
drugs, some
$34 for a
cannabis
Tylenol,
weed.
suck my dick.
Some people are here because they couldn't make it to court. Some people are here for misdemeanor, but you're treating them like shit. Like they deserve to be like treated like shit. Dude, they just made a mistake. That's it, dude.
No,
Some
yeah.
people just make mistakes. That doesn't mean they're fucking criminals for life.
Yeah,
Some people
gotta
did
be
meth
put in
because they're
check.
fucking depressed.
God,
You
bro.
get that? Some people are
Trust.
on meth because they need help mentally.
I understand.
You fucking put them in prison. And
Speaking
you,
about
you know,
meth, real quick, you said you talked to a guy I saw in your story
a lot.
in the
I've texted,
park.
yeah, that lot. Yeah.
Well, tell me about that real quick. That was interesting. You said you approached him or what? You want it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So what happened with that guy? Like, he was at the park. Was he meth out, or was he just like chilling? Was he?
Wait, I thought you met the guy that was on meth.
Oh, that was a different
No, that was
guy.
in prison. I'm talking about he.
I met
said-
another guy in prison.
This
I met
was
another
after
guy outside
prison.
prison. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
outside,
okay.
Yeah.
Then now I'm on board. Let's go with that.
This is a different story because
with
basically you spent your time in jail. Real quick, just to finish this off. You ended after you left. You just took off. Like, they just let you go after the 2 weeks.
Yeah, because
I'll turn that.
so
phone
we
on.
ended up my dad ended up finding a lawyer that reduced the 15,000 to 1,500. So then, all right, we ended up just paying the bond, and then they finally let me out. I was like, oh wow, freedom, yes.
Yes.
My dad had to fly from California, and you know what? He flew to California, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to get in contact with me because he didn't know what to do. How the fuck is he?
Wait,
supposed
so
to
you
know?
got arrested in California?
No, North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina,
So my dad,
okay.
I'm talking about my dad.
Oh, he-
So my
okay,
dad
yeah.
flew
Yeah, he
from
flew
California,
California.
to North
Gotcha,
Carolina to
gotcha,
pick me
gotcha.
up because someone had to bond me out to
Yeah.
bail me out.
Okay.
And then he flew there, and then he was trying to call me too. He's like, "Oh, can I get in touch with him?" They're like, "No, we can't let him out because COVID is every 3 days. You can't make a phone call." He's
Piece
like,
of
"Can I
shit.
just speak to him?"
You
Like,
can't
"No,
even
we
make a
let him
fucking
out."
phone call.
From the jail
Yeah.
cell. They couldn't even make me meet him in person.
But
They
the
were trying
lawyer,
to.
though,
It's
right?
like he was just trying to make a phone call from the jail. From the jail itself,
Yeah.
from the fucking lobby. Can I make a phone call? He's in the lobby. Can I make a phone call? He's like, no, we can't let you out. It's every 3 days. Sorry. They don't give a fuck. Like, it's so fucking annoying.
they're
I was
ju-
so,
they're like
and that's why I was
fucking
like, you wonder why people get so mad out here. You're fucking
Yeah.
like the shit that you do makes people mad, makes people
It's
angry.
maddening,
I wanted to
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
like break his head and like take his gun and fucking shoot the fuck out of him.
No,
but I
yeah.
didn't.
Because you were
But
so
I
irritated,
don't fucking
right?
do that. Yeah, because I don't want to stay in this shit.
Yeah, for
I don't want to
life.
get. I don't want to. I could, but I didn't. And a lot of people could, right? But they just don't.
Yeah.
And it's just
of
like your
course.
fucking dumbass is so fucking
We're all capable
stupid.
of that.
You know, yeah. We just don't remember that.
Yeah, it's just
And
because
like,
they're
dude,
behind
you're so
the
stupid.
bars and
You're so stupid. Like,
are
how am I
vice
supposed to
versa.
get out? How is my dad supposed to know where to take me? How is he? How does he? He doesn't know where to fucking pay the fucking
Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Exactly.
across the street. He didn't know that. He wanted to ask. You know.
And they're just like, well, you gotta
Yeah,
fuck,
we gotta
you
fucking-
gotta know
We gotta
already.
know already. Oh, we don't know. Sorry, we can't help you.
Yeah, it's so
Sorry.
fucking dumb how.
It's like,
that's
the
how all
fucking
government
stupid-
shit is. Even if
So-
you want to apply for FAFSA in college, dude, they expect you to know
Yeah,
everything. You
it's
ask for
like,
help and they
fuck.
act fucking
They don't
stupid.
fucking. They're no hospitality. They're not
Yeah.
humans. They're human
The
robots.
government system
They're
is all
very, like,
robots.
strict. They're very like word by word, rule by rule, because we don't want to break any rule because we're compliant and we're
Yeah.
fucking. We don't fucking think for ourselves.
They
Yeah.
fucking read you a script. You know what I mean?
It's a
yeah,
risk. It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
script.
exactly. It's a fucking script.
I hereby whatever the fuck you say in those stupid scripts and the hereby
yeah.
swear to the whoever the fuck wrote
Yeah.
this
I bet,
shit.
man.
On the Holy
I'm
Bible.
gonna take a quick piss.
Go right
So
ahead.
it's just like, yo, like, I was stuck there because of really just communication. I couldn't make a phone call. You know, like I said in the beginning, the first day, I was excited. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay in jail. You know, fuck it.
Yeah,
I was
it's
kind of
experience.
excited, to be honest. I was like, fuck it, man. Why are people so scared of this shit?
Yeah.
Who cares? I'm not going anywhere. I'm out here to travel. I'm here on an adventure. This is a hotel for me.
Yeah,
I get to
true.
sleep on a bed.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping in my car for
It's
weeks.
been the longest,
Let me
right?
fucking sleep on a bed. I finally got to sleep on a bed because of jail.
Yeah.
I look at it as a more of a hotel.
How was the living situation, if I may ask? actually?
So you sleep. You give you like a little sack of like bed sheets. It looks like a sack,
Mhm.
and it's just like a foldable bed, foldable flat cushion for your metal frame. It's a
Right.
metal frame, and you just like it's stacked on each other.
Did
Like,
you
it's
share
like
with
just
anybody or no?
Two people. It's two people.
Okay.
Some jails, some of the cells had like 3 people in it, or 4,
Mhm.
and 5, 1.
So much for
Depends,
COVID, huh?
But 2, yeah, so much for COVID, right? Yeah, now they care so much when they fucking put you in the same room with someone you don't even fucking know. Like, what if
Yeah.
he had COVID and I didn't? What if
Yeah.
he fucking infected me now
Yeah.
because of your dumbass?
For real. And then
And like
send you out.
send me out, and then
Oh my
like
God.
you know.
Yeah.
It's
To
just
your
like,
father.
Oh, you fucking dumb
It's
man.
ridiculous.
But I didn't give a shit about that. I was just like, I
Yeah,
didn't care. I was
of
like,
course.
you know what? We're fine. We're not. COVID is not as serious as people think it is. Even if it was, even if I got it, I'm probably not gonna die.
Yeah.
I've seen people get it. I probably got it already. I'm still here. You know,
Yeah.
we're fine.
Who
You
really
see,
knows?
the world would have ended like 2 months ago if this shit was that serious.
Yeah.
You know,
for
it's
real.
serious. Yes, people die, but like, are you gonna like not care about the people that are dying of heart attacks now? Like, you're so
Yeah.
focused on COVID now. Look how many people are dying more of heart attacks and
Yeah.
fucking mental illness.
Yeah,
They're still
for real.
dying, right? There's
Yep.
still a lot of people. COVID is not special.
No,
It's
it's
just one
not.
thing that's killing people. There's more to that. Stop fucking treating it like it's so special.
Like the priority, right?
It's just like a priority, dude. It's a virus. It's probably not as serious
just a
as you
new
think it
virus.
is.
It's just a new-
It's still
It's
a
a
lot
new
of research.
strain, if
It's
anything.
still a lot of
Yeah,
things
new
we don't.
strain,
There's still a lot of
exactly.
things we don't know about it too. Like, what if that's not even COVID? What if it's something else? Or what if someone planted it? What if someone just said that there's COVID, but there really isn't? And you see,
And people
you
are
see
just
the
dying.
riot. Do you see the riot? Like, you see how many people showed up at the riot? They would have all gotten sick.
Fuck yeah.
Imagine if COVID was that
That's
serious.
true. A lot of people like
No
the
one
riots
fucking
didn't
thinks
really.
about that.
They didn't really increase COVID cases. Not as much as we thought they would.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, what happened
crazy.
to what happened to the murder hornets?
Yeah. What the fuck?
That just went away.
What's murder?
They were saying that there was these big ass like bees bees basically like these big
basically,
wasps
yeah.
going
Yeah, what
around.
happened
And,
to that? It's just a lot of people spread fear, and maybe they exist.
yeah,
and,
they just
you know,
spread. Yeah, maybe they do,
maybe
but
they just not
but they were
somehow-
trying to make it seem like a whole army
Yeah,
of them were gonna come and
that's
infiltrate.
and that's what the media does.
No,
I
but
mean,
they-
it's like it's intentionally or not. It could be out of evil or it could be out of not.
think it's out of
Usually, it's
evil.
just out of entertainment. Usually, it's just
Yeah, it
out
could
of
be
like
entertainment, you're
usually
right.
just out of like just
I retract
be
my
aware of
statement.
that. Even if someone's evil out to get you, then don't fucking watch the news.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
That's
You
why I
don't have
stopped.
to- you
That's why I
don't
stopped
have to-
paying attention to a lot of the news ever since the COVID shit because they just
all bullshit.
They want to spike fear into people so bad, dude. And it's like I'm over it, man. Like stop trying to fucking scare everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the COVID cases start chilling out, they're right away like, oh well, guess what? They're back up again. This and that.
Yeah.
Like they're just bullshitting.
And
man.
then like I get it. Okay, fine. Even if COVID was real, like okay, fine. You don't have to keep freaking 24 hours. Like dude, let my mind rest. And sometimes I just have a TV on there.
Yeah.
And like I have no choice but to watch the news now because of your fucking dumbass breaking news. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the fucking Friends. Stop fucking,
Dude.
they put it on, they force it on your ass.
What do you
Yeah.
think about COVID in general? Like this is what I was asking Twan on the last episode we had. Do you think it's just your opinion? Do you think this whole COVID shit is real or not? Like you think it's actually a thing or you think this is all just bullshit?
Honestly, we gotta wait until like the end of this whole
Yeah,
thing.
I agree.
Let's see what
we
everyone
gotta keep
says.
observing, right?
We gotta say,
keep.
but we gotta see what everyone said, or like what things come out, how things come out. But
Yeah,
to be
'cause-
honest, out of my own experience, I just try to put myself out there. I was in prison. I was in here. I was.
And you're still
I ate
fine.
Dirt. I camped
Yeah.
outside. I fucking like sometimes like I don't even wash my hands all the time. I just go on dirt, go to the beach, and like fucking eat
Bruh,
food.
trust.
yeah.
Did everything that everyone was so afraid of.
Yeah.
And I got tested, and I still got negative. And I'm
Yeah.
not trying to brag. I'm just trying to like say logically, like look at that. It's not as
Yeah.
serious as you think it is. Maybe
Exactly.
something else is causing that. You
Yeah.
know, maybe it's not
There's a
even
lot
dirt.
to it, dude. Like
You
it's
know,
not even just about
you
the
don't
COVID.
even
Like
know.
there's a lot of things that people think like it could be like they're just not healthy and they
Not
die and they
healthy,
think
yes.
it's the COVID,
The
or,
COVID, you blame COVID or like
or the COVID.
or COVID itself. It's like
But-
it could be a lot of things, and then it's just so funny. Like the nurse got so mad at me. Like I was talking to my friend, and he was just like, I was just talking to him. I was just like, yeah, man. I mean, I got tested negative. Like I got COVID. Like I mean, I got COVID. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got like COVID tested.
Yeah.
It
And
came
like
out
I was
negative.
doing all this for 3 months, like not not breaking the rules, and like I don't think it's that serious, I don't think I think the government is just like trying to like do this and blah blah blah. And then the girlfriend was like, what do you think? What are you talking about? Like there's people dying there, like there's people at the hospital
Yeah,
dying.
yeah.
She's a nurse.
Yeah.
And what happens is you're a nurse, so you're gonna be surrounded by fucking only
Yeah,
COVID.
sick
COVID.
people.
You only see COVID.
Well, of course.
So you think
Not to
that
say it's
you
not
think-
real, but
so
yeah.
not to say it's not real, but it's
But
just like
you see it so
You see it so
often, so,
often that
yeah.
you think it's so serious. You think like
Yeah,
it's
your
like
mind's
that's all
polluted.
that's your world. Oh, COVID.
Yeah.
Because who else is gonna go to the hospital nowadays? No one wants to go to the hospital unless you have COVID. So all you see is COVID. So she took it so seriously, like people die COVID.
No,
It's like,
straight up. I
oh,
thought-
you're
I
forgetting
fucking-
about it's a hospital. There's
Yeah.
people dying from diabetes and fucking all this shit.
Yeah, it could be
It's
any
like, why are
various
you guys so defensive
form.
about it? It's just like people die,
Yeah.
No, people die.
Get
You're
over
right.
yourself, or just like it's a part of life.
I'll tell you this.
It's just like okay, like I'm not trying to like say it's fake. It's just like
Yeah.
why are you getting so defensive? It's just like
Yeah.
I know. What
it's
I
not
know
as
what you
serious
mean.
as you think it is.
Everyone
just chillax.
does. You know what I mean?
Like it's serious, but it's not to the point where we should be so like defensive, like you're saying about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
shows
mean,
like-
regardless, there's nothing we can really do about it. And at the end of the day, we don't even know enough about this shit to truly say it's like that legitimate. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are dying. It sucks.
It's like how do you even know? Just because you're a nurse, do you know really?
Yeah.
Like really? Do you
There
think
could be
you
more
even
to
know?
it, though,
There's
yeah.
more to it.
People
There could be
could
more
be-
to it. It's
people-
constantly changing because people
because-
keep saying something about COVID and it changes the next day.
Exactly.
You see what I
And-
mean?
and
Someone
the-
could be so smart about it and then
Yeah.
the next day they get proven wrong.
And the thing I don't like is that like a
all
lot of
fair.
the deaths being counted, it's not even COVID. Like someone can die of cancer and then they're like, okay, they're dead because of COVID.
Well, maybe
That's
because he
why-
had cancer and his immune system was
think
so
something-
bad.
I
His
think-
immune system
yeah.
was bad, and then the COVID got to him because of the fucking cancer.
Yeah.
The cancer killed him,
Okay.
not
So-
the fucking COVID.
So the
Yeah.
COVID may be some type of strain that's out here now, a new strain, but it's not necessarily the main factor as to why people are dying rapidly. Like we just said, like people with weak immune systems are targeted more because you know, their immune system's weak, man, and other factors come into place, and then the COVID comes in and it finishes the job essentially. But it's not like the main. It's not the main thing.
Yes, that's the logic. At least you got the logic. You know, like you said, even if you have that something that makes sense, we could still be wrong.
Yeah.
Just. We could still be wrong. You don't know.
Like
it's too complicated.
It's really complicated.
Yeah,
just
this
always,
shit's so complicated.
Take things for what it is for now, from how you see it. Instead of just like judging it, making assumptions. A lot of people make assumptions and they go to the news and fucking report that shit. Like the fucking media.
I don't believe.
Like a lot of the people in the media, they think they start to talk like they're fucking no science. They fucking don't.
They're just reading a script.
You're reading a script and then they try to improv and then they try to improv like they know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
They fucking don't. They're just good looking people on fucking suits.
Yeah.
It's like you know, you have money or you're fucking famous. Good for you.
Looking, nice eyes, great smile.
That's all. That's all. Yeah.
People's parents
are
like.
You ever see a fucking Latino like fucking Chicano in the fucking news, like all fucking hood up, fucking recording
I wish,
the news.
bro.
You know,
I wish
those guys could be the most realest people, like the most honest.
Yo,
the people that are not dressed up.
Shit up.
The people like Bill Gates. You see Bill Gates like not dressed up fucking well. Like sometimes he just fucking dresses in shorts.
Yo, he always
like
the least dressed people, the less dressed like. My point is like they're just doesn't fucking matter.
No, you're right.
Look doesn't
because
matter.
look at how Elon Musk dressed.
Yes.
Man. Like this was a fucking multi-billion.
My boy 21 Savage said that shit himself, and this is one thing I respect about 21 Savage.
Well,
he's a trap rapper, but even he was saying like, you know what? Having big ass chains and like all this crazy ass jewelry, it don't really mean shit because the richest people in the world, they don't even rock big ass chains like that. They don't even rock jewelry.
Why would you want that? That's fucking heavy on their neck.
Yeah,
you're gonna sweat on it.
I'll rock some jewelry, but I don't think I'd ever rock anything too crazy. You know, like that's too much.
And the thing is, accessorizing actually, I like accessorizing.
I mean, you got a couple.
It's actually it's
but
beneficial.
It's all lightweight.
It's a lot of.
But you're not rocking like a 10-pound.
These all are stones though. These are accessorizing,
and
but they have purpose.
They have purpose, exactly.
Can you look up look at mood rings. It tells you what mood you're in.
T-Pain, big ass chain.
So it's just like these are stones, and this is pendants, and then this is yin yang, and then the dream catcher. I got a mini dream catcher right here on my necklace.
Oh, I like that a lot. Oh wow.
Do you really?
Yeah.
See,
oh, that's tight. That's really cool.
Is it made of wire?
It's made of metal wires.
Beautiful.
Oh shit! Yeah.
There's a crystal at the bottom.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be rocking shit like this.
I think that's just for show. I think they only have that for like music videos.
No,
it's just like just to show off.
Yeah, he said he only wore it.
I don't think you want that.
Yeah, nobody would rock that like at a restaurant. It's
just ridiculous.
That's funny.
It's just too much, you know what I mean?
So much. Why do you want that? There's a lot of diamonds.
But that's what we're saying. I mean, like, and then also diamonds aren't as expensive as people think. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, it's just like.
Okay, so diamonds. So a lot of people focus so much on diamonds. Okay,
and
you know
gold.
there's more rocks to that, right? You know there's more minerals and crystals.
What
Diamond is just a type of rock,
right?
You know? And it's like because a diamond is very like. It has different energies into it. So people look at it like it's expensive. There's a reason why it's expensive. Diamonds. Not only because it's rare. There's more to that.
But it's not rare.
There's a lot of symbolism and a lot of significant spirituality in diamonds. Like bonds. Like that's why you put it in like, you know, diamonds are for marriages and all that. There's purpose.
Yeah.
You know? And so if you can put worth in diamonds, why don't you put worth in other crystals? Like that's something that we don't really,
I thought all crystals kind of had their worth.
It's more to that. You know, we focus so much on diamonds. It's like there's actually
they're like
crystals.
the main one.
Like even the small, like cheap ones, like rose cheap because people just don't. Yeah, quartz are like cheap, but their type of crystals is like diamonds. But it's just like people just don't put value in it because it's not shiny. That's the only thing.
Okay.
People look. It's about
people like the visuals. Yeah, people like the visuals. People like
Supreme shirt. That's it.
Yeah. Exactly the visuals.
You're still wearing a cotton shirt.
I fuck with Supreme. Don't get me wrong.
I know. I'm not hating on it.
No. I know you're not. I know you're not.
I'm a sticker.
I know what you mean.
But you're.
I know what you mean though. Like just
Supreme. Your prices are very.
It's
come on, man.
What we're getting at.
Charging people.
What we're getting at is it's easy.
It's not that Supreme.
It's easy to make the illusion that something else has a higher value when it's the same thing.
I think that's what Supreme's trying to get at. It's like, hey, you dumbass. See, I'm just proving you wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Like, you know, you're trying to teach people that you don't need. You know, I can charge anyone I want for $60 because all he cares about the look.
Is the brand, is
like,
the name.
Whoever did Supreme, whoever made that, figured it out. It's like that's it.
Yeah.
It's about the swag.
I mean,
it's about
any
vibe.
high fashion brand.
It's about the people that represent it. It's about the energy.
Also, the word itself, Supreme. You know what I mean?
It
Like
makes people-
holds a lot of fucking like
status.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
A lot of people
Supreme.
thinking that they're the shit, that they're
Exactly.
above everyone. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you're the shit.
No,
Just
no,
don't
no.
put yourself above everyone.
Of course not. Yeah.
You can be the shit, and everyone could be the shit.
Like I said,
Everyone's like the shit. Just think about it like that. It's like
Yeah.
just because you're the shit
Everyone's
now
the shit.
doesn't mean that everyone else could be the shit later. It's just
Yeah.
you're just feeling it really good right
No,
now.
you're
Yeah.
100%
You're just,
right.
but later on you'll still be depressed. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Fuck.
Just like
yeah,
stop.
dude,
Just
fuck, yeah.
don't
It's
like
never-ending.
don't like brag about it. It's just like I'm
Of
the
course
shit.
not. Don't
Be
be
humble.
Like I
humble.
said, be confident. Like I
Have
said,
humble flexes.
humble
You know.
flexes. Like you said, like I mean, like I said earlier, like if you had to save your mom from the fire, you have to
Yeah.
have confidence to go in that fire. You
Of
can't
course.
be a pussy.
Yeah, you
or else
can't
your
go-
mom's gonna die.
No, I'm being Spider-Man, bro.
Right?
I'm getting in there.
Fuck, that's so
You gotta
intense.
have confidence.
Your mom's gonna fucking die.
You gotta be
Don't
cocky.
be a pussy.
You gotta be cocky, right? You gotta be like, hey, you're gonna get that fire. Yeah, let's go. You know,
So
I did that.
essentially-
I did that a lot of that. I did a lot of that in theater because I had
Yeah.
to like sing in front of people, right?
Oh,
Essentially, be
Wow,
cocky in the
that's
right
ballsy.
moments.
Yeah.
Be cocky in the moments that you need to be
Holy
powerful. Essentially,
Yeah.
I know a little bit about theater, but I was never in the acting aspect. You know, in Kennedy, I did a lot of the backstage stuff. So
yeah, you
I was
did.
Excuse me.
I saw the
You're an
actors.
actor,
You
bro.
know, I was there for the sessions where they practice and stuff. So I kind of seen it from behind the scenes. But I was always in the back building the sets and shit for the plays and all
Yeah.
that. But I know what you mean because I used to see the actors all the time,
Yeah.
and they would always try to build their confidence before the show, or they would try to get into that character before the show. And it's not even being cocky. It's like you have to build that power. You have to build that that self-esteem. That's what it is. The
meditation.
self-esteem.
You have to. It's really about stillness because I see so many actors. It's fucking ridiculous. Like
Let's
Bro.
let's talk
Like, 'cause I
about that
had it
real
too.
quick. How's the acting life, man? I know you still do that shit, right?
yeah, I shot a TV show. It's called Special.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I met the actor. Like I played one of the dates.
Is that out or anything?
It's
or?
not out yet. They're still shooting it.
It's called Special.
Season 3.
Wow.
It's
Where
about,
where,
like,
where can people check that
Netflix,
out,
on
man?
Netflix.
Really?
It's on
No
Netflix.
way.
So what did you do on that?
So they
That's cool.
They called me to be an extra. But
Okay,
I played,
that's fucking
Yeah.
cool
But
though.
I played
mean,
a character. I played like the
That's
not a
badass.
character, but it's like
in the background or what? Like
no. It's I played the exes of the main characters. The guy that he's dating.
okay,
I had to
hey,
play. I
that
had to
seems
play a gay
pretty
guy.
cool,
I had to
man.
play like I had to play a homosexual.
Okay, hey,
Nice.
fuck it,
But
man.
Fuck it. Yeah, I was just like,
It's
I
all
mean,
Gucci.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm
Bro.
straight, or I don't even label myself fucking one love, bro.
Yeah, who
This
gives
is,
a
I
fuck?
like
One love,
women,
baby.
but like I don't even
tell you
want to
something.
get there.
Let me
you
tell you
know?
something. That by itself, like probably like people who don't are like often hear that shit are probably like taken back as fuck.
What do you
know
mean? Hear what? Like
Like-
having to play a
gay
sexuality
character?
or not?
You know what I mean?
Let's put it that way. Let's put it playing a sexuality that you're like not. That's not your primary. Let's
Yeah.
say that.
So I didn't even play a gay guy. I don't even know what the gay guy is. Like I didn't know. I just flirted with the guy.
Yeah,
I flirted with
right.
him.
Okay.
I was just like, what's up? Hey.
What's up, baby?
And I was playing the ex of the.
Well, yeah, you
ex
had
of
to
the-
get into that
Yeah, they
character,
didn't.
of course.
You know, they should have paid me more because I improv.
Yeah, you slide it in,
I
baby.
improv. They had me play like you know I was because the more you're in front of the camera, the more you're supposed to pay you.
Of course.
Right.
I was like in front, like I was dating like I was the guy's date for the night.
Yeah.
One of the characters.
You-
So
oh my God.
you know, I had
That's
to like
cool,
improv
man.
like
Wow,
so
yeah.
I was talking to the actor. I was just talking
Yeah.
to the actor. I was
Yeah.
that's what acting is. Like really, you're not pretending to flirt with them because that's what
Yeah.
it is. Like okay,
You're
do
actually
your thing, do
flirting,
your
but
thing,
you're
like
in a common
do
bond.
talk to him, you know, do your thing, mingle.
Yeah.
I'm just like okay, cool. I was like, hey, look at that statue right there. Like,
Ooh.
why don't they put that in black mode?
Damn, yeah,
Just
dude.
like, and he laughed. I made
You
him
know what I'm
laugh.
saying?
I was like, whoa, like
Yeah.
this is like he's actually like I think the actor was laughing, not even the character. He's not even playing.
Yeah, yeah, genuinely,
But they
genuinely.
were shooting. I was just like pretending I'm talking to the actor. I'm not really
Word,
talking to the
right.
characters. It's
Yeah, of
like,
course.
hey, why should you get? They have like these two guys like touching dicks. Like it's a poster of two guys touching dicks. Like why don't they have that? Why don't they have that in live?
Yeah,
that's all I
for
said. So
real.
he was laughing, and that's like a natural interaction.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
of
that's what
course.
acting is. And it's just like I just did that. And I'm just an extra, right? They didn't have me say the lines. I was just
Bro,
like,
you
they
never
were just
know.
like, okay, just mingle with them. Just like, you know,
Yeah.
you can just, you know, like, you know, just body language,
Yeah.
touching
Yeah.
him, whatever. I was talking to him, and then like it made him laugh. So I was like, oh, that's a good shot right there, dude. Get that, because then it's
Yeah.
gonna make the main character more jealous of what I did.
Word is
Because
bond.
that's what we were trying to do. We're trying
Exactly,
To, trying
yeah.
to like, because he's there, we're trying to make him jealous.
That's part of the scene.
So yeah, we didn't kiss or anything. We didn't do anything physical.
Right,
It was,
yeah.
it was like a short day. Well, not short day because they shot the whole day.
Mhm.
He shot.
I mean, for a show that's pretty short. Yeah, they'd be filming.
There was like a
for-
4-minute scene for like 12 hours work, and I sat there most of the time. Like I sat
That's
for
not
4.
bad,
I
man.
sat for 4 hours. Because
Yeah.
they're setting up, because they shoot scenes and they don't need you. They just want you to be on the set, but you
Yeah,
still
yeah.
get paid for that.
So you just be
You
kicking
just
it
kicking
while
it.
they're.
I was watching
yeah.
a whole movie. I watched Due Date on Netflix. That's a
Nice.
good movie. Due
I-
Date.
Due
Due
Date.
Date.
Movie. I fucking
I
love
haven't
that
seen
movie.
that. What is
I
that?
love that movie.
It's almost like Get Him to the Greek.
It's almost
Okay, I like it already, man. I like that movie.
with a hint of Hangover.
Yeah, with a hint.
like,
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
Okay.
literally,
Wait, hold up.
that movie kind of like told my story too, because they traveled, like they
do,
traveled, like
yeah.
you know, have you
do,
seen
yeah,
it? So
yeah,
they
I have
traveled. I kind of related to it. I'm like, no, I like that.
It has a.
Is that what you got kind of interested in traveling to, Will? Like,
yeah,
the whole
it has Iron Man basically. So fucking
Robert Downey Jr.
And,
Oh, he's in there.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
wow, that's got good actors then.
What's the bearded guy's name?
Zach
From the-
Galifianakis,
Yeah, it's Zach Galifianakis. That motherfucker.
guy from Hangover.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy from Hangover. The
From
bearded
Baskets, the guy from Baskets.
guy. The one that's like, I found a baby.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or whatever.
So many people don't know the show Baskets from Louis C.K.
I do
You know
know-
what's Baskets?
Well,
Clown?
that's the whole reason
Uh-huh.
why. You know what I mean? Is because
Yeah.
of Louis C.K.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Louis C.K. Because everyone's like, oh, Louis C.K. Oh, Louis C.K. Bro, like he was just trying to express himself, you know? Like you didn't have to react to it. You know, you
Yeah.
could have just said no. If you wanted to masturbate in front of you, just say no. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want you to masturbate in front of me.
Oh,
Why do you have to make
he's
a-
the motherfucker that was doing
Yeah.
that.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to
Oh,
report
man.
like people? Like you know, it's just
No,
people
yeah.
like.
Well,
act like
I get,
victims.
I get what you're saying because
It is
at least
weird.
he
At
was
least
like,
he
can I
consented.
do it?
At
He
least
wasn't just like,
consented.
"Whoop-a-ba."
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I fucking get it's weird.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
least
I
he
know what you're
consented.
saying though. Yeah.
I'm not trying to defend any fucking.
No.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
of
people,
course.
like, or
Yeah.
anybody. Just look at what makes sense.
But-
You're fucking asking for consent, right? That's what it is. It's just the logical sense
Yeah,
of that.
but-
Think about it.
But then it's like this, like it's like.
But did he actually do it after they said no?
No,
or-
I don't think he did. He didn't.
Okay, so
'cause then
then-
there would have been a bigger lawsuit.
It will be
Oh, true.
true. Yeah, I know
Bigger
you're
lawsuit.
100% right.
So he just asked.
But that fool.
That's like
basically-
asking, like, oh, can
People
we make
shamed
out?
him. People shamed him for that. It's
Yeah.
like, get the
Well,
fuck out of here. Like, I
'cause
bet
it's
you
a
those,
little taboo,
I bet you
but-
those fuckers have like sicker, like
Bro.
kinkier
Bro.
shit. I'm sure they do.
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
man.
people do.
And people will never
He
admit
just
to
wanted to
that.
masturbate in front of him. Oh, it's like okay,
Bro.
you're just that's it. Okay, a lot of people do that.
I feel what he's
just-
saying though. I feel what he's saying.
But like,
It's like
so many people are fucking like putting
And-
jars in their assholes and like. Hey,
Yeah,
it's not, like,
one jar.
he asked like, hey, can I put a jar in my asshole in front of you? It's not like he did that.
Yeah.
It's like he's just being
Yeah.
polite. He's attracted to you.
No, you're
Whoever
right.
you are, whoever the fucking comedians or those. You know,
Right,
it
yeah.
has nothing to do with their gender. I'm
No,
just
yeah.
the person itself. Like, okay, like
I'll
I'm
tell you
sorry.
this, Lucy
Like
Kid
you're a
is funny.
woman. Like a woman has a right. You guys are very powerful. Women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like harm
The
you
art of
guys.
seduction, baby.
You guys are very powerful. You could have just said no. I'm sorry, Louis C.K. Stop.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Stop beating
No.
off on the phone.
And he would have went away. You know, it's easy. You don't have to
Yeah.
make a whole report.
As
put him
long-
on,
yeah,
you
as
don't
long
have
as
to put
he's
him
not
on
that
blast,
type of guy
because they
where-
put him on blast and like fucking really ruin his life.
I mean,
and now he
Joey
can't do
Diaz
comedy.
kind of talked about this too. Joey Diaz was talking about how like, yeah, he's a good guy, man. Like he's
is.
never done anything crazy. He's like, sure, he has a weird fetish, but he's never done nothing like
See,
like bad. Like it's just a
Open
weird
your
fetish.
mind.
Hold on,
Open
That's
your
all
mind.
it is. That's
It's
like,
only
at the
weird.
end of the
Actually, it's
day.
not that weird. It's just we make it weird.
We make it weird because we're not
make it
used
weird.
to
It's
it.
not
Yeah.
used to it. But you're all fucking. All these people do that shit.
Well,
Y'all
this is-
jack off in front of each
Yeah,
other.
well, this
Y'all
is-
jack off in front of your girl.
Word.
That's not jack. That's not. It's not creepy. Like
Yeah.
It's
you
not
know?
creepy because you know her.
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Sexy,
and-
yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
just,
I mean-
it's just like think about
it's
it.
almost the
all
same thing. Yeah.
You know, it's just human nature. You know, but it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like we can make things weird if we don't. We can make things not
You
weird.
can
if
make
we want
anything
to.
weird, man.
But we
Yeah.
can make things not weird at all at the same time
Exactly,
if we don't want to.
exactly. Yep.
If
Bro-
someone's like puking right there, I could not react to that and not make it weird. I'm just like,
Oh,
okay.
bro, trust me. That happened to me the other day. Like I went fucking like back to my house, and I guess like doing like all this fucking like walking and like trying to make it back in time. I just fucking like threw the fuck up. You know what I mean? And then this guy was looking at me like this fool's definitely gonna die. You know what I mean? Like he probably thought I had COVID or something. But it was just
because you were
due-
yakking or what?
Yeah, it was just due to exhaustion. You know what I mean? Like I was just trying to make it back to like where I was going in time. You know what I mean? So I was just booking it. You know what I mean? And then I just fucking like, oh fuck, I feel it. I'm gonna throw the fuck up. Threw the fuck up, and then like literally like everyone that was passing by me was just like, oh fuck. You know what I mean? And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just act like I was. You know what I mean? Like fuck
acted
it.
like you're fucked up.
Yeah,
So
like,
that people
maybe-
won't. But you're doing. But
Call
you don't
the
have
cops.
to. But you don't have to. But you're doing that. You're doing that for them.
Yeah.
It's like I could have just like
no, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
pretend you're not. Nothing happened. What's up?
I mean,
What's wrong with that?
dude, that's exactly what I did. Like, I threw up, I yacked my fucking brains out, right, and then,
And that's what's good about charismatic people, because they can act like they don't give a shit. Like that's why people like who does like creepy shit, like famous people,
Yeah.
like, oh, he's wearing nerd glasses, but he's so cute. But imagine that
Yeah.
same guy or same glasses or same glass, like
shout out Spider-Man.
give it to a fucking like
Tom Holland?
like
I know.
guy with zits and shit and like smelly old, never showered, and his hair looks all fucked up. He wears the same glasses. Ew, he's
Yeah.
creepy. ew, he looks creepy on those glasses.
Ew,
but
why
then
are
a guy,
glasses foggy?
or like
Ew, look at
just
your
anything he
skin.
does,
Yeah.
like, oh, look at him, he's giving me flowers. What a creepy guy. He's probably like wanting to rape me. But if a cute guy gives him flowers, oh my
yeah.
god, what a Prince Charming.
Exactly.
exactly.
You see what I mean? So you got to get rid of that judgment. Just like,
Yeah,
you know, maybe
exactly.
he's just trying to like offer you flowers because he's nice, you know?
Yeah.
And just like accept everyone, and maybe when you give him love, he'll look better too.
It goes a long way.
It's just like anyone can look good. Like if you look at them good, if you look at them, they're like evil, like subjective. Beauty is also subjective.
It
you know?
is, yeah.
When beauty can just be one, everyone's beautiful
Beauty
in their
is
own
in
way.
the eye of the
It's just
beholder.
when you stop taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't shower, you're obviously gonna stink, dude. Go
Oh,
brush your
fucking
teeth,
course.
dude. No one wants to be around someone who has like
Rancid breath.
rancid breath. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just obvious.
All
It's
these
just
little things.
you know, you're trying to hit on a girl, like you want her to smell your garlic
how's it
breath.
going?
It's like no
And then
one
you're
wants to do
wondering
that.
why the
you
fuck
don't
you
even
don't get
want
girls
that.
and shit.
Like,
You're
yeah,
like,
and you wonder like, why do-
girls
oh, dude,
fucking hate me.
Girls
Yeah,
only
instead
like,
of thinking like
it's like,
that,
girls
homie,
only like you when you rich guys. Like, no,
Yeah.
bitch.
they just want you to be cleaned up,
Dude,
man.
you're fucking
Just
stinky
clean
breath.
the fuck up.
You seen poor guys. You seen guys who are poor or like not that good looking, but they take care of
Oh,
themselves.
man.
And it's just like they
Yeah.
get the girls. You see them with the hot
Yeah.
models.
Bro,
you know,
I see-
they don't even look that good, but it's like they take care of themselves, and they're very like. They're very.
What happened?
Someone got mad. Someone sent
For
that,
real?
Someone like one of the guys in the. They were like, I fucking hate him, and he sent that energy.
Oh, damn.
There we
So
go.
so like yeah, that's true though. It's just like, dude, just be gentle. Just
Yeah.
you know,
You just
yeah.
gotta go with the flow.
go with the flow,
that's all you
man.
gotta do.
Just like chill out. Like wash your like take care of yourself. Anyone can do that.
Wash your fucking
You can
nuts.
do
you know what I
that.
mean?
You can literally cut your hair. Oh, your hair looks messy. Then fucking cut it.
Exactly.
I only cut mine because
We-
I was like trying to save money. I was just like
Fuck
$16,
it,
bro.
and I
Fresh.
never cut
It's a good
myself.
look. It's
I
a
never
good
cut
look.
myself. Yeah, I was like, it was
a
like
good
it
look.
was kind of like a ritual. It was like I never cut my hair before. It's kind of scary, but I did it.
How did
Yeah.
you do it? With like scissors
Just
or like a
razor, just straight up.
Oh, you did
I'm gonna
it.
go
You
bald.
did it yourself.
I did it myself. I never
Wow,
cut my hair. I was always so
wow.
scared.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was so scared. I'm like, oh. So like after that day, I was like, wow, I overcome fear. Yes.
Yeah.
But now you know you can do it yourself.
Now I can do
too.
it myself.
That's
I just
cool,
keep doing
yeah.
it, and then I'm just like, it's not that bad. I don't give a fuck.
You know-
And it's like I could cut my hair anytime, and I save money. $16.
Yeah.
A $16 razor. Just like, oh, that's it.
Bruh, exactly.
I think if a lot of people just stop being so ignorant and try, like, this is our problem today, man. Like, with everything going on right now, not even just COVID, just everything, the whole political stuff, the whole COVID stuff, a lot of things would be easier and people would be more like at peace if we just stopped being so ignorant about our own beliefs. Like, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
we've all grown up. We all have our own cultures. We all have our own way of belief and thought because we grew up a certain way. But now that we're adults, if we were all to just have the courage to be able to kind of like think outside the box and just understand everybody as a whole, understand how everybody thinks, not just ourselves, just understand how everybody was pretty much raised and how understand that there's differences between everybody. We're not all raised the same way, and we can't all continue to have these judgments towards people.
Yeah.
And until we all learn that to more or less adapt our beliefs and mentality onto like the current stuff, like Joem was saying earlier, you have to think of the current situation. You can't be stuck up on the past. Like people with the whole political stuff, they bring up Joe Biden's mistakes, they bring up fucking Donald Trump's mistakes, but we got to look at it as the present. We got to look at what the fuck they're doing now. We got to look at what's happening now and what outcomes are going to help us in this time, in this situation. You know, people are so
Yeah.
stuck up with the past. You know, they're so stuck up with like, well, this happened in the past. Well, like Christopher Columbus did this shit,
Yeah.
and George Washington, and Jesus is not the real statue. It's a white guy, and they're like, who cares, dude?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, look, if that's the case, well, fuck it. Like, let's acknowledge that, but let's also just look towards the future and start focusing on what the
Yeah.
fuck's gonna be good for us now. Let's
Yeah.
stop focusing on the old bullshit. Let's
No, you're
try
right.
to and focus more on what's gonna happen now, dude.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say, man.
I mean,
focus on
people-
the now, dude. Like Joem was saying earlier, focus on the now. We all gotta stop living in the past, or else we're not gonna get anywhere.
Of course.
We're gonna keep having these stupid ass riots. We're gonna keep having these civil wars with police. You know,
Yeah,
at the
you-
end of the day,
just
that's
lay
all that's gonna
stagnant.
happen. Yeah, it's an endless circle. It's been happening since COVID started, right?
100%.
Like these
Exactly.
these riots, they're all the same fucking bullshit every time.
Yeah.
They're not making any changes. If they
Yeah.
were, we would have had change by now, right?
Yeah, honestly, to be honest
I
with
mean,
you,
shit.
No, I agree with you.
I'm
It's
speaking
just
some-
like
no, you're right.
I'm
this whole
speaking
thing,
some
this
real
whole
shit.
ordeal, dude. This whole ordeal. I was chilling back in Vermont, dog. I was chilling, developing myself, taking care of myself, meditating
Yeah.
a lot, like really, like. Because I want to change.
While all
I
the
wanna-
chaos was going down?
Yeah, just like I wasn't watching the news. I
That's
was
good, man.
Healing myself so I can finally like have the energy to change the world and like change myself, change my environment, change people,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
change
yeah.
a lot of things.
We gotta learn to be uncomfortable, right? We gotta learn to be a little uncomfortable.
It's just you're uncomfortable because you're not used to it. And then I wasn't used to sleeping in my car for a while. And I was like, I kind of like this. It's kind of comfortable. It's like you know, you get used to it.
You learn new ways of doing things. Yeah.
Yes, you do. I put myself in hard situations like on purpose. Like I bought a grill. Like just because, and I didn't know I could buy a portable stove, but like I bought a grill, and I just like instead of buying food, I have the money.
You're on the road and you're just cooking up.
I'm just gonna cook up. I have the time. I made the time for it, so I can cook up. I finally like, cook up whatever I want. Buying like raw fish and like grilling the shrimps, grilling fucking all these still good food, but it's like I'm grilling it. I'm just like vegetables, corn. I did a lot of corn, just grilled corn. It was easy, just like there. And then just like the hardest part is like starting the fire of the grill. It's just I hate that. It's just it takes.
How do you normally start it?
Propane?
I have to put a bunch of I put white gas, and then like sometimes it doesn't even light. It lights up and it dies out, and then like I gotta put like paper, paper. What do you call it? Newspaper. Sorry, newspaper. Sometimes it doesn't work, and then like it fucking creates like a mess. Fucking it's, I think the best way to do it is just like to like. I try to buy kindlings, like little wood pieces, and then I would stack them like in a little like.
That's the best way to do it.
Kind of like that, and then just like light that up, and then fan it. When it's like the ember, you gotta fan it.
Yeah.
So it's just I had to like adapt to so many ways. I had to like fail a lot. And
you gotta to learn how to
it's
use
like
it.
I didn't know how to grill, but fuck it, I'm gonna put myself into this, and it's a learning experience. And then as I got more I did it, the more days I did it, the more I got faster and good at it. I was like, whoa, I can start a fire faster now. Whoa, I didn't know. And it's just experience. You gotta let yourself fail. Because you don't have to judge it. You're not a failure just because you failed once. You're not stupid for being wrong. Like what I said, on the post that earlier, like the other day. I was just like, you're not stupid for being wrong.
Yeah,
because
you
wrong.
Just didn't know at the time.
You just didn't know. You don't have to. You don't have to know every information. You don't
we're
need to
humans,
be that
man.
smart.
We're fucking humans. Like we all know different things. Like we're not like for example. Like someone else isn't stupid just because they don't know about music production. I may know about production. I may know how to produce music. Just because someone else doesn't know, it doesn't mean they're fucking stupid. It just means they weren't educated in that aspect.
But if they took the time to do it, they would
then
fucking
know.
do it too.
Yeah, we're all
You just
humans.
had the time to do it. He didn't.
We all have the same capabilities.
Taking care of his family and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, think about that. Like, anyone can do whatever they want. It's just we start to limit ourselves and we start to put status on people thinking that, only he can do it because he's Michael Phelps. Only he can do it because he's The Rock.
But if some people actually try it, they see that they can do just the same shit.
He just overcame the obstacle that you're putting on yourself.
He just wasn't scared. He fucking went all out.
You're putting that on yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
He went all out when you did it. A lot of things are simple. Like a lot of things in mind are simple.
You know what? Life itself is pretty simple.
It's very simple.
People humans make it complicated.
Yes, people make it complicated, and then it's just love. Just function about love. Like love yourself, love everyone around you. Love doesn't mean you
even the haters, man. Love the haters.
Love the haters because you know that the haters are hating, and
the hate's energy.
No. People say that though. People say love the haters, but they still hate on them. I'm like, no, really love them. You know why? You know why? Because like
they still get you attention, man.
They get you attention, and plus like. Think about it this way, like they're haters because it's like they don't love themselves. Like most people are angry at themselves,
and most of the
time. Because why would you hate? Like you know, and it's
why
like,
would you even bother saying?
If you're gonna say fuck you, say why. Because I appreciate the why. I appreciate why did you say fuck you? Because you're wrong. You did this, and like you prove me why I'm wrong. And I'll admit to that. If you prove me I'm wrong, I'm like, whoa, you're right.
Rude ass.
Like the other day, I was at the skate park in Asheville, and then I was talking to this guy. Like he was a good skater. It's like talking to him like, oh yeah, man, a lot of girls on Instagram like flex. They just post stuff because they want to show off or like they want to flex. They want attention. I'm like, and he's like, no, some people just want to express their art. That's how they express their art. When they post videos like that, this is
they're just expressing their bodies.
And I'm just like, wow, you just changed my perspective. That's actually kind of true. I've been kind of cynical about that. I've been thinking that everyone just posts stuff for attention, but no, sometimes people just want to share art, and it's not about like bragging. And then that mindset like changed me, like the way I think about women, and the way I think about everyone. It's just myself. I'm like, oh, people don't just post stuff for attention. It's just like, I don't.
I mean, some people do. Don't get me wrong.
Some people do, but like most people don't. And it's just like, even if they do, it's just like attention, because we all need attention too. We all need to be acknowledged that we're human beings. Or else we'll fucking like go crazy. Like knowing that no one's without us. Technically, nobody's with us right now. If you think about it, like we're all just energy. That's like the scariest fucking thought ever in the world. Just knowing that us right now. That I just created you as an idea. us, each other. We all create each other as an idea that we're here, but really we're just alone. We're just alone in a room talking to an energy,
Exactly.
and it's a fucking scary thought, and no one wants to go there, and people will get distracted, and it's like, wow.
It's not scary. Stop thinking that everyone's like mentally ill in some
But
sort of way.
it's not mental. It's not mentally ill.
It is.
It's,
Like
it's just like it's just no.
If
But
I'm
that's
talking to nobody right now.
no. But
I'm
that's
mentally ill.
that's the concept of like how it is right now. The
Right.
concept of you there. It's just you're just an energy. You could be a material. You're just a moving energy.
Yeah.
You're just a talking thing.
Oh, so you're
is
saying
what I'm
living-
saying.
I'm a
that
living
You're a
energy.
living thing,
Oh,
but
okay,
at the
okay,
same
okay.
time, it's just.
I thought you
It's
said
just
like I was
I'm
manifesting it.
creating like this idea that you're a person. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
with someone right now, but really, you're just like an energy floating. You're just a light. We're all just energies. You're just a guy floating
okay.
in there.
I got it
I'm,
now.
I'm actually still alone. I'm just talking to myself and you.
Oh,
Right.
Wait.
It's a scary idea, but like but I love reality. I love like how
Yeah.
we created this concept that hey, we can connect with people. Hey, like you, like oh look at you, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
So, do you
have
think-
this like connection with people. We're able to empathize with others and
Exactly.
think that we have a reality.
Let me ask you a tripped out
know.
question. Do you think that like the way I look isn't the way I look? It's just how you perceive the way that I look.
A lot of
You know
things
what I
are
mean?
like that, actually.
I know what you mean.
A lot
That's
of things are
fucking
like that,
trip.
yes, because you can be beautiful. You're a handsome
right.
man. You know, a handsome
no,
man.
but
You're a
that-
handsome
that's
man.
not-
But like how it, but people could be like, oh, he's bald.
Yeah.
Oh, he's bald. He has no eyebrows.
Right.
And I'm
the
stating
fuck?
facts.
No, it's
Stating
possible.
facts. You don't have brows.
I don't.
So I'm
I, have,
saying
I don't
it.
have brows. I don't have lashes. I don't
So-
have leg hair. Nothing.
So it's just like, but people could be like, oh, you know, it's just
Yeah.
like because the way how they see things, the way they value things, it's like they don't see that as they think having hair is like, oh, it's always beautiful. It's not all the time.
right.
It depends how the guy rocks it. The guy
Yeah.
how you rock it, how you feel in it. Because even if you have the best hair and you feel insecure, I can see your insecurity behind your gorgeous
Exactly.
$1,000 haircut. It fucking sucks.
Or behind those big ass muscles.
Big ass muscle.
Yeah,
Like you
for
look
sure.
ugly as fuck. It's
I'll
just
be right
the
back. I'm
way
gonna take
you
a piss real
know. That's just how it is,
Fucking
and I'm
pause,
just
man.
it's just facts. You know, it's just like you can sense like people's energy, like. This is
Right.
how it is. Your energy says
So-
a lot about you. It's not about your because anyone can wear Supreme shirt. One guy and another. You can see
No,
one
no,
guy's
yeah.
ugly, one guy's not. And like put that together. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm not
Of
judging
course.
anything's ugly. I don't even know what
Yeah,
ugly
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's like
Of course.
ugly to you is ugly to you.
It's perspective.
You know, so that could be handsome for someone else.
course.
Like that's all you.
Yeah. Honestly, like that's the most truest shit ever. But like, what I was thinking is because you had said that we're all just energy at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I was thinking that like at first like with the whole like that would mean I'm mentally ill. You know what I mean? Like because like you would think because like imagine like like I would be just sitting in a room by myself essentially. You know what I mean? Talking to people I think that is there. You know what I mean? So like yeah, exactly. It really is. So like imagine like that thought process, except that like you are kind of like almost like an imaginary friend. You know what I mean? I mean that's a crazy thought. I mean like just you developed like if that is true, then that means I developed you and Joseph. You know what I mean? Like as just constructs of my mind. You know what I mean?
But
Like-
we exist. I'm still
Yeah,
here. I'm real.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm still Joem.
Yeah, but like I did.
I'm here.
Right.
You know, I'm
Right.
real.
Right. Of course.
You know,
But
and it's just like
yeah.
yeah.
But not.
You create that concept though. Like, it's just like
It's a
I'm
trip.
creating this like sense of comfort with people, like sense of connection. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, I connect with you. Like it's just like this empathy. Like you feel what the guy's feeling. You know, you can share stories. You
Yeah.
can talk to each other.
It's a strange feeling.
It's a
honestly.
strange feeling. It's just a strange feeling to be alive. It really is.
Yeah.
And we think we know a lot about it. We don't.
For
It's
real.
just like so many things. Like oh, you know, we gotta. It's just people actually. I don't know. We have so much.
Yeah. I have to
We
try
don't
not to
know,
think about
and
it.
it's just like you gotta explore it. And then this a lot of things are coming out. You know, there's like movements going on, like. 5D movement, awakening.
Yeah.
It's just all these movements. It's like, we gotta go through that, man. It's just we've been blind. We've been sleeping for so long. We gotta just wake up and just
It is true.
open our eyes. Like stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to everyone. Stop lying to, it could be small lies. I mean, your small lies could turn big. That could turn into a habit.
Yeah.
That turns into a lying to yourself. Like even if you think it's a small lie, you're lying about like, did you drink your White Claw? No, I didn't. Like you
Yeah.
did though. I saw you. It's like why you gotta lie about those things? It's
Honesty
like-
is the
and then
key,
you start
man.
to feel guilty about that. Like oh, I lied to him. Oh man, why did I have to lie about it? And then you kill yourself and you kind of like die and you just you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, life
just
would be
like-
a lot easier if everyone just honest.
Just honest,
you know?
dude,
Like,
and
just
nothing's
don't
wrong
bull-
with anything
stop
you're
bullshitting.
doing. Stop bullshitting.
Stop
Because we're also
bullshitting.
scared to be punished. Because we punish people for honesty. That's the
True.
thing. That's a fucking law enforcement.
Mhm.
It's like you're just honest, and they fucking punish you. It's like, dude, like, can I just be honest and like, I'm not being harmful. I have weed in me, but I'm not killing people with it, am I?
Yeah, exactly.
I am. There's been some instances where I was honest to the guys, like, it's just like, hey, I have weed in my car, and you're just like, when's the last time you smoked? 3 hours ago. I was like, oh, all right, well, just throw that joint away over there, and just, sometimes they're cool. Depends how you talk to them. Some cops are like cool because they're just human beings. Like I said.
Yeah,
it's the system. Smoked. It's the system. It's the police system that's like fucking everyone up because everyone wants to be a cop. For good reasons and bad reasons sometimes. But maybe they don't. Maybe some people don't admit it. But it's for the power. Sometimes it's just the power. It's just I want to be a cop. I want to authorize people to
like we said earlier.
Not do the bad stuff. I want to control. I want to
Yeah.
control the bad people smoking marijuana. But at the same time, you think you're helping by stopping the marijuana smoker, but you might actually be harming the world because you're stopping people from healing themselves.
When we think we're doing good, more or less, we're just feeding into like our own how do I say, stimulants, man. Like, let me give you
about ourselves, and it's about like everything. It's right because it what makes sense to us. We don't look at it outside of the box. It's just such like a very 2D, two-dimensional thinking. We don't think about beyond that.
It's like I'm right, they're wrong.
So
I'm
the
gonna
iceberg.
execute.
You look at the top of the iceberg, but they don't bother to go deep and scuba dive down in the fucking how deep and big this iceberg is.
Yeah.
It's like there's more to that what you're accusing someone of. It's not just because they did meth or they killed someone doesn't mean they're a fucking criminal. What if they killed the guy because they're trying to kill their family? Or like he was anxious, he was threatening him on the side. What if he threatened to kill him?
Like we said earlier, there's always a second side of
There's
stories. There's
something about it. There's a reason. It's usually revolving around love.
You can never look at things at one perspective. There's always another side to it, man.
Never.
And also punishing people by putting them in jail cell is not a good idea. You see people like 10 years later, they go back to jail. A lot of people go back to jail a lot of times. It doesn't change them. You're just putting them in a cell where they resent themselves, they resent people, they resent everyone.
It makes them more hateful.
And it's just like they have pent up energy and they're just stuck in it and they're angry. And then they're going to get out with that energy. You're fucking releasing a monster, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Like you're releasing a monster because you're doing that to them. You're making it worse. Rather than helping them, rehabilitating them, maybe providing some mental support. Having a friend. Just someone to listen to them. That's all they need. Sometimes they just need someone to listen to them to understand them.
Sometimes people just need some good therapy, man.
Because they're misunderstood. Definitely. They're misunderstood. They just explain themselves to them. Some people just need explanation. Just explain yourself. Because a lot of us, we think we know each other, assuming we know everything. But once you explain, sometimes people explain themselves like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, now I know why you were like that. Yeah. But people don't give a listen. They just go into the conclusion of like, oh, he's a bad guy. He's a crazy guy. Oh, look at him. He's a fucking sexist. Oh, he's a fucking crazy whatever, Whatever they want to people label, Yeah. There's so many labels you can label people. Yeah. And that's one of the things, too.
That's connected to, like, cancel culture, too. Like, you want to cancel people just because he said something you didn't like or just because they did something you didn't like. Boom, they're canceled.
And that's why a lot of comedians are so limited. And
they don't want to get canceled, man.
They can't own up to their words. Yeah. They can't own up to what they're saying. They say, oh, it's just a joke. Shut up. Just own what you're saying. I know you mean what you're saying. Just you're getting called out. They start to take it back. They say it's just a joke because they're afraid to lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Because they gotta feed themselves. Because now it's about survival, not about the truth. Not about
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what happens. I see it. It's just like I see like comedians are like so worried about being canceled. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah. And that's what being famous is too. It's like you have such a reputation, and you gotta keep your family fed, and you gotta
do what you gotta do.
But now you
can still be a real ass motherfucker. I mean, look,
be real.
Joey Diaz, one of the realest comedians out there right now. He'll tell you for a fact he does not give a fuck if you try to cancel him, bro. He knows for a fact that like comedy is comedy. It is what it is, and if you get butthurt, you're butthurt. Like this fool, he has a family and everything. He still makes good money, and even he doesn't censor himself. And I think we just need what people can learn from this podcast today is fear, man. Like don't let fear hold you back from doing shit. Like like I'm saying, Joey Diaz, this fool's doing everything he still wants to do, and he's not scared about getting canceled. He's not trying to watch what he's saying. He just says what he truly feels, his true opinions, and if people have a problem, that's just their problem.
And that's up to you to think for yourself. Does that make sense? Oh, it kind of does.
Yeah, it's up to you to make. Yeah, and if you don't agree with it, don't agree with it.
They don't agree with it, then live in your illusions. Live in your like flat earth world.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
If you think it's such a flat Earth, then walk to the edge. But you're so
Yeah.
scared. That's why you think it's a flat Earth. You wouldn't
Yeah.
walk to the edge.
Yeah,
You know,
you'll never
you
reach-
wouldn't know. You
you'll
wouldn't
never
know
reach
it's
the ice
flat
wall.
because you're out here making judgment, thinking the
Yeah.
Earth's flat when you're so afraid to go beyond that.
Yeah, go over
And
there.
go walk across, see if it's flat.
Yeah.
But you're scared you'll fall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go,
That's what the flirt earthers are.
go reach that
mentality
wall
is.
of ice. You know what I
Go
mean?
see what happens. Experience it before you talk shit about the round earthers. Before
Yeah.
you talk shit,
Yeah.
experience it
The
yourself.
round earthers.
At the end of the day, like all of us, nobody's correct, but we all have our own way of thinking. So that's why we're
It's just
saying
like facts, yeah.
You can't be you can't you stop like everyone just stop being so fucking biased. Like
Take
just
it for what it is.
yeah, take things for what they are. Don't be looking back at your beliefs 100%
Angel
of the time.
Olsen sang a song about that. It's called What It Is.
What
I
It
like that
Is?
song. Angel Olsen. She was the artist that I went to
I
go
actually
see
think I did
in
know
North
Angel
Carolina.
Olsen.
Nice.
In
Shout
North
out.
Carolina, yeah.
Wait,
She
I'll
still owes
go
you
see it.
something, man. You gotta hit her
Just
up.
like
Be
I did hit her
"Dude,
up. She's like, I commented on her post, and she's like, "Oh, I need you." I'm like, "All right, well, I'll be there." Well, come on, stop trying to tease me. You know, I feel like that was just like a friendly comment. Like she was just like, "I
Right.
need you." I was like, "Are you just saying that?" Like, you know. But we'll see, man.
We'll see.
I like talking to artists. I like to talk to people who are like actually have like a good reputation.
What was her
Right.
name again?
And they reply to you. They reply.
What was her name?
Angel Olsen.
Angel Olsen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like they reply to you, and like I talked to Sharon Van Etten, and like really they're just people.
Right.
All these famous people, they're
Of
just
course.
people.
Yeah. Even like the
They're-
most famous motherfuckers. They're just
I don't give a
people.
fuck who you are. You're like who Danny Glover. He's just a person. Even himself, I'm sure he thinks he's just a regular person. We're the ones
Yeah.
making him feel like he's famous. All these people, it's just like, dude, they're just trying to live their life. Leave them alone. Stop your paparazzis. Like you're fucking, you know, they need privacy. Why are you taking pictures of
Yeah.
them? You know, and that's why people get pissed.
Bro,
That's why they get
What?
pissed.
no way.
What?
This is her?
Yeah.
This is her album right here?
Angel
What?
Olsen, yeah.
No way.
What?
This is one of my favorite albums back in the day, dude.
good-
I was
really?
trying
It's
to
a
find
good-
it. I was trying to find this album on vinyl for the longest time. I
That
swear
is
to God.
so
There you
funny.
go, Angel Olsen. Angel
Burn
Olsen.
your fire.
I know
For
that I
no
knew
witness.
I knew
That's all
that
right
name.
there.
I knew it. I was like, wait a minute, let me look it up, dude. Oh my God, this is a great album. You know this album, right?
Yes, I know that whole album.
I love
Bro,
how
Yes,
I love
that's
that
the
Will
first
found
album. That was the
something
first album I listened to when I first heard
Was like,
it.
dude, I
Lights
just found a
Lights
fucking
Out.
gym again.
Dude,
Lights Out was
I
like the
forgot all
song.
about her. You know what I mean? I was
That's
like,
awesome.
oh shit.
Yeah, Lights Out was my favorite song from that album.
Nice.
Wow, bro.
I actually connect to it. I listen
Wow,
to the
wow,
lyrics
wow.
because it's about the lyrics. It's how
It
you write.
really
it.
is,
Music
yeah.
is about the lyrics.
It's
It's a
all
message.
about the lyrics.
Thank
the
you.
It's a
messages.
message. You know,
Yup,
a lot
the
of
mess-
people are like they misunderstand it. They think it's entertainment. It's
Even
bunch of-
instrumentals have messages, man.
Yeah.
instrumentals. Yeah, you're giving off energy with those instrumentals.
But the lyrics do give off a story. They give off like a
like
message.
they're expressing themselves. Dude.
expression.
They're not doing this for you. They're not writing songs. Because a lot of people's mentality when they write music, oh, well, is this gonna relate to that person? Oh, is this?
Are they gonna fuck with
Are
it?
they gonna
like,
fuck with it?
when-
Are they
like
gonna
Drake,
like it?
for
Well-
example. Like Drake just he gets his ghostwriter. He sings a song and it
Yeah.
relates to people, but it's not truly what he wants to write. It's not what he feels. So it's like
Yeah.
it's
Yes.
not as meaningful.
And it's just like you know that if you feel this way, I'm sure just trust that people are gonna feel the same as you. So
Yeah.
just write you.
Of course.
Like a lot of these artists, they do that. Just write experience and what they feel, and I can feel it.
I mean, I'm sure
I'm like,
Drake
wow, that's
do
kind of true
have a
because I
couple
relate to
songs,
that. I relate to that
Yeah.
feeling what you just said.
Where's
Wow,
his
that's
true
crazy.
feelings?
Because we're all the same. We're all capable of feeling the same.
Of course,
things.
man. That's why we
And
hear songs and we're like,
all
oh
these
damn.
songs.
That's why we like songs because
Yes.
the reason why we have favorite songs and our top songs is because they relate to us, man. There's songs that make us feel a certain type of way. They remind us of a certain time or they remind us of a certain somebody.
Like
They're-
that Kaleidoscope World. You're like,
Uh-huh.
this kind of feels nostalgic. You've never heard the
I've
song.
never heard the song. Yeah, he showed me that song and I'm like, I never heard it.
Gives
but
you a sense of nostalgia.
it gives me that
because that's the
nostalgia.
first thing I said too when I first heard that song.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels like I'm in the 90s. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
from
yeah.
2000 something, like
Really?
early 2000.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
thought it was like for sure. Like
I think
in the
90.
90s.
It could be 90s. I don't know, but
Maybe
it,
90s.
But
It sounds
it's just
90s.
the vibe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
someone can create that same music today
Yeah.
and be like, whoa, that sounds
Well, like
like.
Mike DeMarco, he's a new artist, but
Oh,
he's bringing
bro.
these sounds
That
from
shit
like
It feels like
back.
feels like it's.
But he's
like
doing it right.
back there.
Shout out Mike
Yeah,
DeMarco.
Mike DeMarco. Yeah, I fuck with Mike DeMarco.
shit like that though. You know what I mean? Like yeah, people definitely can bring back these sounds.
Yes. And it's just a lot of the Carpenters, you know, like we gotta
Oh,
bring all
yeah.
those sounds because
Oh.
those are very healing sounds. Like
Fuck.
a lot of their sounds, it brings a lot
Oh,
of
man,
like,
old school.
you
It
know,
does.
a lot of like calmness because that's what we need. A lot of energy comes from being calm and
Yeah.
relaxed. Because I can fucking do a kickflip right now and like, you know, I can still do that. Anyone
Yeah.
could.
That's
but
the
we're
beauty about
we drain,
music,
We
dude.
drain ourselves with like, you know, a lot of things like music, especially like, dude, you listen to rap all the time. It's like, dude, you're always angry, man. It's very It's
And-
very draining to be angry.
Yeah.
It's very draining, and then you feel tired. and
That's
you're
why a
like,
lot of these fools think they have to have this real tough guy fucking status, this real gangsta status. Like, you could be gangsta as fuck and still be the nicest, coolest motherfucker.
Look at Little Uzi, dude. Little Uzi has like the fucking no ego.
Dude, he's chill as fuck.
The fucking security kicked him out of the stage, and he just fucking stood there like, hey, fucking shit.
He seems like a chill dude,
He's
right?
such a
Like,
chill dude.
He
Like,
doesn't need that thug aspect.
the security thought he was an audience member. They tried to kick him out. I was
that.
like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Little ass
Think
fool.
for yourself, you stupid security.
I know,
You think
dumbass.
you're smart because you have taser.
you're so
You have a
secure?
title.
Security thinks they think you're so tough, or police law enforcement in general. That's
they
the
have that
thing.
title, they
It's an
have-
illusion of authority. You think you know everything. You think
Exactly,
you
it's
think you
all
know.
illusion.
You're so smart. You're not. You just have power. You have guns.
You just have
and that's
that
why
title.
people can't speak to you. That's why people can't like speak their minds to you because you have guns. Even though sometimes you're
Yeah,
wrong.
you disagree with them,
People
boom, you
can't
fucking shoot 'em.
Yeah, people can't disagree with you even though you're wrong because you have a gun. So let go. We don't need you. We can handle ourselves. If we're being shot by a fucking terrorist right now, we probably deserve it. Or I did something. We did something that you know someone wanted to shoot me for. That's my fault. Let me handle that. I don't need your cops. I don't
Or
need
that's
cops.
their opinion.
I mean,
You know-
I'll be honest. Me personally, I've never been aided by police. Growing up,
Deal shit with yourself.
I've always done that shit. I've had whether it's
Yeah.
been like my family stepping in to help me out, or if it's me helping doing shit on my own. Luckily, I've never been in nothing too. I mean, I've been in some situations, but you know, I'm not gonna go all day with this shit. But just to say, I personally never relied on the police. You know, even there was a time where I did, and I tried like because my mom had a certain situation, they wouldn't even help her out. My mom
They
was
don't
on
even
the
do
right.
shit. They just write
Dude,
a report. And
my
they just
mom
fucking,
was, dude. We had her. We were at the station. My mom's sobbing to these guys, talking about like a certain situation that was going down. All they could do, all they would do is like they didn't even care, dude. They were just looking at my mom like she was crazy because she was upset, and they were just like, "Well, we can't do nothing." Like you guys, pretty much telling us that we had to figure shit out on our own. Like
Yeah.
that's why I've always never relied on them,
serve.
man. Like you gotta
protect and
have-
serve.
Fuck them, man. Like
Yeah,
that's why.
for real.
That's why with all this shit going on now, it makes me even more against them
Good job.
because growing up, I saw myself that, you know, they only help the people they want to help. Like me growing up, being you know, I'm a U.S. citizen, man. I was born here in the U.S., but simply because of the fact that I'm Mexican, I'm a minority. I get treated different sometimes.
You see
And
it. You
it's-
feel
and
it.
You feel it.
You
man.
feel it, and you see
I'm
it.
gonna give a
on
good
others,
example.
on yourself, and your others. You see
Yeah.
it on
I'm kinda-
TV.
yeah.
Everything, everywhere, and people
a good
fucking
example.
stay blind to that shit.
A good example is look. Check this out. I don't think I've talked about this on the actual podcast yet, but I've talked about this story many times. Me and Will, when we were younger, we got arrested simply because we were like, I want to say 15 at the time. Okay, we got arrested just because we were walking down the street with a shopping cart, dude. A Filipino and a white cop pull up on us, and they say, "Did you ask?" It was a Ralph's shopping cart. They go, "Did you ask Ralph's for permission to use the cart?" And me and Will were like, "Well, nah, dude. We just grabbed it." Like, and I told the cop like, "Well, we're literally just going to block down the street to a friend's house because we have a show tonight because we were in a band at the time." I'm like, "We didn't have a car. We were kids. We didn't drive." I'm like, "We're just trying to get the amp in this so we can transport it back to my house because you know it's heavy. We can't carry it." They didn't give a fuck, dude. They put me in cuffs. They put him in cuffs. And then they start asking us if we have drugs, this and that. Dude, Will, this fool, he looks a little white, so they don't really do nothing to this fool. They start questioning my ass right away. The white cop's just talking to Will, all chill. He's just like, "Oh, yeah, you got your wallet?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Oh, whatever, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it, this and that." The Filipino cop has me. This fool's over here fucking grabbing me, throwing me, asking me if I have marijuana, fucking roughing me up, dude. This guy's rough, and I'm just looking at Will, and he's just chilling on the sidewalk like this. He had the cuffs on too, though. Don't get me wrong; they still cuffed him, but Will was just sitting down. But me, they had my ass like roughed up, and then after the fact, they asked us both the same exact questions. None of us had drugs or any paraphernalia on us. Paraphernalia on us. I don't know why I couldn't say it for a second.
It's alright.
We didn't have any paraphernalia on us,
And
and
caught up
tongue twister.
in the
And
story.
nothing, right? Nothing. So they end up letting Will off the hook. Nothing. But for some fucking reason,
Yeah.
they gave me a ticket.
That's some bullshit.
They gave me a ticket only me. It was just stupid. Like they treated
Yeah.
me like complete shit when we were both in the same situation.
Yeah, honestly,
You know what I mean?
You know, no. I have a story. Like that same happened to my friend. My friend, we were driving on a school zone at night,
Oh,
and there's no
man.
people present. And like my friend forgot to turn on his headlights. We got pulled over for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know we got pulled over. I get it. And then they start bringing up like, you know, you're going fast on a school zone, right? But I'm like, it's fucking nighttime. It says it right. I mean, I didn't say it, but it's like it's nighttime, right?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah.
And it's like there's no students. It says only go 25 an hour if there's student present.
Yeah.
But why you gonna bring that shit up when there's no one here? Why are you fucking you know, in my head, I'm just starting thinking about it now. Before, I was just like listening to it, like, oh, he's kind of right. Oh, we fucked up, but like that doesn't make sense. Now that you grow up, you think about it now. It's like that doesn't make sense.
There's no kids over here.
There's no kids over here. And then the guy, and then one of the cops. It was also Asian. That's funny. Asian and white. Filipino,
always,
I think.
yeah.
Could be,
It's the same
could be
guy,
Filipino.
probably.
Probably. And he came up to my friend. My friend, he's Filipino, right? He's
Right.
really the fucking nicest, shyest guy ever. He just
Right.
had like a braid in him.
Okay.
And he was just asking him, so what's up with that braid? Are you in a gang?
Really?
Or what?
He asked him that?
Yeah, so you
Why-
in a gang or what? Like,
Bro, what the
what's
fuck?
going on?
A
He was
braid
like
for
going on
gangs?
him, and I was just chilling him like Will. I was because you know me, I look like a baby face like kid, you know. Especially when I was like 15, I looked like really young, so didn't care. And then my friend was getting harassed by these fucking cops, and like you know, it's just like dude, you see it. That's stereotype.
Yeah.
Like what? Just because he has a braid, he's just an artist.
Yeah.
He likes that.
Yeah, what?
He's just like,
I don't
what,
see the
what?
braid
So what?
correlation.
Like, and then they're like assuming, like, and then they're making all these like assumptions, like, oh, what are you doing out here at night?
I'm a
What are you doing
Viking.
out here? And it's curfew, 9 p.m. What's going on? What? There's you don't see
Oh yeah,
people
I forgot it was
outside.
curfew.
Are there people not outside? Like, what's wrong?
Yeah,
with
of
me
course.
going
Yeah,
on?
they
What's wrong
target
with me?
people.
What's
yeah.
curfew? Curfew was just like fucking slavery. Like, am I forced to stay indoors
Yeah,
now?
bro, I
What
forgot
the
that
fuck?
there
What
was
if I need to
curfew
take a
every
shit? What
now
if I
and
need to
again.
go buy outside some fucking Tylenol? You know? What am I
Yeah.
gonna do now? Stay at home because of your stupid
The
curfew?
fucking migraine.
Yeah.
You know? Well, we went to go get some monsters, so it's just like.
Well,
that's all
bro,
we did.
I need to
But-
stay up anyways.
You know,
Damn,
but it's
you know
just
what I mean?
like it's just like, dude, they make you feel like you're such a bad person.
I know, over
And
some
even if
simple
I feel like
shit.
they're fucking with you, but
They
sometimes,
are.
why are you doing that? Why the fuck are you doing
Because
it?
they
You're
can,
professional.
because they have the
can.
power,
Yes,
yeah.
and then you actually get taunted by that. You start to feel
Yeah.
scared. And I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that?
intimidating, definitely.
Yeah, and then it triggers you, and then like they wonder why sometimes they fight. Some people fight back, and it's like you're stupid.
Well, 'cause
Why
you're
the fuck
making
you doing
people-
that for? Fuck you. And then like mostly the vocalist people do that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the vocal people do that, and then the honest people get fucking shot or they get fucking
Yeah.
like, you know, tackled.
get fucked
It's
up,
just like,
yeah,
stop.
for
Who
trying
the
to
fuck you think you are? You're smarter than me. Fuck you.
Yeah, as soon as they feel intimidated or they feel like you're speaking facts, you're
Yes,
done.
they're done. That's it. And
They'll
then,
fuck you up because they don't know what else
and
to
that's
do.
all it is.
That's
It's all
they-
ego. It's
yeah,
all
it's
ego.
all
And
ego.
I'm sorry, you can't prove me wrong. I'm the cop.
True.
I know. I didn't even read the law, but I'm sure they don't know all the laws.
Fuck no.
Sure, they don't fucking.
Well, that's
know
why when
what
people
book by
actually
book.
know their rights, they kind of chill out.
They
They're
don't
like
know
when
book by
they
book.
yeah.
People are not even fucking high school or college graduates to be a cop. They don't
Nah,
fucking
yeah.
even read.
Yeah,
Some
you-
high
you
school
don't even
graduates don't
graduate.
even read that well, and they get hired as cops.
Yep.
Yeah,
And these fuckers didn't even get my name right at the jail.
Yeah.
Joe, there's you
Joem?
see Jose. You see, there's an S there. Why you call
Yeah.
me Joe?
Joe.
And you're hesitating to say it. It's like you don't know how to read.
Jose.
Do you not know how to read?
And Jose's not a
It's not
very
even- it's
like
a very
rare
common
name.
name.
It's a common
It's a
name.
very American
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
like, "Hey, Jose," or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, no
I
way,
did not
Jose.
know.
We have a spot
lot
called
of-
San Jose, man. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
for real.
So a lot of those prison guards, while I was in prison, they don't know how to listen to you. They just kind of like, yeah, no, fuck you. Like they don't kind of just disregard what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then just, they don't know how to listen. You don't know how to talk. They don't enunciate their words. They talk very hillbilly. Oh yeah, it's very.
They have no
hesitate.
common sense,
They
yeah.
hesitate to speak. They don't know how to express.
Because they're just
themselves.
acting like they know. They don't actually know
They
shit
don't,
though.
and
They're
it's
just
like,
fucking.
you know, it's just
all illusion, man.
Illusion. They think
Yeah.
they know. It's just they're very living in a caveman world, and it's like no, you know, it's not their fault either. All they need to do is just wake up. We just help people to wake up. Just let them notice what they're doing, because they're just doing that as a job.
Yeah.
The cops, the system set that rule.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
don't let-
At the
don't
end of the
let-
day, it's their
they're like-
job. Yeah, they're just
doing
trying
their
to.
job.
They're just trying to pretend like they know how to do their job.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah,
like you
for
know
real.
what you're doing this job for, huh?
Yeah,
Maybe-
they can't admit that they don't know how to do their own job
You-
because if they admit that, it's like
Speak
Yeah,
for
they feel
yourself.
fuck themselves.
Stupid.
Speak
Yeah.
for yourself. You see that the way this system is treating these prisoners, they're fucking they're starving them. Like I couldn't even buy snacks because I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I buy some snacks?
From the
'Cause
commissary?
They're like from the commissary. The commissary. I like. I like how you know that. It's just like, and then it's an electronic system, so you order it, and it takes a week. You got
What
they
the
ship
fuck?
It. They ship it to you.
Oh,
you
hell
can't
no.
even buy it on the spot. They
That's
don't have
fucking
stock in
annoying.
there.
Really?
They wait for you. They wait for you a week. So if you're hungry and you want ramen, we're gonna have to.
Are you fucking
miss
kidding
every
me?
Monday. Sorry. And like there'd be nights at nighttime. I was like 3 a.m. I'm fucking hungry, and then like they keep you awake, and it's because they keep knocking. They keep the lights on. They do random checks. Like they fucking open the door all loudly. You're sleeping. They do random checks in the morning. Jose, who's here? Like they do roll call.
Yeah, yeah.
Like at the worst time in the world, like 4 a.m.
God
They
damn.
do that every morning, and then breakfast is 4:30.
God damn.
They wake you up early and they don't let you sleep. They
Motherfuckers.
fucking torture you. And I don't know if they know that. I don't know if it's intentional. But
Yeah,
it's
it could be
fucking-
like a psychological
it could
thing.
be a
Has to fuck with
psychological thing. They're
people.
fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's just like, why is breakfast at 4:30? And why? And then sometimes I'm hungry, and then like now I can't eat. I don't have any food. I'm stuck here in the cell.
Yeah.
And now I'm forced to like just get hungry, and then now I'm fucking
Yeah.
miserable. And now I'm here stuck
Stomach
thinking
growling.
about my anger, my hunger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing anything.
My hanger.
I'm just in the
Yep.
cell. Now I'm gonna get angry because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then all these emotions are gonna come up, and I'm gonna get angry. I'm gonna yell at you. I'm gonna go like this. People
Yeah.
were doing that. People were banging on walls like this.
God damn.
People were doing that all fucking
Oh yeah,
night.
like on,
and I'm like,
on the cells.
I'm like, I couldn't tell them to shut the fuck up, but I can't blame them at the
Why
same
were they
time.
banging? Just
They're
because
just
they
banging. I don't
they're
know. 'Cause
irritated.
They're
or-
irritated. They're angry. They're expressing
Yeah,
themselves.
they've been there for so
They've
long.
been
bro.
there so long. There's a lot of things why people do that. They're not just crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
they can say it's crazy, but I wouldn't think it's
Yeah.
crazy. I would have done the same thing. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to stay in this stupid prison. I can feel it. Like
Word.
that's why I wanted to tell them to shut up because I'm trying to sleep. Fuck, they're so
Yeah,
loud.
of course.
I'm like at the same time, I don't blame them.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you can relate,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
How was it when you finally got out though? Like, how did you end up because I know we didn't finish that part up. How did you finally get out of the jail? Like, what ended up happening that led you to?
Well, I was making phone calls like every 3 days.
Oh,
My
you told me,
sister-
yeah, your dad
I
ended
was
up finding
yeah,
somebody, right?
I ended up like I was about to call my mom. My parents, my family was never meant to know about this. I was gonna call
Yeah.
somebody, like another person that can bail me out. I'm like, I trust them. Let's see if he can bail me out. And like, but my parents butted in. They're like, they worried. I didn't respond because I
Yeah.
usually text them. I was out in town. And like they knew I was across town.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
first,
they knew what
I
you were
didn't
doing.
tell anyone for a month
Oh, really?
that I was in the East Coast.
Oh shit.
At all. I was not on Instagram. I turned on airplane mode.
Yeah.
I downloaded my music so I can stay offline. Just everything.
Oh,
I didn't even use the
shit.
GPS. I just look at the map. I'm gonna go to New York, and just like see the paths that I take there. I just gotta go east. Right?
Yeah.
Take any freeways. Like
So you didn't even use maps?
No.
You just fuck.
I looked at the maps, but I didn't use the GPS.
Jesus
I
Christ.
looked at it, just- yeah, and this is like very freeing too. It's kind
I
of.
bet,
Scary.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
kinda
yeah.
scary. At first.
I mean, back in the day, that's what people
that's
did,
what people
right?
did.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they got across to California.
I know.
They got
I think
across from
about that all
East
the
Coast.
time, man. I'm like, dude, how do people used to do shit without maps?
But
Like,
then now we get so dependent on maps that we
On the
can't
technology,
even,
yeah.
Even though we've been to fucking LA so many times, we still use GPS.
dude, that's
You
me.
ever notice
That's
that?
me.
I used to do
every
that
time I
too.
go to the
I know.
every time I go to the beach. I've been to Santa Monica like a million times, but I still go ahead
Yeah.
and put the GPS on there.
But it takes only one time of just you really
Memorizing.
memorizing that, being present, and
Yeah.
like memorizing the ways. You can memorize that because I have. But
Right.
it's just like anyone can. But we get so dependent on the technology that it's making us stupid.
Yeah, no, I
There's
agree.
nothing wrong with using GPS. I still use it. Just be aware that you're depending on this so much. Sometimes you're just going to the store, you're still GPSing that. It's just
Yeah.
dude, it's right there.
It's right
Come
there,
on.
yeah,
Some people
like-
still do that, but they're so
Yeah.
dependent and
No,
so
I
lazy.
get it, yeah.
They don't know, and it's slowing you. It's not really
Because
slowing
we have
you.
so much technology now that it make we
It's
can Google
helpful.
anything, we can map anything. So now we don't trust our own judgment,
No.
our own how do I say?
Thinking.
We don't trust our own instincts anymore
Nope.
because we think like, oh, the computer's always right. We got to go with the computer says. If I don't think exactly like the computer does, then I'm not right.
But you do know that anyone can just put any information out there.
Yeah,
So it's
I mean,
best to just
yeah.
experience it everything yourself.
Just learn on
And
your
that's
own.
that's what I did. I gave myself time to do that, to experience things myself. I know I have a choice. I know I can pay rent. I know I can keep working. But I quit my job to fucking escape all that bullshit.
Yeah.
I know I've done everything. I got a fucking degree. Look at me. I'm still jobless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can look for a job, but I don't want to work
But
jobs
you're-
that
yeah.
are like I want. What's true freedom when
You
you're
want a
really
career.
kind of like entrapping people into one. That's
Yeah,
not
for
freedom.
real.
Yeah.
It's like they expect you like, no, you got a psychology degree, you gotta pick this psychology
And
job,
stick with that
and you
for
gotta be
life.
like that. If you work at
Forever.
McDonald's, if you work at Ralph's, if you work at Ross, or you work at Whole Foods, you're a fucking dumbass.
Mm.
What if I like working at Whole Foods because they gave me discounts at the fucking food? And now what if I like working with food?
Yeah.
But just because it's Whole Foods doesn't mean I'm a fucking piece of shit. Who else is
Yeah.
gonna serve us your food? Who else is gonna serve you your fucking
Yeah.
groceries?
A job
You
is
do
a
it
job,
yourself,
man,
You
yeah.
do it yourself then.
Yeah,
You know?
sure,
Yeah.
And people like talk shit like, "Oh, you're a McDonald's worker," yet you're fucking buying McDonald's.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk shit.
You
to
need someone to
McDonald's.
do
Who's
it
gonna
at the end of
that?
the day. Yeah.
Some people like serving though. I think I've seen some people like
No,
I've
they're
seen a post where
nice.
someone's like dreams was to grow up to be a waiter. I'm like, that's kind of strange, but I feel like I kind of understand. Like, I think some people just like serving. Like, honestly, there's times where I kind of enjoyed my McDonald's jobs just because I interact with people. I help them. Like, I make them happy. That's
Yeah.
simple thing. Like, oh, I kind of like my job sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just unfair that I'm getting paid this much.
But you're right. All that type of stuff, like the way you're living, I feel like that's a true form of freedom because, yeah, like fuck, dude. Like even me, like I've been working since I got out of high school, man. Like I've been working jobs here like straight, you know. And it's like, dude, I was talking about the other day how like just calling out of work one day, I'll feel so bad. I'll feel so bad, and it's because they have me so brainwashed that they have me thinking that I have to constantly be working this job and that I constantly have to be there for them, or else like they're fucked or something, you know.
Yeah. And honestly, they don't. I mean,
and they don't. They can replace me like that. You know, I've been on vacation right now. I've been on vacation for like a week, and I feel bad that I'm not there. I'm like, oh, like because I'm I'm like, oh, I wonder if they're good. I wonder.
Slows you down. That slows you down.
Yeah,
you know that, right?
dude.
Now,
instead
of using that one
fucking
week,
horrible.
Instead of using that one
to
week
relax,
to relax and produce music
and to chill, you're thinking about all this bullshit.
Yes, you're worried that, and you can't really enjoy it because, like, fuck. It's like, I feel bad. I'm not.
So you might as well enjoy it.
You're watching a movie and you're like thinking about.
That's why I just. That's why I learned to not feel really bad about that type of stuff. That's why right now I'm just chilling, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like I said earlier, I play video games. I feel like I'm wasting time, but you know what? Yeah. It should, like you said, it should just be observed more as like in the moment. You know, you're just on that little adventure at the moment. It's not necessarily wasting time. It's just that society has me so fucked up into thinking that I constantly got to be working in order to be productive. You know, like if I take a little break and have some time for myself, society has me thinking that I'm fucking up or I'm selfish or I'm wasting time. Right?
Yeah. That's exactly why society's fucking up, because no one's
society sucks.
Dude. That's why no one's able to rest. No one's giving their time to rest. You think you're sleeping, but you're still like actually not resting. You still got fears and all these worries in your mind the next day. You gotta let go of that. Like just sit still and like drop everything first. You'll see that you don't need a lot of
it's
stuff.
Society and the technology. You know, like Alex said in the comments over here, she said it ruins our intuition. What?
I have to dip. I have to be at work at 4 tomorrow, so I really have to go.
You were gonna say something. What were you gonna say?
That's what I was
you have to be at work at 4?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or you know what? We'll just end it right now.
Let's just go to falafel.
I was gonna say, speaking of sleep, I have to go to sleep.
Well, hold on. We'll end it right now then, because we're like 2.5 hours in anyway, so it's a good time to stop. But just to finish it off, like what we want to get at is at the end of the day, trying to, like, everyone needs to just listen to your own heart, man. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own fucking soul, man. Like, we got to stop looking at what society wants us to be and what, you know, what's religiously and, how do I say this? What's the other word? Now, not only religiously, but culturally. Yeah,
just take it from
stop thinking about what's religiously and culturally correct. Like, just go with your own intuition, and we all know as humans at the end of the day what's good and what's not. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We all know what it is. So, just go with your heart, man. And do what you want and do what's right. Stop falling into the bullshit.
Don't be afraid to fail. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. Don't be afraid.
We're so afraid to fail. It's just like I notice like certain things. It's just like, dude, like I fail on purpose. Just like fuck it, and it doesn't kill you. It doesn't kill us.
Yeah.
Because we think it kills us. It doesn't.
I know.
Just like I notice some simple things. Just like, just do it.
Don't be afraid, guys. Stop being fucking scared and look. Next time,
like,
you guys,
you don't need to be like a superhero. I'm sorry, I don't need to like drop in like you don't need to ollie 40 stairs. You don't need to be like the fucking big ass guy. It's just like there's certain things.
But
that
start
just,
taking
like,
those steps into being that guy. Man.
You could, but you don't have to. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Just
not put the pressure, but give yourself that confidence that you could maybe do that.
Observe just be aware of your fear. That's it. Mm-hmm. You don't need to take action. Just be afraid. Why are you fearful of this? Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, okay. Certain things you notice that it's not that scary. Certain things, like talking to people. Some people are so scared to talk to people.
Yep, exactly. So what you guys could take from this today?
Why don't you go talk to Will? Hey guys, talk to Will. Everyone talk.
See you later, guys. I love you all.
Follow me on Instagram.
Hold on.
His IG is like Will at something. You see, he doesn't have an IG. He stays away from, disconnected from society's lies. I like that. That's why you're Will.
Wait for me, Will. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Why are you so excited to leave?
I know, man. You're like such in a hurry. Man, you never sleep, boy.
At 4 o'clock tomorrow.
I know. All right. Well, thank you, Joem, for fucking joining us again. Maybe we'll have a part 3 sometime. I had a feeling this podcast would go on for a minute, though. We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and trust me, guys. I hate to end it.
It's all good.
There's more, but then Will has to go home.
It's not me.
We'll have you come back. I mean, you're
Will's fault.
No, you guys can keep going. Like,
no, I want to go eat. I'm hungry.
Fucking but yeah, dog. Thanks for coming on. We'll probably have you again sometime if anything. You always got some new shit to talk about. So.
Always welcome.
Yeah.
Hold on, close this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
Fucking one more time. My name is Joe motherfucking Mariscal, and I got my player partner William Dippy Rodriguez. And thank you again, Joem. I really appreciate you being here, man. You're one of my favorite guests, man. Like, I love that you came back. I love that you made a return. We're gonna have you back again for sure, dude.
Yeah, man.
You always got some cool shit to talk
You know,
about.
it's just like you have 100 followers, but like, you know, that doesn't mean like that doesn't make us different than Joe Rogan. Hey, this
Man,
is
fuck Joe
Rogan's podcast.
I'm still doing the same thing,
You know,
baby.
it doesn't mean just because like we don't have a lot of followers doesn't mean the things that we're saying is not valid. Okay.
Yeah.
See, we're just putting things out there that's in front of you, and we're just kind of like talking
Exactly.
about it. You know, you can say we're wrong, you can say we're right, but like think for yourself. Whoever
Yep.
you are, whoever's
Think for
listening to this shit.
yourself.
You know, don't discredit people just because they don't have a lot of followers. or
Exactly,
we don't-
yeah.
You know, because we're not that famous. You know,
We're
none
not,
of
but
us-
we're still speaking
we're
some real
speaking
shit that
truth.
they be speaking on Joe Rogan anyway. You
Yeah,
know what I
some
mean?
Joe Rogan's like telling some lies or some fucking bias shit. You know,
You don't know,
You gotta think
but you
for-
follow it because he's famous.
Exactly. Just think for yourself when you're listening to Joe Rogan.
Exactly.
Or whoever podcast you're listening to.
Exactly.
You know, but that doesn't
I
mean
love
they're
that.
wrong. I still love all of them. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, think for yourself. I love Joe
Exactly.
Rogan.
Think for yourself,
Hey,
everybody.
Lion's Mane.
I fuck with Joe Rogan too, for the record.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, everybody. Fucking thanks for tuning in, everybody that tuned into the live. We appreciate you. We fucking love you, and we'll catch you on the motherfucking next one on Who Is You.
Yeah, right.
All right, motherfucking P.
Yeah man, who is you? Yeah man, who is you? Yeah man, who is? Yeah man, who is you? Yeah man, who is you? Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man, who